everyone. It is Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that means it's time for Dragons and Things. Welcome to a... Woo is right indeed. Welcome to a very special episode where, let's put it out there frankly, I'm not your normal host. I am Ben Birch. I normally play Quigley on the couch over there, and Jim Jam is off doing wonderful things with his wonderful wife, and so he allowed me, stupidly, he allowed me to take over this side of the table.
Wonderful things is he doing with his wonderful wife?
Yes, I do think that's very appropriate to talk about.
We'll tell you when you're older.
I agree.
So, we are going to move on. I'm going to just tell you awesome things that are awesomely happening. But first, I feel like I have to get a specific accent when I'm GMing. I feel like, my normal accent doesn't quite fit it, so let me just find it here real fast. Yes. This is the correct accent. I feel like this is the correct accent that I should be GMing.
You're not
GMing. No, I think this is the accent that I'm gonna GM with. So this is where I'll.
That is the worst American accent I've ever heard.
I know people are like, oh, what a terrible American accent, but this is what I'm gonna stick with. All right, for the rest of the stream.
If you mess up, I'm gonna hear it.
Just to let you guys know, we just came back from Gen Con. It was a wonderful time. We had a blast out there thanks to the amazing people at Paizo and all the amazing people that we met. It was so fantastic, wonderful time. I came back with con crud and I feel terrible. So, we're gonna have a fun show tonight. But before we begin all that, I do want to say a special shout out and thank you to the people at Paizo. Dan Tharp got us this wonderful Pathfinder playtest. He got it signed by Jason Bowman, Eric Mona, and Wayne Reynolds, the artist behind all of this artwork. They signed it for us. Pretty cool. We're pretty happy about this. So thank you, Paizo. You guys rock. Of course, they are the reason that we play this game. Thank you so much to them. They are just great. Go over to paizo.com, check out all of their stuff. Now, we have some amazing prizes to give out on our episode this week, and so shall put up a poll. I know that a lot of people haven't seen many accents by me, so there was one. It was Ben manically laughing, thanks to a typo, social, because I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be maniacally laughing. But then, Krag, son of Horus.
There's an official. I put up an official poll.
Oh, you put up the official poll.
The official poll, and Jonathan won by landslide victory. Sir Jonathan the Bold.
Yes, so Sir Jonathan the Bold is who we'll be reading the prizes as. So. That's what we'll do.
This is amazing.
Guys,
Really?
clip
I
it.
want everything from now on
Clip it.
clipped.
All right, just
It'll
shut
be
up.
about
Just
3
shut up
hours.
on the couch. I'm
It'll
about
be
to
about
do
3
it.
hours.
I'm about to do it.
I love my dragon.
Hi, I'm Sir Jonathan the Bold, here to read prizes. What is that, Quigley? Why are you coming at me with a knife? Now I'm going to read the rest of you the prizes as I go crazy over here reading about prizes. Our first and biggest prize of the night is that the winner will get a dragon baggin. I know it's not going to be this dragon baggin. It's going to be a different dragon baggin that you get with your custom order. There will be certain things about this dragon baggin. First of all, I must tell you that they're pre-orders, that they hold over 100 dice comfortably. 100. They are super cute and cuddly and very protective of your shared hoard. There's 2 manufactured colors available, and the rainbow color is handmade. If we get enough pre-orders, we have the rainbow color manufactured as well, so the cost comes down. There are also Cthulhu dice, and Dragon Baggin dice, and you can pre-order too, because Sir Jonathan the Bold is dead. How wonderful about that? Also, we'll be giving away a Brick Warriors pack. Oh, it's so wonderful. How great. And also, we'll be giving away a Sirenscape code. How wonderful is that?
Oh my god.
That's right, we have a whole bunch of prizes for you. We have Brick Warriors coming at you with a wonderful code, Brick Krag, over at Brick Krag. And you can go ahead and go over to brickwarriors.com, use the code BrickKrag. You can get yourself 10% off your order of $10 or more. You also are hearing the lovely sounds of Sirenscape. And we have a $20 gift card for you coming straight from Sirenscape. That can be yours. Also, a Dragon Baggin, which we all have, we all love. They hold over 100 dice. You saw the info right beforehand. You gave you the info just now. Make sure to get yours just by sharing this episode. We're going to get over to Jared, and he's going to show you how to do it.
The fabulous prizes that Evil Jim Jam described could be yours if you follow these easy steps. First, find the share button, then click it. Next, click the tiny blue bird. A tweet has been magically composed for you. Simply click the blue tweet button. Or, since words can be fun, type your own message. Just be sure not to delete any of the important parts, like the link or the hashtag. Remember, your tweet must be public, and you must live in the US or Canada to win. Winners are selected at the end of every episode. Good luck, heroes!
So, now you know how to do it, so just do it, and then you can win awesome prizes. Before we get into it, I do have one more thing to share with you. I'm on this side of the couch, which means one of the sides of the couch over there is open, but actually not, because it's filled with a wonderful guest star, Jack Conway! Yay!
Hey!
For those of you who don't know Jack, Jack has been with us. Don't know Jack? Jack has been with us since the Stuff days. He's just, I don't know, he's amazing.
awesome.
Back in the
He's
days of
sweet.
stuff.
We
Back
love
in
him.
the
So excited
Stuff
he's here.
We're
Many,
so
many-
excited to
We
have
miss
him. He is literally one of the coolest people that I know. He dressed up for the occasion, even though it's 1,000,000 degrees in here. And if people want to go find you, want to know more about you, where can they do that?
Hello, I just want to say that many moons ago, a young fellow approached me and said, I have this cool show where we play Pathfinder, and I said, what if you made it infinitely more complicated than that and really hard to make?
Perfect.
And he was like, that's a terrible idea, and I said, great, let's do it. And that's what became this. So all of this is my fault. Adam had a very simple idea of a very good show, and I was like, let's make it really complicated. To find me, hello again, I'm Jack Conway. You can find me, I have a podcast called Punch Drunk TV, which you can find on iTunes with my friend Aaron Pruner, and you can just find me on Twitter at FlatlineJack. And you can lambaste me after I destroy this well-thought-out spectacle that's about to happen.
Awesome.
There's also the fact you're leaving out one important thing about your history, of course, that you are Horatio Swan.
Yeah.
No, but you're my least favorite character.
No,
Yeah,
he's
mine
my
too.
favorite.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Let's be
also
clear.
my favorite
Let's be clear.
Favorite.
Adam had a
He's
had a
mine
thing.
too. Jonathan, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Horatio.
Adam had a thing where he's like, submit your
Whatever.
photos and I'll make a character
Horatio.
review. Or no, he had a photo shoot, and I was like, cool, when's the photo shoot? And he's like, oh, we already had it. And I'm like, oh, well, I missed it. And then I showed up one week as the worst character in the universe.
No, it was the
It's
worst.
odd how you remember
Without
this.
my consent.
It's odd how you remember
it
this because I
was.
remember you saying, please, Adam, make me this character. I'll name him Horatio Swan.
Not
And
true.
he sounds like the best. That's how I recall
None
it
of
in
that's
my
true.
head. And since I'm the producer of this show,
And how many
Right,
and
right,
how many
right,
months did it
right,
take to get me on this tonight? Because every time you're like, will you come on Dragons and Things? And I was like, yeah. And you're like, you'll be Horatio. And I was like, no, not happening.
Yeah.
And then
But tonight
finally,
you're Horatio.
this
We have
brave man
tricked
was
you.
like, Jack, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna make sure you don't have to be Horatio.
fixed it.
I'll
You
get you in the
fixed it.
door.
You fixed it.
Crag fixed it.
All right.
Well, welcome, Jack.
Welcome.
Thank
Yes,
you.
welcome.
Thank you
Now,
for
I'm already
being
fighting
here.
you all.
No,
Thank
you're
you for
not. I
being
just
here.
don't like it.
You fit right in with the dynamics because we're always just fighting each other.
And I love the sound of my own voice.
There you go. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to get into a little bit of a recap, and then we will get into a very fun little story.
I've got my dragon. I'm
So-
ready.
Hold on, how is there a recap if we didn't do anything before?
Exactly. Exactly.
This is, you're blowing my mind
so
right now.
I'm going to do a recap of what Jim sent me to recap. Is that okay? Can I do that?
Oh.
If
So
Jim- if Jim says okay.
last time when we met, we were in a strange place called Lyraland.
We were.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
amazing.
Everything
it
was
so
glitters and bubbles and unicorns and
French
rainbows
fries.
and lights and French fries. And Lyra, Krag, Gatsby, and Alex met with the fairy princess who
Yep.
was in dire need of trouble after spring-heeled Jack stole her favorite dancing shoes. The party had to travel through Jack's misty caves, encounter flying pink frogs, a grumpy oak man, and finally Jack himself. Traveling through Jack's house, Alex picked up a cursed stone of weight, forcing her to move very slowly. And Krag crit the guy, and it was over. So, that's pretty much the story that happened, and now we'll transfer completely away from that to an entirely different story.
What?
Florida Lyraland.
Lyra World.
Lyra World, excuse me. Excuse me.
We are now at Lyra World,
Lyra
everyone.
Adventure.
It's bigger.
I would go there.
So is Lyraland part of Lyra World?
Yes.
All right,
But
all right.
Lyraland was original.
All right. Are you guys ready?
You're regretting your decision of having me here, aren't you?
Don't you try to rail us, Ben. We're already going off the rails.
No, we're staying on the rails this
Don't
time.
you rail us.
We're staying on the rails.
We are so railing ourselves.
Gross.
Yeah, that is nasty.
I think that maybe sometimes you say things and forget to think about it before you say it.
Mom has spoken.
All right.
Yeah.
But it's just a thought. You can just, brush it
If
off.
any of you also have trouble getting your players settled down at the table, I fully understand.
We're at a table?
Are you ready? Look me in the
Yes.
eyes and tell me you're ready.
I
Listening.
am
Ready, I'm ready. My
Sorry,
dragon
I'm
is
just
ready.
trying
I mean,
to write
honestly,
down
I'm
the
kinda
last minute
either way.
stuff.
I solemnly swear I'm ready.
To be up to no good.
There are no trees in the wind-scourged wastes. It is a hot, frustrating life to be a barbarian, and not a life that one would normally choose, but you do not choose to be a barbarian. You are born into it. This is the home of the tribe of the Bleeding Yak Barbarians. The camp may once have been nomadic in style, but now the roots of the tribe have taken ground. Tan and brown permanent tents overgrow the now wooden walled-in inhabitants. Weathered red ribbons sway as the sun beats down on this desert land. We pass through the narrow paths that lead to the center of the encampment and reach two tall doors. This, one of the few wooden structures, is the training ground of the Bleeding Yak Barbarians. The smell of dried sweat lingers in the blistering air. The dust stirs from the dry ground, creating a thin haze. Although there are few training, the sounds of weapons smashing against wood targets, echoes, yells of frustration, fury, and focus are embodied in grunts and gasps. A cursory glance shows 5 distinct areas: an area focused on archery, an area for unarmed combat, a weapons arsenal, and an area of wooden targets for said weapons. The final area is a 10-foot small ring in the center where Krag and his mentor Arfad are sparring. There's a couple of things that I should explain to you about Krag in his earlier days. He's very much younger. In fact, he is 17, about to be 18. And
You should have told me I put the wrong age on my character.
It's a fake ID.
he is not carrying his ancestral warhammer.
You son of a...
It's gonna be okay.
What are you carrying, Krag?
A bardiche.
What's
A
a
bardiche.
A bardiche.
A
What's that?
bardiche.
It's the only bard that Krag can tolerate. It's like, you like that? It's a combination, it's like a combination of an axe and a spear kind of put together on a long, it's a pole weapon.
Did you
And-
think of that? Wow.
And in
No, I
this backstory, he also doesn't necessarily hate magic. Now, his mentor, his
Wrong.
name is Arfad. What you see before you, he has shoulder-length gray hair, but it looks like his age has not diminished his skill. His muscles flex with weathered and time-tested strength. He's got a wide, ornate leather belt that holds up his loincloth, and a blue dragon scale hangs from his neck as a symbol of his proudest victory, which echoes the colors in his eyes. And if I were to give you an actor that would play this character,
If you were.
if I were, it would be Sean Bean.
Sean
So-
Bean.
Your mentor dies.
Ooh.
Your mentor's totally good.
And you are circling this 10-foot ringed-in area. You have your weapon. You have your bardiche, and he's just got a wooden stick, and he is smiling at you, and you guys are just pacing around, almost like lions, looking at each other. And he says to you, "Tell me, Krag, what does it mean to be a barbarian?"
Should I give you the Arnold line?
You do whatever you wish, Krag.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women.
So you say that, and he takes his stick, and no matter how hard you try, he bats your weapon away and just smacks you in the neck with it.
You should try harder. Roll to see how hard you try.
Yeah, roll to see how hard you try.
Oh,
Oh, it's counting.
I roll right out of my tray. 17.
Oh no, that's way too low. Way too low. He goes ahead and he baps you in the neck
Wow,
with it.
okay.
And he says,
20.
13.
no, he keeps just hitting you with the stick.
17.
He keeps hitting you with the stick.
20!
He hits you with the stick!
No!
He says to you every single time, he goes,
Evil.
fight with honor. He hits you once. What do you do?
I try to stab him.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you do?
Read comments.
We read comments. We
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
we read
Oh,
comments.
snap.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got way
I had
into
you.
it.
I
yeah.
had you
No.
so locked into the story.
Yeah, that was
Locked
good.
in, zoned in even.
Locked in, zoned in.
Zoned out even.
Real POTUS 98. OMG, the cuteness, I can't stand it. That's probably because of the Dragon Bag and commercial, huh?
Luna Steel Song
yeah.
is finally back. She says it's been forever. We finally finished moving so I can watch again.
Yes!
Welcome back to our true bard, Luna Steel Song. Thank you for joining us again.
It's Lucas Martinez says real Quigley voice is odd.
This is just an
pretty
Are
much
you
accent.
sure it's his real voice?
Any voice he does is odd, I would say.
Can I do wobbly pop?
Please
Yeah.
do.
Oh my gosh, I love
Says,
that.
okay, time to get a drink and set myself up on the patio for some festivities to come. Same, buddy. Same.
Okay, Wobbly Pop, I love that name, first of all, and I like this comment a lot. In fact,
Dragon
it's so
Rider 1230 says, "Wow, Quigley, that was a lot for my brain to handle."
Good.
But it looks good, right?
Duchess of Dinos,
Yeah.
let's get this out of the way. I am not Brendan Fraser. We're going to be getting that all night. I am not.
No,
Can we just say you are?
We have Matt Mercer here.
We have Matt Mercer.
And Brendan Fraser.
And Brendan Fraser, please specify which era of Brendan Fraser, please.
The
That
hot
is all
one.
I ask.
The hot one,
When,
right?
when those references
George
come
of the
up.
Jungle.
That one.
I'm quite used to that reference.
I
George of
like
the
the
Jungle?
mummy.
Thank
Oh,
you.
the
I will
mummy,
take
yeah.
mummy.
He's
Nobody
hot.
Mummy, the
likes
first
George
one.
of the
Yeah, I
Jungle.
agree with that.
Anyway, that's it. I just
Diana, would you like to read one in?
Sure. James Womack says, I just want to say thanks to Mrs. Krag for allowing all of you crazy people to use her garage.
Yes,
That is true.
Thank you, Tracy.
That
Thank
is
you,
true.
Tracy.
And Logan Nation 08 says, wait. The guys at Paizo didn't make you wait 3 weeks to sign your book and mail it out to you? Do they even follow the show?
That's
Honestly,
smart.
do you? Because it takes 4 or 5 weeks, not 3.
Yeah, for real.
Come on.
Come on.
I don't know President Voss. I just want that noted. I don't actually know that person.
President
But
Voss says, hashtag always replace Quigley with Jack Connor.
I promise I don't know that person.
Brian, our good friend Brian Summer says, Jim Jam, the only marginally sane person in Dragons Things world, is away tonight. So instead of canceling the show, they put Ben in charge.
You're welcome.
I know.
This cannot end well. I doubt this is even legal. Oh well. Here we go.
Here we
we
go.
go.
Here we go.
Duchess of Dinos, everybody loves Mug.
I also want to point out that Fiji Flu 12 donated $25.
Damn!
Wow.
You're
And is
finally
currently our
watching.
Bit Boss leader.
Wow.
That's awesome. Also, Agnistu says, so weird hearing Ben's voice.
Yeah.
It's an accent.
It's an affectation.
It's
So-
an
It's Lucas Martinez says, in person, it's weirder.
I'll drink to that.
That's awesome.
All right. Is that all?
Logan
I can't
Nation
see
08
anymore.
says Jack is going business casual while our group is more PJs and sweatpants.
Yeah, they did warn me. This is my fault. No
Jack,
one
would you
told
like
me to
to take
dress
the
up.
last
Be
comment
yourself, all yourself.
Oh snap! Quiggle's got some salt tonight. That's from Dragon Rider 1230.
And we have some new follows from Fiji Flu
Yay,
12,
my brother.
King Ham, and we're going to get a bunch of our subs shouted out at the end of the episode. I think we're going to jump on all those subs because I see a lot of you guys are
Nice.
subbing.
Thank you guys so
and I
much.
see some gifts already. But let's get into this thing, and we're going to address all those subs because you're amazing at the end of the night. Let's do it.
So, Krag, Arfad, you're squaring off into this small circle, just pacing one another, and he's just grinning from ear to ear every single time that he hits you. You seem unable to really strike at him, but every time that he hits you, he puts another phrase in your head, and it's fight with honor, fight with power, emotion is a strength, trust your gut instinct, and finally, your tribe is your home.
You think you went to Pinterest for all those?
He went to Pinterest for all those? Get out of here!
There's the door. It's unbarred. There's the door.
I mean, I was just saying.
And after that, what do you do? What do you say?
Great. I'll remember it well. My tribe.
Good. That will end your training session for today.
What about the rage? What about the rage inside?
Do you have that yet?
Use it. Emotion is a strength. Did you not hear me just say that?
Yeah.
I just feel like you
He
didn't
does
hear me
number
say
5.
that.
Was that number 5?
Whoa!
Wow.
Number 3.
There's a lot of
That's number
sass.
3.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sass in the Wind's Gorge face.
Barbarian's greatest strength is
I
passive
love
aggressive.
this
It's why
story.
there's no trees because there was a lot of shade in the winter.
Okay, keep going. This
And-
is so fun.
Are you prepared for tonight?
I'm always prepared.
Good. For tomorrow is your name day. You turn 18 years old tomorrow, correct?
Yes.
Then tonight, meet me at the Elder's tent. And with that, he walks off.
I'm sure you know that.
So what do? You just wait out, hang around.
Never been here before.
This is your home.
Is my dad here?
No,
So Horace is gone.
no, yeah.
Horace is gone.
Horse is gone.
Drax is here.
That's
He's in
sad.
charge.
Drax is here. He's in charge. I'll just tell you, you can go back to your tent and just kind of prepare yourself for the
Preparing.
night. So you go ahead and prepare yourself, and dusk turns into night.
What do I
and-
need, Ben?
What do you need?
What do I need? What do I need to prepare?
Well, you would suggest that you would wear something a little bit more appropriate than a loincloth. I mean, it is your name day. Most people wear a little bit more elaborate garments for it. Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extra furs?
Yeah, I mean, you can
Fancy
wear a fur.
furs like
color.
You
Oh, that's the
definitely have,
fanciest of furs.
Ooh.
you definitely have a fancy fur. Do you want to wear your fancy
I'm
fur?
wearing.
Gucci fur.
Is it an animal that I
Apple
killed?
bottom
Like a
tea.
really
Sure,
rare
yeah.
animal that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
I would assume it's like an Umberhold cloak or something.
yeah, I
An
mean,
Umberhold cloak?
Yeah.
I don't think you. I mean, I don't
Ew.
know that you have that yet, but you might have a bear cloak,
Yeah, like a bear. I'm
a
thinking.
bear
desert bear?
fur hanging over.
Bear.
Yeah,
full
quickly,
head.
I would. I just to chime in here for a second as a picture painter yourself.
Yes.
Could you describe what is Krag's current uniform as it were?
Well, right
'Cause if
now
he doesn't have the hammer.
Right.
What does he normally wear?
So he normally just wears a
idea.
loincloth, and if you see the picture of Sir Krag that's been all over the place, it's that he's in the loincloth, he's got the armband, he does have the Umberhulk necklace.
He does
he's-
have the Umberhulk
Yes, he has the
necklace. He's got
Umberhulk
the
necklace,
gauntlets.
and he got that idea based off of Arfad, because Arfad, you know, he has that blue dragon scale around his neck, so therefore that's why Sir Krag has felt that this is necessary for him. I'm gonna stop calling you Sir Krag because I'm not on that side of the table.
Force
Whoa.
of habit.
Whoa.
On the eve of his 18th name day, Krag walks to the meeting tent. The stars in the sky sparkle with a brilliance only the old can see as you prepare for something momentous. You walk along the barren dirt pathways as if in a dream. No one is here, and yet there are brief moments when you hear whispers. You can't make them out, and when you go to investigate, there's nothing. The way is dark, save for your own torch, until you come upon a tent that beams like a lantern in a forgotten world. You can hear a buzz of excitement pervading throughout the entire space. So what are you thinking? I mean, it's your 18th. Tomorrow will be your 18th birthday. What kind of mindset is Krag in this?
I mean, is that finally becoming a man in the tribe?
Yes, your name day is when.
That's it?
Yeah, and you have been to name day celebrations before. Everyone gets one. It's not just a special thing. Men, women, everybody gets a name day celebration, and you go there. Most of the time, it's a big feast, and they send people out on a quest. And so, does it worry you in any way? Does it?
I don't think Krag's worried. I think more anxious than anything.
Okay.
Anxious to prove himself. Feeling ready, even though he can't stick the guy with the.
20 roll.
Well, Arfad's he's really.
He killed the
good.
dragon,
I know he's really good.
or did he?
But not a dragon bag.
Oh, did you? You step up and enter the huge meeting tent of the Bleeding Yak Barbarians. Sound suddenly stops as all eyes train on the young warrior. On the far side sit the tribe of elders staring down from their elevated chairs. Two notably absent chairs are the seat of your grandfather and your mentor, Arfad. The other 4 chairs are occupied by people that you know. It's your aunt and your uncle, the town healer, and the leader of the town guard, the town militia. You walk slowly forward as the town parts ways in front of you like the Red Sea, until you stand in the center ring, ready for the council's judgment. And your uncle speaks. Your uncle, he is...
Who's he played by?
Well, I'm going to get to that
What's
point,
his name?
all right?
Yeah, what's his name?
His name is Droku.
Ooh, like Drogo.
He has long, light, strawberry blonde braided hair, and his beard matches his hair.
Oh, it's like How to Train a Dragon.
Tokens and
Stoic.
beads dot the beard like freckles, and a large red fur drapes over his shoulder. His soft green eyes gaze down. And if he were to be played by somebody, he'd be played by John Rhys Davis.
Oh.
Well, Krag, welcome to your name day ceremony. Tomorrow, you become an adult in terms of the tribe, and therefore, you will be sent out on the test of the totem.
I'm ready.
A totem pole.
You will be sent to seek the ancient totem of our lands. It is a far journey, and there you will gain the ability to speak with the ancestors. Now, as a tribe, we do not send one of our own out without a tribe itself. The tribe is our family. Any of you who have passed the test of the totem may step forward and join Krag on his quest. And with that, right before he even ends his sentence, your best friend steps up
He does?
right next to you.
What's my best friend's name?
He is tall and foreboding like his fellow barbarians, with short black hair. His build is lanky, and he seems like he's got longer arms and
Played
legs.
by a young Vince Vaughn.
His hands and arms are a crazy quilt of scars and burns and welts all over his forearms, and a smile is almost always etched across his face. He wears the spiked gauntlet on his left hand, and he's crafted together piecemeal lamellar armor. And you know him as Rhett. And when Rhett steps up, a memory pops into your mind like that. And what is that memory?
Red is played by Brendan Fraser. Just so we're clear.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
All right, warning. Rhett would not tell this tale.
No, it's
this
just-
is memory you would have, so I'm going to tell it as a storyteller. This is.
Be careful not to touch your chest.
Yeah, I'm sorry
either,
about that.
'cause it's-
This is roughly a minute that you're sinking your life into, so apologies. But again, I do love my own voice. So, Krag and Rhett had many memories together, training and growing up as close as friends in their tribe. The memory Krag has never shared is this one. Tales around the campfire told of Slow the Devil, a monstrous black scorpion that ruled the dunes far to the west of the Bleeding Yak encampment. All young barbarians drifted it off at night, dreaming of being the one to bring this legendary beast down. But late one night, a young Krag decided he couldn't wait any longer. After hours, then days of searching the desert, besting smaller creatures, and surviving by his wits and training, Krag was surprised by the appearance of his dear friend Rhett, who assured him no one was worried about him, about the missing prince, but he decided to track him and check up with him anyway. They were then both surprised to have just awakened the largest black scorpion they had ever seen. Krag rushed in headfirst to claim his prize, and Rhett held back, for he knew that this was not his quest. The remaining moments, the fight was over before it had begun. The scorpion's massive armored tail struck lightning fast, the poisonous tip embedded deeply in the young upstart Krag's chest. The remaining moments were unclear to Krag. All he knew was that he was going to die, that Rhett had leaped over Krag's body to grapple the monster that had killed him, and that he had never before heard his friend make such a guttural, monstrous battle cry. Krag awoke 2 days later in a small cave. When he tried to move his body, he felt a massive weight holding him down, and he realized that the scorpion's giant stinger was still stuck in him. Rhett's face loomed over him, and then shoved more dried plants into his mouth before he passed out again. 2 days after that, Krag awoke again, on his feet, feeling half dead, but finally half alive. He squinted to see the fires of his tribe, yards below. Rhett was holding Krag up, and Krag could finally see his friend again, covered in numerous wounds from his battle with the black scorpion. The scorpion's tail was still stuck in Krag's chest, slung over his shoulder, and roughly severed by what could only have been Rhett's bare hands. Krag reached to the barb in his chest to remove it, but Rhett stopped him. "That's for the Elder. I stopped the poison, but his medicines will stop the bleeding once it's removed. Save your strength when we return. No talking." Rhett supported Krag as they both limped down the hill to their people, but once the firelights illuminated their silhouettes and the tribe began to welcome their missing prince, Rhett changed his gait, staggering painfully while simultaneously supporting Krag to stand tall, in spite of the weight of the dismembered tail still in Krag's chest. "He did it!" Rhett shouted in a shaky voice. He took my kill, and for that we will battle another time, but..." Krag removed my broken body from the ebony claws of Slow, faced his poison weapon, and then laughed as he ripped it from the creature's body. "Krag has defeated Slow the Devil." Rhett then dramatically dropped to one knee, but made certain one hand was still keeping Krag upright. "Somebody get this thing out of him so he'll stop showing off." And with that, the tribesmen cheered and surrounded Krag to sing songs of his victory against the devil named Slow, and the elders pulled him away to their tent to tend to his disastrous wound. When Krag recovered, Rhett refused to ever speak of the incident. He simply congratulated Krag on his success of his quest. Neither of them knew if they'd indeed faced Slow the devil, but they both know who got him back home.
Oh, pass this hug on.
It's my best.
That was so great.
My best friend.
That was hug for you.
That's my best friend, played by Vince
Oh,
Vaughn.
best friend.
Dragon Rider 1230, by the way, says Krag has a friend.
And as that memory fades from your mind, you just hear all the other barbarians start going, "Rhett, Rhett, 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 Rhett." Then someone else steps forward. Interesting, because this person is not who you would expect to step forward for you. This person steps forward and his hair is slightly darker than Krag's. He is ever so slightly taller than Krag. His hair is 1 inch longer than Sir Krag's. He has 1% less body fat than Sir Krag. He has gray eyes,
Love this guy.
and he looks like Val Kilmer. You would know him. You know how there's always that one person that does everything just a little bit better than you?
Yeah.
That is Hunter to you. And as soon as you see him,
Suck at him.
as soon as you see him, once again a memory pops into your head. And what memory is that?
Well, it's interesting because for Krag, it's not so much a memory as it is a series of memories. It's a series.
montage. It's a montage.
It's
It's
a
80s
montage.
music.
He remembers when he was much younger and had delusions of being an oral hygienist. The other boy knocking kids' teeth out was Hunter, while Krag wanted to put them back in. He remembers,
And
of
clean
course, that the cod piece that Hunter wears is a much larger Umber Hulk.
This is a family show, Adam
And
Rady.
of course, he remembers vividly the moment away from the rest of the tribe when Hunter said the words to him while looking at the faded scar on his chest. "I know the truth. You did not bring down Slow."
And with that, as he steps forward,
You don't
the
get a
rest of the
hug.
barbarians go, "Hunter, Hunter, 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 Hunter." And then
Bono, come on, was this, oh my god, Batman Val Kilmer? We're thinking more Mad Mardigan Val Kilmer.
Mad Mardigan.
Mad Mardigan,
Val
totally Mad
Kilmer.
Mardigan.
And then another person steps forward. Someone that you know extremely well. This slender and tall young woman, she has long, deep cranberry hair and pale green eyes. She has 2 elaborate arrow tattoos that go down the side of her body. And around her left arm is curled a desert-horned viper at her command. She's much younger than you. She steps forward, and you can clearly recognize your sister, Kaira.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hava.
Kaira.
Do you mean Lyra?
No,
Kaira.
I mean Kaira.
You mean Lyra?
And as soon as you
mean
see her,
Kira?
Kaira,
That's what
there's
I
a
thought.
glottal
This is too
stop
funny.
there.
Is there
She
an
might know
apostrophe?
exactly
There
how
is
you
an-
feel. This
there
side
is-
of the
there's
table
an
is
apostrophe.
dumb.
Is there an apostrophe?
There is.
There is an
Oh, there is.
apostrophe
She taught me
there.
that, even though she's
Kaira.
younger.
Kira.
And as soon as she steps forward, there is a memory that pops into your head.
Yes.
And what is that memory?
So you were presented her by your parents that you had a little baby sister, and from the moment you saw her, you had this desire to protect her with everything that you had, and wanted the very best for her, and you would kill for her, you would die for her, and you would do anything for her. And as you guys grew up, she also felt the exact same way for you. So even though you have a best friend, she's that feisty redhead that would do anything to not let you down.
Who's she played by?
Kaira.
Right.
I mean, I had no idea that
Oh
Brendan
yeah, who
Fraser.
is she played by?
You decide that, I guess.
Fine, Keira Knightley.
All right.
Nice.
So
Kaira.
Kira.
Oh, you're
So
gonna do
Kira.
you're gonna do the.
Yeah.
That way no one forgets.
Have we also noticed the projection of Krag protecting Ashley? That's just now.
Are you gonna do
And then you
the?
save me, so you save me, you save me, you save me.
Are you gonna do the Keira Knightley pouty?
As
That
as
This thing.
as she steps up, there is no chant for her name.
That's not nice.
She steps
Sexist.
up, and
Yeah.
your uncle says, I'm sorry, child. You are far too young. You have not passed the test of the totem, and therefore
Better than everybody else.
you cannot join Krag.
Well, thanks for joining us, Ashley. We'll see you.
Do not
Thanks, Merida.
do not use your raised voice with me, child. Although you are a princess, position does not rise above tradition.
You have
So
to
I'll meet you
respect the
later.
elders.
Tough room.
And
See
then
you later then.
she steps back. Finally,
Can my snake go?
Representative
Because if my snake goes,
Snake.
I can go.
Krag, son
Finally.
of Horus, this is your life.
finally, one last person steps
Council
forward.
recognizes Snake.
She has long, wavy, golden blonde hair with braids that link in the back. She's 5'10", not 6 feet tall.
Thanks, Ben.
She has hazel eyes. She wears a sky blue dress that flows in the wind. She's extremely beautiful, almost angelic, and she carries a stoic poise about her. You know her as your ex-girlfriend. Someone who you were intimately in love with, but position caused you to ruin the relationship.
Like,
Shouldn't have gone missionary.
Not that position.
Too easy.
No,
Get your mind
you
out
as
of
a
the gutter.
prince were highly encouraged to no longer be with someone so common.
she was like from the Boondocks
Like
or something. She
Cinderella.
was like a.
Her
You're
name,
Jasmine. She's Aladdin.
her name is Nariti.
The who?
Nariti.
Nariti.
That's why you broke up,
Nariti.
bro.
It doesn't have a.
Can't
have
pronounce
a-
my name right. We're not dating
And
anymore.
That's how it really happened.
as soon as she steps forward, once again, a memory plays in your head.
So mine's gonna be a little bit more. I know you guys were intimate. No,
Let
mine's
her
gonna be
say.
like,
Should we
mine is
go?
your last memory of me, basically. So you're out in the Windscourge Waste doing whatever it is that you're doing, going on a quest, and my falcon comes over and delivers you a letter. Falcon, Jamie, thank you. Falcon, I'm sorry, hawk. I have a hawk.
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 Well, now hold on. I'm
It's my
confused
spirit
now.
animal.
This picture was painted of a falcon.
I,
so
remember, I clearly remember a falcon.
I really screwed it up. No,
No,
it's a
memory's
hawk.
tricky that way, Krag.
Actually, let's let her do this. Go ahead.
So
You're gonna read it?
you can read it.
Oh.
Don't read with your mouth full.
Hold on, I gotta take a picture.
What?
Pretend.
My dearest Krag, it has been several days since you have made your decision. All I ask of you is one last and final audience before we depart ways and go our separate paths. Please consider my request of our meeting. When the sun is setting tomorrow, look to the top north end corner of the cliff that overlooks the valley of the Windscourge Waste. There you will see me standing there one last time. Ever yours, Nariti.
That was beautiful.
It's from a falcon or a hawk?
You know how to ruin a good moment.
This is
don't
why you
you,
broke
Sir
up, dude.
Hawk.
Krag?
It's my fault. A hawk. So that evening and that sunset, you're riding towards the north end of the cliff, and you see me standing there, and the wind is just blowing, and the beautiful sunset is just golden, and everything is just
Perfect.
glowing. And at this time, you have told me that I can't be with you anymore. So I turn to you, and I say, Krag, I just want to look at you one last time. I understand that you must choose tradition over love. I understand I'm not of royalty. But please always remember our love, my love for you. And always remember those memories, those sunsets we shared together, those sunrises, those adventures, those quests. I will always love you. And I hope that you will always remember me and keep our memories locked away in your heart and never let them go. And to this, I must say goodbye. I must leave you. And she holds and caresses your face one last time, looks into your eyes, and says, I love you, Krag. And she disappears.
That was beautiful.
Magic!
Beautiful moment, and I could not help but see how uncomfortable Jack was in the center of all. He was like, intimate moment, intimate moment, intimate moment.
He's like in the middle.
Welcome to the show, Jack!
I'd like to think that Red just like came around the corner like, Krag, what's... just like step back around the one tree in the desert.
Oh my gosh.
It's cool.
funny.
It's cool.
So,
I'm trying to get skinny.
so when you all step forward, then the rest of the tribe goes, Nariti, 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 Nariti. And finally, your Uncle Droku, who then he pulls out something that you know very well, your ancestral warhammer, and he sets it on the table in front of him. He goes, when you come back, Krag, you will have earned the right to your inheritance. Now in the morning you will set out and seek the ancestral totem. There, Arfad is waiting for you. You will meet him and he will give you further instructions. As for the rest of tonight, well, the rest of tonight we feast! And the rest of you go about feasting. The rest of the barbarians,
I'm pretty
they
mad about
scream,
this.
they yell, they get excited. Everybody starts just digging into a whole bunch of boar and meat and ripping it off the bone and eating. And you're allowed to do whatever you want here. What do you want to do?
Can I say how awesome Sirenscape is? I'm sorry.
I
I
know.
know that's a plug,
Doesn't
but
it
like,
look awesome?
that just like we're cheering it.
That's
That
awesome.
was so cool. I'm sorry.
They're so nice.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I earned that. I get that. I'm sorry.
Miss Lucas Martinez says Krag can read?
I can even read cursive,
Let
dude.
me tell you,
It's pretty.
I had to write twice because I forgot how to write cursive a little bit.
Well,
but
like in
I
life?
mean, you can tell
Yeah.
me. I mean, it took.
Yeah.
There's a couple of
No,
letters
that's
that I messed
That's a
up.
lost art.
Great.
But
Hope
I mean, it's
Tracy
a long
wants to
time.
know, is the Falcon 3 months old or 5 years old?
Logan Nation 08 says Krag's uncle's played by Gary Busey.
Dutch of the Dino says, I will not give up on Kevin Sorbo as Krag's dad. Frank Germona is Krag's dad.
Yeah,
So.
give up on Kevin Sorbo in
Oh,
general.
Frank.
Not a nice guy.
Jukebox Hero Raccoon. Yes, go evil GM Quiggles. Looking forward to all the snarky perception checks and witty repartee.
James Womack 94 says, has anyone asked what the phase of the moon is yet?
That's a good question. What phase is the moon?
Waxing gibbous.
Nice.
Like
Logan
you were
Nation
ready
08
for it.
says, is there ever a time where we needed the dice cams? If there ever was a time we needed the dice cams back, it's when Quigley is the GM. I just don't trust him.
I
Wow.
100% will never ever fudge a dice roll on you.
Aw.
And that means if it crits, and it'll hurt.
Ah.
When he's on that side. On this side, there's a Krag nose.
I do too. I
I don't fudge dice rolls, baby.
No.
No.
What do you do?
Oh, there's so much.
The elders actually they make their way and they get up out of their seats and they kind of intermingle also among the groups.
I would go talk to the people that step forward, except for Hunter, because F that guy.
Okay.
But I go to
Hunter
Rhett
would go and
first.
talk to him at a certain point.
I find
Okay.
Rhett first.
Okay, you go find Rhett.
I'm not hard to find. I'm looking
Not
for you
hard to
too.
He pretty much, as soon as he stepped up, he clapped his arm around you and like has been locked in there ever since.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
No. Not with you on my side.
I know. I had to ask anyway.
Yeah, I've never doubted you for a second, and I owe everything to you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
100% not true. So, naming. Fart, poop, what are you thinking? Like, I got a list. I got a list of great names we're gonna come up with you, like your renaming ceremony. I figure we go for a whole new title for you.
Sure.
It's at this point that Hunter would walk up to the two of them
Okay.
while they are talking.
Perfect. One thing you do know is that the people that have stepped forward have actually passed the test of the totem before.
Except for me.
Now, except for, obviously, Kaira.
The little
However, one thing is that the test changes. They all know that the test changes.
Yeah.
It's never the same thing. It just happens to be always in the same place. And they all reach the same end point. However, they know not to tell you what that end point is.
Cool.
Trapper, what's up?
Hunter would step up and say,
There's only like 50 of us, and I never get his name right. Trapper,
son,
what's up?
Son of Horus, son of Flynn.
Hmm.
Tomorrow's a big day. I suggest you get some sleep.
Whoa.
Super helpful. Thank you. We're
Why-
gonna sleep it out.
Yeah. Why are you coming again?
Someone needs to make sure you don't embarrass the tribe.
Mm.
You are the prince of the Bleeding Yak barbarians.
I am.
It would not do good for you to fail, as you have so many other times in the past.
All right, this is when his sister says it. She's like, this guy. They should just let me go.
Maybe
You
I
have-
can like hide in one of you.
You have
I'm friends. Hold
never
on.
learned.
And I've also
You're not
Francis. I am. I just
You're
said I
not
was.
yet.
She stepped up?
I
Oh,
just
she
stepped
did.
up.
She
I
did.
totally
You
did.
are not-
I
I'm
mean, if
sorry.
you want to.
She's
And-
so small, I missed it.
And because I'm so close to Krag, I'm also really close to Red. Like I
Yeah,
love that
absolutely.
camaraderie.
Big time
Absolutely.
crush.
All right, here's the thing.
Maybe so.
Here's
I
the-
think I'll roll for it.
Okay.
That's a thing?
No.
Now
She's
it
got a
is.
crush.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. I really think that I can be helpful, and can you just hide me in something, or maybe I can like be in. Well, I'm really small, so I can like hide behind a tree.
It's at that
cactus.
point
There's no
that
trees in
one of the elders actually approaches you. He's a.
What's his name?
He's very old. His name
What's
is
his name?
Quack.
Quack.
Quack?
Quack. And he's the town medicine man. And he is played by the Vengabus is coming.
The Venga bus is
Exactly, the
coming.
Six Flags
Oh,
guy.
the
The
Six
Six Flags guy. He's played by that. He's played by that character.
Does he have the thick black rimmed glasses
Yeah,
too?
I mean,
Yeah.
like, they're
Bow
made out
tie.
of bone, but they're definitely glasses
Wow.
that
At least
he
you can
has
see.
around.
Mr. Six Flags.
Well, what was your name again?
Krag.
Krag.
Son of Horus.
Son of Horus. Good on you. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do just fine, Krag, son. What was your name again?
Krag. Son of Horus.
Greg, son of
Krag.
Greg.
Krag, do you
Yeah.
Greg?
Yeah.
Greg!
Yeah. Greg. Yeah. Sure.
Greg, good to see you. What wonderful. Okay, hey, good on you. Make sure that one, she's too young. She can't come. Don't try to sneak her in. I don't know, Greg.
How did he hear that?
I got great perception.
Why are we still living in this town? They all hate me.
I say to the lot of them, I say, it's good you have your tribe with you.
My tribe's always with me.
Exactly. Hopefully you learn more lessons on this journey.
He sounded like Yoda.
Good night, son of Horus.
Are you
So
coming?
much.
I
Daughter
didn't
of
pack
Horus.
enough for you. We're
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
s'mores later.
And I would turn and leave.
Yeah, so Hunter exits for the night. He knows that you have a long journey. In fact, they all know that it takes about a day and a half, so it's going to be a long journey to get to this ancestral totem.
And just side note, Hunter would get his equipment, which I'm sure that the GM has told him at some point what that equipment was.
Right.
Tell me you got that.
Love it. Okay,
Gift
first
that.
of all, have to give a huge
Yes.
shout out to
this is
my
mine.
wife, Jamie, just Jamie Mills on Instagram
yeah.
and Twitter. She, when I write stupid stuff, she says take it out. When I write good stuff, she says add to it. And when I forget things like that, just Jamie Mills steps in and does wonderful stuff.
She's
So,
awesome.
wonderful things. Just then, you are also approached by your aunt, and she's got a glass of mead for you. She is a tall, lithe woman. She's got short, slicked back hair, black hair. She's got hazel, almost true yellow eyes, and a sharp, angular face. And she only smiles in one direction. She's got kind of that corner smile. And if she were to be played by anyone, she would most likely be played by Carrie Ann Moss.
Oh.
From,
I thought he was going to say Harry Styles
The
because One
Matrix.
Direction.
Yeah.
That made more sense.
Exactly.
I get it.
And she hands you the mead and she says, well, I'm very excited to see how well you do, Krag. You're a virtue among our tribe, and we're very excited to see how you grow.
What was her name?
Her name is Kentrona.
Aunt Kentrona.
Thanks, Auntie. Thanks, Auntie
Auntie K.
Kentrona.
Of course.
Thanks, Auntie K.
Auntie K.
It's a C. It's spelled with a C.
Auntie K.
Auntie C.
Here, drink up. Have fun tonight. And she hands you the glass of mead, and she, you see her leave. Both she and Droku, they kind of exit throughout the night. It's more like the heart of the like fighters that continue to stay deep into the night.
I'm like, please don't leave me. Don't leave me here by myself.
Kaira.
Please, 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 please,
Kaira.
please, please, please.
Listen, I can't tell you what to do. But I just want you to be safe. And I know you're gonna sneak out there and come with us. But you can't step up to the elders like that. I mean, things are the way they are right now. We have tradition.
No.
And until I become the head of the tribe and I can change things, it's just
No
the way
one
it
listens
is.
to me.
It's just the way it is.
Kaira, your plan is great. But the problem is you would solve the problem in half the time and make Krag look bad.
This is why we keep him around.
It's for your own good. Just give him this one.
And just as you're talking, you see that the party is not around you guys, but it's around the elder, the female elder who runs the town militia, yeah, just so you know.
Cool. Aunt Kentrona?
Not Aunt Kentrona.
Oh, excuse me.
This is another elder.
All right.
She runs the militaristic side of the clan.
Brian Summer says, Kira, whining, but I want to kill stuff too. Things.
These are pretty great.
As Lucas Martinez says, Encino Man and Matt Mercer, buddies till the end.
There are actual photos of that, lots of them actually. Just check my Facebook.
I have to get all lovey-dovey now.
No, remember we're exes. I'm drinking by myself
Obviously.
because obviously I'm very common. So I'm out to the side watching everyone and just drinking.
So I don't get to approach you.
You can approach me. I'm just saying I'm off to the side drinking.
Do you want a wing barbarian on this or what?
No, I tell you to stay back. I tell you to hang back,
I'll be back here drinking.
and I approach.
I want to drink. Can I drink? Am I old enough?
You're
No.
a barbarian.
I
Go
mean,
for it.
yes, but
Okay.
you just can't have
Rady?
mine.
Okay. I'll have mine.
Hello.
And so she's coming with as well.
Yes. I figured you could use my help.
I was surprised. Did things end poorly with us,
No.
or it was just because
I mean, it was
just
that
because of the
moment that
thing?
ended it. But it was like you.
It's
you-
just
if
because
you
of
would've-
tradition.
Yes, you would have. She would have been your queen. That's the point. Like she would have been your queen had tradition not stepped in the way. Had your grandfather and your uncle not stepped up to you and said, "Listen, we know you love her, but tribal tradition says you can't. That's what it is."
You know, my heart has always been with you.
I know.
And as far as tradition goes, it can't be changed right now. But once I take power, I'm going to change everything. I'm going to change it all.
We'll see when the time comes.
And leave. You kind of back away.
Back
nod
away
to
from
her,
the
back away.
conversation. And as you do that, you notice that this other elder kind of walks up next to you, and she comes up and she slaps you on the back, and she's like, "Hey, Krag, wonderful to get you out here. Let's get you home to bed though, because you've got a really early morning tomorrow, right?"
What's her name?
Her name's Frodel.
F-R-O-T-L.
Yep.
Oh my god!
F-R-O-T-L.
Sure, Frodo.
She's played by Melissa McCarthy.
Yes!
Oh,
Yeah, let's get you out of here and get you to bed.
great.
Hey, you ever want to hear the story of the as to why I got the name Frodel? It's just a nickname.
She's my favorite. She's my favorite elder.
I kind of got to go to bed.
You kind of got to go to bed, but you'd love to hear this story. You got time for one?
Tell you what, Frodo.
Sure.
Great.
All right, buddy.
Here, drink another beer. Drink it.
I had you out.
So she hands you the grog, and she goes, "All right." So I was walking through the marshes one day. All of a sudden, there's this big bad troll that steps right up to me, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, yeah, hey, troll, come out and fight me like a man. Come out and fight me like a man." And the troll was like, "I'm no man, I'm a lady." And at that point, I was like, "Wow, that's tough, right? You know,
Plot
'cause,
twist.
I mean, you gotta be real specific with gender. You know, you gotta be real calm about it. I mean, I made a bad decision right there, right? So I step right off, and I go,
This tribe is woke.
"You know what? You fuck right off, troll lady!" And then I killed her. And then the acronym for that, Frodo.
Madam, that story was worth our time.
That's right! That's right! Frodo, baby. You can use it however you want. Sometimes I just say it just as a cuss word itself. Frodo this, Frodo that.
Oh,
You're allowed
Frodo.
to.
You ever wonder if you are the troll lady?
I don't care, I'm drunk!
Frodo, yeah, bro. Frodo, yeah. Drink up.
And she leads you off into out of the tent, and then it's very clear she is the life of the party now. But you step outside of the tent, and other than the tent itself being loud and raucous and fun, the rest of the camp is quiet. It's all shut down. Time is closing for them. So you go back to your tent. Obviously, you share a tent with Ka'ira, and that is your family's tent. You go there, and you fall asleep, and the next morning, you wake up, and it's the day of your test of the totem. I'm assuming you all meet outside of the, there's a wooden walled-in inhabitant gate, like it's walled in now. It once wasn't, but they
Hunter is
built.
there before everyone else.
He's there 1 minute before everyone else.
Wait, you never mentioned Krag's mom.
Craig's mom is not there.
No, they're
She's
not
with
there.
us.
Krag's mom's not with. Oh man, it's just me and my sis
Yep.
Yeah, and
It
now
is
you're
just
leaving
you and
me
your
here.
sister. So,
and Hunter.
yep. So, Krag, Rhett, Hunter, and Nariti meet at the front gate of the tribe of the Bleeding Yak barbarians. And at that point, you begin walking. You know it's a long way to get there. You have about a day and a half, and it's scorching hot desert lands. There is going to be no reprieve for the air that you're going in. There's no trees here. There's not a lot of shade besides the plateaus.
And Hunter.
And Hunter. Yes. So it's a long, arduous walk. Your companions know the path as they've been there before, and they inform you that you will have to camp the night at some point. But I want to know what you're doing with this walk. Obviously, Hunter's there, and you kind of.
Well, I think it's interesting that animosity is something that's grown naturally in the tribe.
Yeah.
But I think it's also important to note that Hunter has never outwardly trashed anybody. This is not a person who's out to put down anyone. Hunter has always been about the aspects of the tribe
Right.
that mean the most. He recites the mantra. He knows the mantra. He believes in. He's passed his nameday test. And really, it's more this is a reference Krag would get. It's more of an Iceman Maverick relationship where Iceman never.
They're gonna make out.
It was.
That didn't
We're
happen.
Wait,
gonna play
let's
volleyball.
roll. Let's roll to see if there's a romantic relationship.
Sweaty volleyball.
Romantic relationship.
Yes. Sweaty volleyball.
Sure.
Sweaty volleyball.
No, but it is clear to note, like, Hunter is not a bully. Like, he's knocks kids' teeth out, but that was in training. That was in times where he was supposed to do that. He is not a bully to the rest
So
of
he
the tribe.
doesn't openly trash people, he just implies.
Right.
Yes.
He thinks he's
You're
bettering you.
passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
Well,
That's don't like.
Yeah,
him.
he's
Passive
Lyra.
aggressive.
He's passive aggressive. He's Ashley Seal
To the
to
teeth.
the T.
I mean, he even looks like
He
Ashley
even looks
Seal.
like Ashley Seal.
Exactly.
Wow.
No, he's
I'm gonna kill you.
He's played by Ashley
You're
Seal.
gonna die.
right.
Off camera.
But yeah, are you guys talking to each other? Do you like talk amongst each other as you walk, or do you just walk?
Wait.
Yeah, I think
No, you're not there.
I think that naturally those of us that have done the quest would probably
for the
just be
show now?
commenting to each other, you know,
I'm
about.
trying. He said I'm not there.
I'm sure
You're
I'll
not
put
there.
you in somewhere.
He just snuck out.
You're not there.
Just not right now.
It's a rude way to tell
You
her she's out of the
slept in.
show.
That's the first time you
slept
drank
in.
last
I always
night. You
sleep
slept
in. I always sleep in. Okay, can I wake up?
I would say that we're the three of us are probably leading the trail simply because we've been there, and we've done this before.
I'm
I don't
respectful.
think
Wait a minute.
Hunter. I don't think
Three of
Hunter
us
would
or
offer.
four of
No.
us? I'm
No.
there too.
No.
It's the four of you.
you,
Yeah.
you can be
No,
walking.
I'm saying,
you
yes,
can be
I'm
walking
saying
ahead.
Understand words that come out of my mouth? You, him, and me have done this before, so we're probably leading the trail, commenting about the trail. I'll break it down really simple. Now you're getting Marcus back.
All right,
so,
grab
No, you're getting.
like,
I don't see the difference.
Okay, I apologize.
Hunter and Marcus, I
I
dislike
heard
both.
you wrong.
All right, so you and I probably are a little weird. Like, we probably don't hang a lot because he's my boy, and like I know he messed this one up. So you and I probably don't have a lot of like comfortable words together.
Yeah, and not only that, you probably don't have a lot of comfortable words.
Wow, there's a
No.
lot of.
Wow, this is a
Oh,
great
me and
try.
Grabber?
No.
F that dude.
Kiera should have
I'm not
gone.
into it.
yeah, I would say that Hunter probably has hit on her before, but failed miserably. Like, because this dude is not, he's
Right.
not good with the ladies.
Right.
Yeah.
He's not a
could be
people person,
jealous.
clearly.
He's 1% better than Krag with the ladies, though. Let's be clear about that.
To be clear, his charisma is technically one better.
That is great. All right.
But I mean, he's good at inspiring like troops and the other barbarians to feel the words of the tribe, but he's not great on social interactions
Right.
when there's already animosity towards him.
Has
So-
Adam spent 12 minutes explaining why we should like this guy? 'Cause
So what
Oh
I'm
my
getting-
that's what my watch says.
what I'm getting though is that there's a big divide pretty much even between everyone
Yeah.
except for the two of you. So you're probably hanging out with each other, chatting
Walking together.
lots of fun
Yeah.
stuff, hanging out, but
He's ahead.
everybody is all kind of spread out a little bit. Well,
Fair.
the sun beats down as you walk down the pathway laid before you. The dunes in the distance give off a harsh but beautiful reality of what the desert is. Death. Scattered bones lie about as vultures feast on remains. It's as if you could smell and taste the heat. The small respite you gain comes from the shade of enormous plateaus that you walk beside. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
They see Kiera on a horse
Natural 20.
with a dragon.
Natural 20.
Now you're
Natural
gonna get
20.
Natural 21.
Plus 6, 26.
That thing is
I have
I looked to
25.
see if you had 21.
So you go ahead
Mine
and
sucked.
all of a sudden the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. And you get the feeling that you're being watched. What do you do?
I draw my giant pole weapon.
Ben, I would
your pole,
refer
bro.
to memory. Is this something that I've encountered before on my quest?
No.
Cool. And what was the target number to know that we feel like we're being watched? Because I didn't hear that.
You don't need to worry about that.
Well, I don't,
No.
well, did you? No, what I'm saying is, did you
I
say
rolled a
he's
die.
the only one?
No, you can tell me a number. And I'll
19.
tell you. Yeah, you know it.
Okay, so I would draw my weapon as well.
What'd you roll?
Mine was a 7.
You didn't feel it.
Yeah.
How about you, Rady?
25.
Yeah, you feel it as well.
And then I
24,
and then I
25.
strike Kira down
I'm
when
not
she
there. I
reveals
gotta find a
herself
spell.
as
I
this
forgot what that
person
means.
that is watching us.
But
I-
you
I
do feel
kill
that
her.
it's coming.
Chop her
You
head
feel
off.
like
Yeah.
it's coming from some bramble.
Don't make me kick
Like
you.
you get a feeling that
This
you're
goes
being
all the way.
watched, and
All the
there's
way.
a skitter of movement in
Well,
a
I stop
bramble
and
to
let
the
him,
left.
I let him know.
Thanks.
Because he doesn't
I
seem
didn't
to
see
be
it.
aware.
I hear
Yeah.
it.
I'm singing top 40 tunes, and he's like, hey.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
stab whatever comes out
All right.
Okay,
of the bush.
so what comes out? Is that a readied action?
No, I'm just ready. I'm not going to stab. I'm not going to stab before thinking.
This
I'm
is
just
young
asking.
Krag.
Is it
I
a
would-
ready
Just in
action?
case it's me.
He's not that Krag yet.
I would maneuver to get into a better flanking position on this.
Right, right.
I'm
So-
ready. I'm ready. And here, if something comes at me, I'm going to brace
Okay.
against it.
All right, perfect. So what happens is that a little snake slithers out,
Oh.
and Ka'ira pops up out of the brambles. She goes, ah!
Hey guys, I was a lot faster. I don't know what took you guys so long.
Why do you have to scare us that way?
Well, I didn't mean to scare. Hi.
Hi.
I didn't mean to scare
Go
you
back.
guys. I just really want to go. I don't want to stay. Please let me come. My snake can be helpful. I can be helpful.
You're as reckless as your brother. Go back.
That is the biggest compliment you've ever given me. Thank you. So come on, please.
This is not the way of the tribe.
Let's let her stay. They don't know she's here.
They don't. And I got here before all of you.
They will know she is here.
We don't want you here.
I am here. I'm here for the good of the tribe. She's here as a child, as are you.
Ew. When you call me
Seeking
that,
to
it
prove
feels
yourselves.
weird. I don't think that I like that. So I am a princess. You need to be a little more
Yes, you
respectful.
are a princess. Go home and play with your dolls.
Ew. Again. Yeah, he doesn't know me very well.
Dearest
Come on, I have a
friend.
snake.
Dearest friend, Scooper, know that there is the trial that Krag faces, and then there is the will of this one. One is bigger than the other. Just let her tag along.
I'll find another way.
Your blood will not be on my hands. It will
Fair.
be on your brother's.
Who said I'm gonna die?
Naridi,
Well, you're not in the sequel, so
since you are the only one not involved in this conversation, roll me a perception check.
I'd like to say the snake would have sent Jack Conway home, by the way. I'd have been like, I'm
No,
done!
it's okay,
I'm
here,
done
here.
with this adventure!
Here,
That'd be
here,
good. Yeah.
here you go.
Not a fan.
Really nice.
15.
Not a fan.
15.
I've had it
All
since
right.
it was real.
As they are talking,
I know it wasn't very good.
you start to hear laughing.
Which direction?
Be on your guard.
As all of the sudden, a pack of 3 hyenas
Oh, hyenas.
jump out of the bramble, and I need everybody to roll me initiative!
Jabu needs a refill says they must be careful because the fierce pulled hamstring water buffalo clan is not far away and can attack at any
The
moment.
hyenas,
right?
the hyenas
Add
look
2.
like
Can I
this,
roll?
if anybody would like to see.
Oh, they're
Oh,
all like
wow.
But
They
do
look
both
so
total.
scary. I have a question. Do I roll initiative for myself and my snake?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
I do not have a clothespin for that.
For your snake. For your snake.
Oh, 20 on the die! My snake's doing good.
You die, snake lives.
One of the,
Your
Yeah.
snake rolls
What's your
good.
snake's
Yeah,
name?
20.
What's your snake's name?
You did?
An hour later, Hunter's like, I'm glad the snake
Ina.
came. The snake was a good idea.
It's yeah, Ina.
Diana.
Ina?
Ina.
Ina.
Diana.
Ina.
Okay,
Ka'ira,
go
Ina.
ahead. What do you got? What's Naridi got?
8, 9.
9.
you gonna roll for
All
that?
right.
All right, I did. I got
What
it.
do you got,
16.
16.
19 and
Wow,
20.
putting them with this is different than when
Put
I
me
do
in,
it at home.
coach. I love
Greg,
the
what do you got?
vest.
12.
12.
Can I thank Krag for my minifig that has a cute little vest?
You got
Oh,
bow
I
tie.
know.
Yeah,
adorable.
definitely.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
so
you.
cute.
Very fancy, thank you.
I'm afraid these are gonna fall off because I'm not Jim Jam. All right, what do we got, Ka'ira?
Okay, so I have a 19.
19.
My snake has a 23.
Snake has a 23. All right, there we
I
go.
think usually.
Oh.
All right, and what do you got there, Hunter?
22.
22.
Damn. It's like he's one better than you.
Here,
He's a
take
lot
that.
better than me.
The hyenas will go right here. However,
I don't like insecure Krag.
they get a surprise round. One of them is going to attack. The other of them cannot get into range just yet, but they will move up closer. The top one had a very good stealth and is going to sneak up and attack. Let's see. You were probably at the front of this, weren't you? You were at.
I had moved around. So I remember I said I was flanking, so I can be
right. Yeah,
I mean,
definitely. Let's put you in the lead position, right where they are. It's coming after you, and it's going to bite you. Does a 12 hit your AC? I'm assuming not. All right, so it goes to bite you, but it's jumping and it leaps for your face and it misses. All right. And now we enter the top of the round, and Ina's turn goes first. So.
Okay, so I send my snake. I am going to. Can I see all of them? How many came
There are 3.
3? And can I see all of them?
Yeah, they are all plainly visible.
Okay, where are they? I know one's
So
here.
one of them is very close to you. The others seem like they're circling around to the other side so that they can get into flanking positions with the main part of the group.
Okay, so
The 4 of you have been together. Rady is a little bit off by herself.
Okay. I'm gonna command. Well, can I hold the action but command my snake to guard me?
Yes.
As I scoot back.
Yes.
I'm going to scoot a
so
little
you
farther
aren't.
back.
It's not your turn just yet. So,
oh right, sorry.
So you have to kind of wait. All right. Now let's go ahead, Hunter. It's your turn.
+2. That's a 9. Okay. I am going to do a power attack.
Great.
Roar. Heft up my greatsword in both hands and come down on the hyena that had attacked me.
Awesome.
25.
Oh, that's a hit.
Damn, dude.
I roll my damage. With both my Gen Con die, my 2013 Gen Con die, which is somewhere, and my 2018 Gen Con die. I do 6 + 9, 15 points of damage. I let out a mighty, thunderous barbarian roar.
And with your greatsword, you just go ahead and cleave the head right off of that hyena, and it yelps as it dies, and it is no longer there. All right, now it's Kaira's turn. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm going
The
to...
one that was by you, that posed any threat to you, is now dead. So you have a clear shot at the other one.
Cool,
They're about 35 feet away.
That's fine. I'm going to use my masterwork longbow.
Okay.
Try to just let him have
And
it.
first of all, you're going to command your snake to defend you, correct?
Actually, can I command it to attack me? Or not attack me.
Oh, yes.
Clip it, rewind it.
Attack for me. Can I do that at the same time?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I wanted to attack the one I'm not going to hit.
Okay, so the snake uncoils. It had coiled back up on your arm. It uncoils from your arm, goes out there and attacks. Go ahead and roll me an attack with your snake. I'm just going to get rid of it since now it's acting on your turn.
So wait, okay, so if I'm having it, okay, so that, if it attacks, so it's going to be 9?
9. A 9 will not hit.
Okay.
But now it has occupied this hyena, so go ahead and take your shot on the other one.
All right, well, I'm roll failing. That would be a good 10.
A 10. 10 is not a hit. The arrow soars wide right, and it does not strike true. Now it is Rhett's turn. Go ahead.
I'm going to strike with my spiked gauntlet.
All right, so you go ahead and punch it.
I'm going to punch it in the face. That gives me a 16.
A 16 is a hit.
Fantastic. 1d4 plus 4. Neato. That's a 10.
10. Wow.
In the face. I'm going to name you Smiley. You're my new pet.
Okay, so one thing that I did specifically for the brawler, this is a little bit of a homebrew for me. We talked about having him have a spiked gauntlet. However, because a brawler can do 1d6 points of damage with his bare hands and not with a spiked gauntlet, it seems a little bit flawed to me. So what we did is that we added 1 point of a bleed to the spiked gauntlet to make it a little bit more interesting when he does use that. That's a homebrewed rule, so don't ask me to change it.
Don't
that's
at
what
me.
it is. Don't at me, bro. Don't at me.
At him.
All right, and now it is the hyena's turn. They're going to go ahead, and you ran up and started clobbering one. Is that the one with the snake on it or the one that she shot at? You have
I'm sorry, I didn't clarify that. The one she shot at.
The one she shot at. So it's going ahead and taking a bite at you.
Like a little child, I can't.
All right. Does a 12 hit you? Your AC. I'm looking at your AC.
No.
Okay.
16.
And then the other one is actually going to make its way towards. It just saw you just destroy its friend, but it's not very intelligent. So it's going ahead and making. Oh no, it's got a snake right in front of it. So it's going to go after the snake.
Oh, it's a snake. Look at that snake.
Yeah, it's going to hit with a dirty 20, and it's going to do.
Should be the name of your group.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
It's going to do 6 points of damage to Ina. All right, and I'm going to mark off that 1 point of bleed. And now it is Krag, son of Horus's turn.
So, paint me a picture, Ben. So there's a hyena in front of her.
No, so they've been occupied. They were trying to circle around to get behind you, but Rhett just ran up to go meet one of them. The other one is being occupied because there's this snake right in front of it. There's this desert snake just trying to bite at its feet.
Can I flank with a snake?
You absolutely can flank with a snake. However, it is beyond 30 feet, so I don't think you have the movement speed to get there, flank, and attack. If you want to get there and flank, you can, but otherwise you're either going to double move to flank. Not even with, well, with a reach weapon, you have to be 10 feet, or you have to be 5 feet away in order to be doing so, because if you are 5 feet, it is not within your combat area. So you definitely would need to take double move to get there.
So we can I go up and attack one of these? What's
You can
the closest
go up.
one? What's the closest one?
The closest, they're both about 35 feet away. You can go up 30 feet, and with your reach, you can actually attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which one do you want, the snake or the one that he's fighting?
The one by my sister.
There's none by your sister.
But that one by the
snake
snake is the snake one.
Yeah. Okay. The snake one.
That's the one.
He knows
Yeah.
that the snake is important.
I saw Flank Snake at the second stage of Coachella last year. Actually.
Yeah, that's not
awesome.
gonna.
That's
Yeah.
a band?
Yeah,
That's
Flank
not
Snake.
What
gonna
is
do
it?
anything.
What is it?
That's not gonna do anything.
What is it?
It's my favorite number I like to roll.
Is it just 2?
Oh, it's a 2.
That's awesome. I
yeah.
love that you roll 2s so
I don't.
often. All right.
I don't.
Rady,
don't.
it is
It's
your
a roller
turn.
joke.
What do
I
you
disagree.
do?
Question, hexes I can do as many times as I want?
Yes, you can only do certain hexes on certain types for a certain amount of time.
You're a
but go
witch?
ahead
Are
and
you a
tell me.
spooky witch?
I'm not a witch, I'm a shaman.
So she's a witch.
Labels are important in our
not a witch, I'm a
house.
witch.
What are your
Wait,
pronouns?
sorry.
Now you
Holy
said
witch.
that.
Sorry,
I don't even wanna do that anymore.
Hexes,
What's that?
how many times I can do?
Hexes you can use a certain number of times, but
which
each
one
hex
do I?
is different. Which hex are you talking about?
I was gonna do ward.
Ward. Yeah, go ahead and you can definitely do that right now.
And is that to one person or to the whole group? One person, yes?
I believe it's one person.
So I'm gonna cast ward onto Krag.
Oh, the love. You're gonna get a +2 deflection bonus to your AC and a
I love
+2
magic.
resistance bonus on saving
Did you
throws.
hear this?
Like it.
You get it?
I hear it.
Just so
I
that.
hear it. I know it. I feel it.
Focus.
I'm like, woo.
I'm awkwardly getting out of the way of your hex.
You can do this, but you can only do it to one person at a time.
Sure.
So if you were to do it then
We know where it's going.
to Hunter, or if you were to do it to Hunter, then Hunter would have it and not Krag.
Nobody's
Understand?
giving anything.
Wait, can I ask something?
Yeah.
Game. What class are you? Are you
Oh,
also
I
barbarian?
believe that what you are talking about is metagaming, and we don't do that, right? We don't do that.
Well, I know.
No,
that
only
you're-
when Ben's on this side.
Wait, I'm pretty sure we've known each other for years, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm.
that's true.
I,
Go
Ben's
ahead.
projecting.
You're allowed
She
to
would-
tell
She
classes.
would know that I'm a blood rager. He's a
Blood
brawler.
Rager.
We all
I'm
grew
a
up
She's
hunter.
a
together.
hunter,
Got
and
it.
you're a
Yes, no.
shaman.
Okay.
Oh, but his name is.
And I'm
So
I'm
is
but a
Blood Ranger
lowly
like a tank or
barbarian.
is it like
Prince.
DPS?
Prince.
It's also
Prince.
written on
Thank
the
you.
screen at this point.
Yeah, I know, right?
I can't
Got
see
your back,
the
bro.
screen.
I
But
was talking about
this
the
is one of the reasons, Krag, why
What is she mad at me for?
this is one of the
'Cause you're
reasons
being
why
weird and
magic
fighting.
hasn't really, like, you don't hate it, is because you
I
kind of
see.
love it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get it.
Hyena, hyena.
You love
Wait,
it.
I get it. This
You
is
love it.
this is like Temple of Doom versus Raiders of the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones hated. He didn't believe in all that
Right.
magic stuff. But then in the prequel, Temple of Doom, he believed in all. He had just like the dude pulling the guy's heart out, and he made the stone. Sorry.
What's this Twitch stream about? If we're doing
just sitting
movie
and
news,
talking
I'm in.
around. We're
Yeah,
just
saying
views on Indiana. No, sorry.
All
I
right.
love
So,
Indiana Jones.
so you go ahead and hex. Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You stay right where you are, out of danger. All right. Now it is back to Hunter's turn. What do you do?
I can charge one?
Yeah, you are within distance that you could charge the one with the snake.
Great.
Ah, no, but he kind of stepped into your way. So you can move to get there. Can't charge.
1 point in your way.
I can move to get there and hit?
Yeah.
All right, I'll move then. I'll move and do a power attack.
Sweet.
And I will do that thing.
Power attack.
Count that crap. That is a 25 on the die again.
25
Damn
is
that
a
hunter.
hit.
And the
So
sword
right now.
And the sword comes down.
This
with,
is Marcus's favorite day.
I shouldn't have let him build his own
6
character.
plus
Adam's
9.
favorite
Another
day.
15 points of
Oh
damage.
yeah, you crush
Oh my
that
God.
one. It is also dead.
I just.
Anyone
good.
who is
And then I would just say something like, "Damn your recklessness!" and just just let all the emotion out.
great,
Well, we
love
get
it.
to step back in the
And
hip.
as you're doing that,
just a bigger hammer, one hammer
Yeah.
slightly bigger.
as you're doing that, roll me a perception check.
I feel like Hunter's name should be Jonathor. He's just like that. He's that guy to Krag.
Low.
He's your Jonathan.
8.
8.
Yeah.
All right, you're fine. All right, and now it is Kaira's turn. Kaira, there's just one more hyena.
Can we just
get-
clear this up? Lyra, right?
Kaira.
Kaira?
Lyra.
Kaira,
It's on the sheet.
you
Lyra.
have
Twice.
Do you have knowledge nature?
I do.
Well,
Knowledge
maybe-
nature.
You might want to roll it, right?
Rolling.
Sweet.
11.
Sweet.
16.
16. These creatures, they're not acting normally. Like, they have a funny look in their eye. But that's all you know.
I don't really like these guys. Okay. Well, is my snake still with the hyena that's alive?
That one's dead now.
That one's dead.
Yep.
So I'm gonna send my snake over to attack the other one that's alive,
Okay.
and then I'm going to try to shoot it again.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is for my snake. 12 plus. Oh my gosh.
Does your snake have a name? Oh yeah, Inina or whatever.
Brittany,
Nina.
Brittany Wallach earlier was asking
14?
if Jack already messed up the game.
14.
The answer is yes.
14 is a hit.
So then
Every time.
he gets.
Hi, Brittany.
What do I roll for my snake?
Oh, I gotta mark down my second
I'm
kill.
sorry.
I don't know
Is it one
Your snake gets.
D4?
It should be on there.
Oh, Tracy says Diana must be farting up a storm. That's the first time I've ever seen the right side of the couch crowded.
Rude.
Evil Jim Jam wrote, "Is it broke yet?" LOL. Shut up, Ben.
It is. Is it 1D4 minus 1? Is
Yep,
it
there you go.
1D4 minus
Evil
1?
Yep.
Jim Jam!
That's a 6.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Hi,
You're
Jim. Hope your
enjoying
honeymoon's going
Athens.
great.
Yeah, what time is
You
it
got
in
one.
Greece?
Is that with the -1?
Yeah, that is with the minus 1, yeah.
Okay, so
2
it
minus
it goes ahead. It takes that point of damage. It gets hit, and now it is.
Wait, it's my turn.
Go ahead and roll me a Oh yeah, and go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, well, my perception's bad. It's going to be a 9.
Yeah, you don't.
They're in the
You don't see
battle, man.
anything.
They're in the heat of the
Yeah.
battle.
Heat
Okay.
of battle.
So I'm going to. So I'm going to try to. Oh.
You gotta, like,
Wow.
why is that staff in there? That staff is effing everything up.
Why?
2. I'm out.
Like brother,
Throw
like
that
sister.
staff.
2.
Frodo. What?
Not good.
Not good. What'd you do?
Oh, what?
Rolled a
Nothing.
2.
I got
Rolled
a
a
2
2.
plus
Doesn't
something.
Doesn't hit. All right, now
said
it
like
is
brother,
time
like
for Rhett's
sister.
turn. Like brother, like sister. Now it's Rhett's turn. Rhett, what do you do?
He shows us how it's done.
Well, I already got me a bloody hyena, and
Right.
it's already bleeding 1 point per turn. So I'm gonna do what worked first time. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Perfect. Go
All right.
ahead.
Okay.
Punch that mofo in the face.
All right, we got we got an 18
Wow.
minus 2 1,
Oh, yeah, that
23.
So yeah,
No, I'm sorry,
definitely
24. I
that-
apologize.
Oh,
24.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nice.
That 1 point, you went from a 23 to a 24 because a 24 doesn't hit, but a
Oh,
23 would have hit.
Shoot.
No, yeah, you
24
hit.
to the face. Yeah, and then I slowly pull. Oh, sorry. Left
Yeah,
hand,
you punch
gauntlet
this
out of his
thing,
face. Yeah.
and you cave in its skull,
Oh.
and it is dead.
I love
nasty.
animals. So I
Now-
want that noted.
Now
All right.
roll me a perception check.
Wow. Oh.
Someone's got to roll
Keep
that.
that music
A
going.
crazy face gonna come out of it? What is it? A 6 or is that a 20 as well?
The Hercules.
Okay.
Yeah, roll a 20.
Oof, not great. Let's see, 9.
Not gonna happen.
Like he sure is dead. I perceive that.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
looking around, and all of you kind of look around and see. Yeah, go ahead.
I have knowledge nature. Can I roll?
Not right now because
Oh,
Things are
I thought you were
happening.
saying
nope,
it.
that position has passed. Yeah, these guys are gone. All right, and now let's see, Krag, son of Horus. It is your turn. Roll me a perception check.
Oh God! If these are our friends transmutated into hyenas, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry.
Which friends?
I don't know. I just
They do seem
punched one in the
weird.
face and it died.
16.
Don't see anything. All right,
I see a bunch of dead hyenas.
Naridi,
Just the one.
you're just so happy that this has gone so well.
Knowledge nature.
I don't like her look either.
17 plus 6.
When things go well, it's never good.
You do notice something.
Oh God.
With a Michael
You
Jordan.
see, stalking behind some bushes is a much, much
Bigger.
larger hyena
Where's the bush?
right next to you.
I run. I go, there's a big one! And I run. I run.
And out of it pops out a giant, dire hyena that is coming after you. What was your initiative? Do you remember? I believe you were at a
I was
19.
19. Here we go.
I was like 18
Because
years
yeah,
old.
we're gonna
Sorry, I
put
don't
this guy
recall.
right here. And now you just heard that, and it's your turn.
I rage more!
Yes!
It's
Go
really weird
ahead
to hear
and
that
wanted
roll
to do
me
that.
an attack.
for a long time.
I charge at it, I would assume, or is it already right there?
You can charge at it.
Sure, why not charge? Charging's fun. But I do forget. Charge gives me a +2 damage or +2 to hit? Or
Plus
both?
2 to hit, but it
Plus
lowers
2
your
to
AC
hit.
by 2.
Yeah.
But it lowers my AC. Yeah, that's fine. I'm already
But
low.
now your AC's down by 4.
No, I got you. Yeah.
Just so you know.
Not
And we might as well
great.
rage charge, right?
Oh yeah, rage charge, power attack, make it happen.
Oh God, I
Be
forgot
like-
the math on all this stuff.
Charging rate,
I don't like
power
that.
attack.
Makes my
Kurgari says, I'm
attack
really
go up by
enjoying this
2.
though. Ben does a Ben does a
Right?
good job.
Yeah, I told
Yeah,
you
Ben.
guys.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Rage.
Thank you, everybody.
And
Yeah.
we read the pulled
my
hamstring water buffalo
damage
clan.
goes
Guys,
up.
this is my second character I've ever been ever.
Oh. Crossbear 18 says yelling lessons with Marcus.
This is fun. Usually
So-
I've
All right, I'm
always
gonna
just
make a
been
little bit of
cleric.
noise because I was handed some gummies, so you might want to mute me for a second.
All right.
What gummies?
That's fun.
I want gummies.
We've heard it all before.
Wait, this is your first like alternate universe Pathfinder within the world of dragons and stuff
No.
slash things?
No, it's just my. Wait, is this my second? No, I've never been another character other than Lyra.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
your second.
She was so excited when we were
wait.
talking about characters.
What?
She was like, "This is so much fun," and I go, "Ashley, this is our game
I
that
know,
we play."
I know, but I got to pick who I was and like all the things. It was really cool. Except he didn't let me have a dragon. That was disgusting.
You have a
How dare you!
gonna
How
have
dare
a
I!
Oh,
Fruiting
man.
upon my
I didn't know
house!
it was-
Fruiting upon my
I saw
house!
that. I saw that. That was so
I
cool.
won the dragon.
You did win the dragon. I did see that.
What's
If anyone saw it,
Jamie posted
Evil
it.
Jim Jam says Kaira the Hunter and Hunter the Blood Rager.
Yeah, I know. When he said Hunter, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get this so confused."
I'm so sorry.
All right, are you done doing math, Rady?
Oh, gross.
Dude, I don't know. Okay, now I'm good.
Wow, it's like an equation.
He had to write up a cheat sheet because
I did too.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
22 hits. I roll damage. Ah! 11 plus 12 is 23.
23.
23 points of damage. Ah!
Oh yeah, dude, Hunter's really good. But
That's fine.
Here
Roll
it
max
comes.
always throws shade at me.
here it comes after you, since you did so well against it.
I'm sure it hits. My AC is so low.
Oh, that's an 18 on the die.
Yeah, you
is
got
that
it.
a
So,
is that a no? It's not.
you
It
got
hits, and here it comes with damage.
What makes this? Geez, it's addition, not calculus.
You take.
I don't know.
Come on.
It
You
looks
take.
like an algebra.
Oh baby. Oh Babalu. 17 points of damage.
Ooh!
And what's your
Whoa.
CMD?
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
I'll take 17.
17. What's your CMD?
Not going back with Hunter.
CMD is 20.
20. All right. So it goes.
Well, actually, it's probably higher because of strength
Yeah,
bonuses.
they cancel each other out because of how because of your defense bonus.
Gotcha.
But your strength bonus goes up, your defense goes down. So what happens is it goes and bites your legs, and it tries to rip your leg out from underneath you. It gets a good honking bite of your hamstring, and it like draws a whole bunch of blood. However, it does not pull your leg out from underneath, and you are safe. Now it is Kaira's turn. Kaira, what do you do?
Ah! Okay, I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing I'm doing, but hopefully I feel better.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack with my snake.
Snake comes up.
And then I'm going to try to shoot this thing again, but I'm gonna stay away from it because it's very big.
Go ahead.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Hey-o!
Ah!
Okay.
That doesn't hit.
Was that your snake or
That's
your
my
shot?
snake.
Okay, snake misses.
Okay. All right, here we go. 20.
20 is going to be a hit with your arrow.
5.
5 points of damage, and you go ahead and you shoot this thing, and it goes straight into the neck of this dire hyena, and you hear it let out one last yelp and laugh as it falls to the ground and dies. Perhaps now,
Damn!
Guys,
You gotta
see, are you so glad that I gave...
perhaps now you can put another arrow tattoo on your side.
Oh. That was fun.
Well, that's a third arrow.
And then I call for
Oh,
my
yeah.
snake to come back.
Sure, yeah,
But
Enid
it's
comes
hurt.
back.
Does anyone have help?
I guess that's me.
Help. Poor
I
Ina.
rage down.
You rage down.
I'm going to.
Saved by a girl.
I do.
I'll channel energy to your
How's
snake.
it feel?
When her blood is on your hands, you tell me how it feels. Sleep well tonight, Prince Krag.
Oh, I will.
That was a bad roll.
And I drank my Cure Light.
There you go.
He's like doing it to the side. I'll heal you up.
One.
God. Oh.
Thank you.
Now, did you just channel?
I just channeled.
So I'm assuming you don't have selective channeling,
I
right?
don't think so.
So you grab the group and you go away from the hyenas, who you
Yes.
would also heal, and you take them away and you heal up your group, right?
Don't do that.
Do you
Right.
heal Hunter as well?
Are you saying there's an area effect that would heal the hyenas as
Yes.
well?
even though they're dead, it can still heal them and wake them
Yeah,
up.
because
we
they
don't
haven't
know.
dropped below their con. That's the. You can with channel heal enemies. You know that, right?
Remember the owl bears?
Yes, but I didn't realize that if they're even.
I
dead.
remember the owl bears.
Okay, look, I don't realize
remember
why
the owl
Taylor,
bears.
So
I put everyone in a
The
box
bears
and I
haven't
ran.
happened yet.
Yeah, you can't remember them.
I had a dream once about owl bears.
Can we do one of the
We had to
comments?
run.
Yeah, go for
Bibbidi
it.
Gibbets. Watching Adam makes me understand what it's like to play with me.
Hey, by the way, if you
Fix
haven't
your
yet,
ways, Bibbidi Gibbets.
if you haven't yet, make sure to share this episode because you could win a flippin' dragon packet.
Dragon
We all have them. They're
They're so
adorable.
cool.
They're amazing.
Wait,
They're fluffy.
you're
They're-
giving
guys,
away your
you
dragon.
need to share
You're giving
because
Augustus.
I'm not giving away mine. You will get your own dragon baggin', and I swear they are the coolest
You know, I
thing.
don't think I've
Make
ever
sure
seen
to
one
share.
inside.
You get Sirenscape, dragon baggin', and a whole bunch of brick warriors. Do it. There's a quick little button. All you have to do is press it.
Easy.
Simple and easy.
Logan Nation 08 says, Kaira, I'm a tattoo artist. No, not really, but I'll give it a shot.
Nice moves, Logan.
I've seen Bridesmaids. Have you seen when she
Smooth
gets
move.
that weird tattoo?
Is everyone.
I've been trying to come up with a funny like acronym
Okay.
like tramp stamp
And,
joke
but do you-
and I can't with like arrows and I can't.
Do you heal up Hunter as well? Is my question.
How do I heal myself?
Yes. Hold on. So can we walk away then?
Yes. You walk away. You go ahead and you channel
I'll
energy.
channel again. 6.
Oh, I also have it if you don't want to use all yours. I just found it. Ah, sorry.
You don't have channel.
No, well, I can cure light wounds though.
Yes, you can.
I had
Can I
Cure
do
Light
that
Wounds
to
too,
my
but I
little
can only
snake?
use that once.
Well, is your snake healed up?
No. Did you just give it 6?
Yes, 6.
No.
Hunter, how are you feeling?
Yes.
I'm ready.
He's gonna hate this.
Are you healed?
I'm ready. Yes.
My snake is
Yes.
gonna outlive me.
And
Better
I look at
HP.
you. I look at you and I say, the Tribax is one, not a disjointed mass. It's what you'll soon learn.
Oh, it's hot in the desert.
It actually is.
Hot.
And
Yeah.
the heat of the day is wearing on you. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save for heat. It has gotten to
All
the
of
point
us.
of the hottest point of the day.
I have a question.
Yes.
I had the only gear I had taken was hot weather gear. Does
Okay,
that
you are fine.
impact me?
You're fine. You are, by far, out of all of them,
Yep.
the most prepared for this journey, as should be.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'll mark that in the Marcus book of good points.
About.
Wait.
This side, your trait, desert child.
Desert
How
child.
about,
Desert child. I'm a desert child.
Rhett, you also have it. Rhett, you also have that.
I do. That is
I'm a
correct.
freaking desert child.
What does that give them?
I don't know.
Yeah, what does it give them?
Maybe read it.
You were born and raised. You want me to read out loud?
Yep.
Okay, I'm a desert child.
Okay, great.
You
That's
were born-
the 4th time you've said it.
Just in case you missed it. Okay? You were born and raised in rocky deserts, clearly. You're accustomed to high temperatures and gain a +4 trait bonus on any saving throws made to resist the effects of being in hot conditions.
You know what?
And a +1 trait on all saving throws against fire effects.
Why don't we just give that to all of you since you
Oh, really?
all have
Yeah,
that?
bro.
So what is
go
it
ahead.
again,
You get
one more time?
+4
+4
To what we
to-
already
to your
had.
heat. So go ahead and roll them dice and tell me
Wait.
how you're feeling in this hot
Plus-
sun.
did.
+4 to what? I'm sorry.
+4 to your fortitude save.
And then +1 trait bonus on all saving throws?
That is
To fire.
yes against fire.
+4
So-
to fortitude. I failed. Just
It's
so you
a
know.
9 total.
It's a 9 total.
Yet I rolled that critical number.
You know what?
Does that do
Brad?
anything for?
I got to 9
No,
too.
no,
Yeah.
you're all right. But the
Jinkies.
hot sun beats down upon you as you take
I'm also 9.
3 points of non-lethal damage.
Thanks.
12.
12.
Evil
You have a
Benjam.
12. You go ahead and you take 2 points
Like
of
some of it.
non-lethal damage.
Evil Benjam, 9.
9. You go ahead and take 4 points of non-lethal damage.
Oh, you got 9
What
too.
do you got?
19.
It's
19. You feel fine.
I'm Chevy Chase in
Great.
Three Amigos.
It
I'm
was
just
love.
like
It was love.
Great.
rinsing it out,
I just want to
spitting the
tell you
water
guys
out.
that
Yeah.
the heat of the day, right now it's about 12:30. And
Ugh.
every hour
Oh my
it
God.
gets hotter until it starts getting
God.
cooler. And we will do this check
Relatable.
multiple,
I hate it so
multiple
much.
times.
Relatable to
Brett.
current
Did
conditions.
anyone bring a
Relatable
tent?
to this room.
Do I know as part of, or do we know as part of this quest, is it that we're supposed to meet at a certain time, or could we take our time getting there?
Who's
You
Duino?
could,
Is that another
if
elder?
you wanted to, you could take your time. You do know that the mentor, Arfad, is waiting there.
Right, but like
if
if the opinion is I look at the group and I say, you know, if I were to say we should find shelter, would that be a
I mean, you know it's going to take a day and a half. You already traveled about half a day. If you want to continue this on, later on, or if you want to push through, no
Right.
matter what, you're going to have to face heat at some point, whether it be tomorrow or today.
right?
It's the quest.
I
Yes.
forgot to say something, and Ashley, you're gonna love this. Whenever I channel energy, because I chose the life aspect, my hair and
It glows!
my eyes and my hair
It glows!
shimmer in the light. So
You're the best! I know, so good!
So whenever I channel energy, I just glow.
Oh, you know what? I really like her. Can you just make her like a sister?
But you know that you have at least.
Make me what?
I really like her. She's my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
Oh, I missed.
All right, well, we'll talk about it
So
later, I guess.
you continue walking. Sweat pours
I forgot to
down
tell
your
you that.
face as distant views wave up and down like water. Your mouth is parched with an unquenchable thirst. The ground begins to lower in elevation as you start walking in between two plateaus. Without really thinking about it, you are now in a gorge that spans 40 feet across.
Ugh.
The
Where are we going?
temperature is slightly better because you are in shade, but it is not getting any worse, is what I'm saying. Go ahead and roll me initiative.
Initiative.
Again?
Initiative.
But.
Pretty.
All right.
I didn't even get a
just
chance
really
to
want
tap some desert plants for some.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere different.
Yeah, whatever you're into.
I didn't get to tap
I know.
that
I was like,
desert.
wait.
Tap
I was
that
waiting for that.
family.
15, Ben.
Okay, so we got a 15. Okay,
Am I rolling for both my snake and me always?
we're just gonna keep you two together since
'Kay, cool.
Ina's on your arm.
23.
23. Okay, go ahead.
Hunter is always one better. I have a 14.
Okay,
Got your friend. 19.
19.
I'm all the way to the end. I'm 7.
7.
I don't like
All
being
right.
first.
So, now go ahead and actually, you know what? We don't need that. We need give me that desert flow.
Desert flow.
Yeah, that nice windy desert
Yeah.
music.
Windy?
I start like
I can use an
Bollywood
ice windy
dancing.
Yeah,
desert right
that's
A
now.
little chill step.
that's a different
Okay.
thing, right?
Tell me party order. Who's walking and where? Who's in front? Who's in
I-
back? This is 40 feet across.
I'll be in
Technically,
front.
this is well. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. He's always Looker's always in front. I'm always one step behind Krag because it's his quest.
Okay.
And I'm kind of near Krag. I'm like
You
right next
are
to him.
together.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, if you want to be, real about it, I mean, I'm in step with Krag, just one step back.
Exactly one step.
One step. All right.
One step beyond.
All right. And Nariti, where are you?
I'd probably be closer to Kaira.
All right. So would you say you're behind? in
Yeah,
front
I'll
of?
be behind her, like maybe like 2 steps behind, but not too far.
Are y'all cool? Like you and Kira? Like you're still
Kaira?
cool? Yeah.
I feel like we would be.
You'd be cool, right?
Yeah, well, I really want her to be my
It's like your brother was an idiot. Like you.
in-law.
Yeah.
Well, and I
Brother wasn't
understand.
an idiot,
no,
man.
I understand why
Yes,
everything had to
don't
happen.
cheat. I
Keep
know
your
that. I'm
voices
just-
down.
I understand why everything. I know. I'm just explaining to him. I understand
Okay.
why everything.
So
had to
you're
happen.
walking along.
This is
Alright,
not a
cool.
playtime. This is a quest. We are questing
Roll me.
forward.
Roll me a perception check.
In fact, you're just tagging along. You're not even questing.
Peeker, did you thank her for saving your ass back there yet? I'm just curious.
The tribe is one.
Rhett,
Copy.
you're my favorite friend. That's gonna be 14.
There's a crush there.
14.
You don't see a thing. Damn it. Rhett. Roll me a
Perception?
perception check.
Oh, I forgot what I rolled. 17.
It's addition, not calculation.
21.
21. You look in front of you, and just as you are looking in front of you, you see that there's a patch of dirt that doesn't look normal.
Mm-hmm. It's like a Scooby-Doo cartoon. You can tell it's different.
And as you are looking at that patch of dirt, Hunter steps a little bit too far, and the dirt gives way and crushes down into a hole. Go ahead and roll me a reflex save, Rady.
Yeah,
Who's
sorry.
Rady?
You can do
Hunter, don't you have like trap sense or something?
Nope. Because Ben made me a dumb blood rager.
But you can kill things quickly.
What am I going to roll?
You're
Reflex
better
save.
than Krag.
There's always something to complain about.
But he's better than Krag.
Reflex, 13.
13. All right, you take 4 points of damage as you lie prone in the bottom of a 10-foot pit. And now it's Krag's turn. What do you do?
Perception to look around and see.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
We should keep moving.
Yeah, we're gonna run.
We'll come back
walk
for
around
you.
the pit and
Ding
how
dong
it
ditch.
gotta-
Ding dong ditch.
You said 10 feet deep?
Bye,
10 feet
Hunter.
I don't see anything because I got 11. I'm distracted by that. Oh, that just happened.
You don't see anything. All right, go ahead, Noriti. What do you? What do you?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I actually have a silk rope,
Okay.
and I look at them
Silk
and I say,
rope?
yes, and I say,
Ooh la la.
here, help him. I need your help. Help him. I'm not strong at all.
All right, so you hand off the rope to Krag, son of Horus, and now it is Kaira's turn. Go ahead and roll. me-
Perception.
Yeah, why don't you?
Well, I'm still.
We're killing it, man.
Well,
We're totally killing it.
Perception would be a good solid 15.
15. You look up on the hill. You start to hear a rumble,
Ooh, I have a feeling this is a stampede, kind of like in Lion King.
and you look up, and there's about 8 giant boulders rolling down the hill right at the pit.
Back to Indiana Jones.
Guys,
Get him out!
Do we
Do
have
we gotta
time
get
to
him out,
throw
we
the
gotta
rope
get him
down
out,
to
we
get him
gotta
out?
And now it's Rhett's turn. Rhett, what do you do? You haven't
Right,
seen the
come on, we
boulders.
gotta get him out.
I
Y'all
don't
need
see
to
them. I mean, I hear her yelling.
She's-
right?
she goes-
they're
she goes,
The rope!
They're boulders!
I have the rope.
I gave them. Put it down!
Oh,
Grab
yeah,
it.
well, hey, we are in initiative order. We have to go in a specific way.
All right, look.
When you say about 8 boulders,
Yeah.
is it 9 or 7?
I mean, it could be 9. It could be
Perception check was
7,
only a
I mean,
15.
All right.
So it's
Go
about
back.
8.
About it.
I have normal
About
vision.
it.
Just
Oh
normal.
my
All right,
God.
I know the trapper's in a hole. I know I have to help him.
Yep.
So my next move.
Everybody hates you so much.
I don't hate you.
This is all, I feel, like a
annoying.
normal Friday. Nothing's changed.
Also a normal evening with just me and Animania. It doesn't happen a lot, but it's pretty much this. So, sorry, help me out. Like, what would be my action to try and, like, reach in? Admittedly, I'm a little, like, longer and sinewier
Yeah, if
than
you
most,
wanna, like,
so in
go
theory,
down-
I could probably hunker down and get
If
an
you
arm
want to
down
like
to
go
him.
down and reach out
That's
and
kinda
grab
my
him,
theory,
you
yeah.
can go ahead and you can go to the side and reach down
Yeah.
and try and grab him.
I just want to
and-
see how
but-
mad he'll be if I save him. So
Okay.
how do
so
I do that?
you go ahead, you
They're
go
not
and
getting
you
this at
lay
all.
down on the side and you reach down your arm. He would still have to make an acrobatics
alive.
to get up there and
Yes.
get your arm. But
Acrobatics.
you do reach down, and it would be very easy. But now it is Hunter's turn. Hunter, you see at the bottom of this pit, you don't see the boulders. You hear a scream,
crap.
but you also see that there is some buried metal down here.
What down there?
Metal.
Metal?
Metal of some kind. I mean,
Tribe is one, and they're
Tribe is
screaming.
one.
I hear her, so I figured the child's about to die again.
oh yeah, the child is always
Again?
about to die.
I jump for the
Saved
arm.
you. The one I
Okay,
saved.
so you reach up, you jump for the arm. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna roll my acrobatics jump because I had a special on that one.
Okay.
Did you keep like the hyena pelt to just keep showing him?
You know what I should have? Next skill.
29.
29. Yeah, you reach up and actually you jump out of the pit and you have you don't even need his arm.
Yeah.
And
I jump
Hand
up.
me the rope back. Give me the
I go-
rope.
Are you okay?
And I look at you. I put my arm down and pick him up so he's standing. and I say, and I hold his arm and I go, "The tribe is one."
and now it's Krag
Yeah,
Son
go.
of Horus's turn. There's boulders rolling
We
down
need
at
not-
you
We need
guys.
to run.
Can we? Does the pit go all the way across the 40 feet?
No,
span?
I mean there's short ways around it, but you'd have to skirt the edges. I mean, it would be hard, but you'd have to get
Can
there.
we do it quickly enough to get, or should we back
So
off?
here's the deal. You can go as at full speed if you roll an acrobatics check. However, if you want to go ahead and make it within you, if you want to go ahead and not have an opportunity to fall, you can go at half speed and make it around it. You can make it halfway, but you will go at half speed and you will be in there and you risk these boulders falling down.
I mean, I'm gonna say we should back up. I'm gonna grab my sister and say we need to back up and let the boulders fall, and then we'll climb over them.
Okay.
That's what I yell,
And I agree.
Okay.
and we get back as quickly as we can.
Okay.
Back off.
So you two
well,
back
us
up.
two back off. I
Okay,
don't know
and
what
now
else
it
doing.
is Naridi's turn. What
I
do you do?
back up, too.
You back up. All right, and now it is your turn, Rhett. What do you do?
All right, I know this is idiotic, but I'd like to roll perception to try and gauge the pattern of the closest boulder to Krag in case I have to kick him out of the way.
Okay, go ahead and
Oh,
roll.
what a good friend.
Man.
Wow.
I didn't ask for this. Let's
did, though.
see.
You wrote a letter.
21.
21. You go ahead and you're gauging, like, you're looking up to where this boulder has come from and to where it will go, and you kind of create a nice straight line. Actually, you see a flitter of movement up there.
Okay.
And then you see that he's clear out of the way. All
Great.
you have to do is back up.
Okay, I will save myself and make sure that he and Kira are essentially. I know I added on the Kira thing at the end. I'm basically watching for her.
Right.
So yeah.
So there is a romantic relationship.
I didn't say that.
I mean, you didn't say that. I mean,
Wait,
She's
between me
young.
and Kira or me and Krag?
they're barbarians. I mean, it's not like
Well,
grade
she's
school.
what? She's like 14.
Didn't answer
Okay,
the
but
question.
still, even in high school, 18-year-olds were like seniors were dating sophomores.
That's
It
true.
wasn't
Yeah,
that
it-
strange.
Is this
No.
the guy in the Transformers movie who has a card that says he could date a 17-year-old?
James
14
Womack,
year-
94.
I don't wanna.
14-year-olds
interested.
back in the tribe would have
Oh
kids.
god, I
You'd be
hate this
ready
conversation.
Oh my gosh.
All
Jay
right.
Womack, Jay Womack 94 says Kiera is
We're a
going
woke
to make a
tribe.
Bikini. Hey,
All right. Sorry.
Kiera is going to make a bikini outfit from the hyena pelts.
That would be really fun.
I
Yeah,
like
that
when,
would've been
I like
great.
when people
Also-
crowdfund in
Also, I'm just going to say, what is this? John Goodman says, "Hey Ben and the gang, I'm really excited to be able to watch tomorrow, but I'll be happy to share. I will be checking in Raven tomorrow, doing my own game tonight while camping. Have so much fun." But he makes
Yeah.
a very good point. Everyone needs to share.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Don't
giving
forget.
away a dragon
Sharing
bag.
is
If you want to win,
caring.
yeah.
We're
I
giving
wanna
away a
win.
dragon bag.
And
Absolutely,
they're so cute.
Yeah, I mean,
If I share, can I win?
the truth is, if you haven't checked out their Kickstarter, you should.
And like you can pick the color.
Well, you can't pick
Well,
the colors
not this
when
one.
you win.
Yeah.
Right, but if you go to their website,
That works. Yeah. If you
Sweet.
order one.
y'all, it's
So,
it's so
what
great.
do you do, Hunter? I mean, everybody else is sort of backed away. What
Yeah,
do you
the
do?
tribe is one.
All right, so
I
you
go-
go ahead and you back away as well. These boulders, they come down and they crash all around this pit. It looks like they were trying, it looks like they were trying to crush something into this pit. Very planned, very systematic in how it was put together. But other than that,
I see the
Get
flag.
him!
It's on the back of your.
You're not gonna get it.
Do I know which of us can strike from a distance?
I'll get him.
Can any of us?
I mean, it would be her, but it would be Kaira. But you look up. I mean, it's very
I saw
far away.
something, yeah.
I mean, it's about 200,
Ask me, I can
200
try.
yards away. But
If
you,
I
your
get you-
keen
I can still
perception
shoot
saw
it.
it.
Can I notify her that I saw movement at the top?
Yeah, you
Can
can.
I?
Alright.
Then do I need to perceive it in order to try to hit it?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I figured that out on my own. Oh man, 16.
16. You don't see what he's talking about.
All right.
Well, I believe you, but I can't try to hit it without seeing it.
Fair.
Sorry.
Is the pit now full of boulders?
The pit is full of boulders.
Gotcha.
About 8 of them.
About 8 boulders, or
You know, specifically there were 9, but there were about 8.
But we don't know what's
so
in
we
it
can
except
now
Hunter
we
does.
can
Yeah,
now
now we don't
just
know.
walk over
You can.
the top of the
Well,
boulders.
cool.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Can we walk forward? But he said that Red said that he saw things, so we kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
We're
announced
prepared. We're watching.
When
we're
we
watching
walk,
up now.
When we watch, okay.
But
so now
being
that
better about looking in front of us as well,
Right.
because we are one. I wouldn't want one of us to fall in.
I have a
again.
slight limp from falling in the pit.
Right.
Now that we're across and I'm a little
doesn't
closer,
slow
can I
me
try
down,
to
but-
perceive again? Because I
Hunter,
still
do you
believe
need
there
some
was
healing?
No,
something
your
there.
perception
Shooting
check shows what you know at this time.
Alright.
So you can't continually
Perception.
perceive different things. But you know that there was something up there.
Okay. Well, that wasn't my favorite.
Can I read a comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Logan Nation 8 says, the best moments of the show happen when the characters do something idiotic. The only difference is Rhett said beforehand that he knows it's idiotic. Our heroes don't.
That's funny.
So
He's watched the show a lot.
you go ahead and you keep walking. And
She healed me for 6, by the way.
nice. What do you guys do? You're walking along.
Just
Where you
talking.
talk about what just happened? I mean,
Sorry, are we walking towards the top of the hill where
you
the
also
person was?
the people
or
the people
thing
that
was?
have been on the test of the totem.
Yeah.
This is very strange to you.
So I say, does anyone get the feeling this is an ambush?
There's
Are
always
we
an
walking into a
ambush.
trap?
I will say, our uncle and I were actually kind of strange last night.
Dumb question for Ben. How many of us have been on the naming? I didn't know the
One,
answer to that.
two,
You
So
three.
three.
You three.
Yeah,
Everyone but Kaira. Okay, great.
But
Sorry.
question,
I
how
didn't know
many have we been on? In other words,
Only our
I know
own,
I
right?
did my
Just
own.
one.
You're still very young in
Okay.
terms of because you.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
did
1
they
year
join-
older than
Right,
Krag.
exactly.
Okay.
You haven't been on a ton of these things. However,
One more.
However,
you're
you know
older.
that other town elders have been on a lot of these things. The people that went on your test of
Yeah.
the totem, they just led you there, and then you did it.
Right.
It
This is
wasn't
very
it wasn't a we're getting attacked all the time or falling into.
Yeah, I'm sort of at a standstill while we're kind of collecting ourselves, and I'm sort of looking around, and I'm just saying this is odd how they choose to test you.
100%. This was not mine at all.
So I'm kind of oblivious because I have no idea what we're getting into. I'm just on for the ride, but I'm starting also to feel kind of guilty for coming. So I like turned to Krag and I'm like, "Are you angry that I came?"
No.
Yes. I'm looking around. Yes.
110%.
No, I'm not
Ben,
angry.
can I
I
make a
wouldn't
perception
expect.
check?
Because I feel bad that like maybe I'll be holding you back for real.
Oh my god.
I'm still talking to you.
No, I'm not angry.
16.
I'm not angry.
I
I
say-
wouldn't expect anything less.
Your childlike behavior is causing us to get into more and more distractions. We're distracted by the
feel like I'm
hyenas.
blamed
We're
for
distracted by the pit.
You are the one who
You
stepped
missed
into
it.
the
You
pit.
stepped right into it.
Yes, the tribe
Were
acts
you
as
distracted
one.
by me?
Obviously, I'm distracted by you every moment.
Whoa.
Your entire existence is a
Anyone else
distraction.
hear that?
All right, we need to move forward.
Yeah, but carefully. Scanning ahead of us for
Sure.
more strange stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm
Say
gonna roll
something, Rhett.
perception.
And I say Krag is right. We need to be more careful going forward.
Why don't,
Silence.
Why don't anybody that roll can roll me a survival check?
don't think
Copy
I have
that.
that.
Did I just
Wait,
roll
wait.
Oh, I do
perception or
have that.
survival?
You just rolled perception, so then you can roll me a survival
Nice.
afterwards.
So I
18.
got
21. 17 plus
22
7.
on
Oh, God.
perception.
Okay.
24. Thank you.
Oh God.
Calculators.
Oh God.
Did you roll a 1?
Cure light wound.
Yeah,
I rolled
you
a
did.
1
Well-
plus 1.
2.
So 2.
Survival
That math
11.
is easy for me.
Perception 22. Survival half
I
that.
am Craig's friend after all. I got my 2.
So absolutely,
Thank you.
Hunter's like, this is the way, this is the path. We must continue along the path, and we must just be wary. And Rhett's just like, no, man, the path's this way, right?
Got no frame of reference, Donnie. All right. Yeah.
What? No, I rolled a 24.
Okay, yeah, you
Jesus.
definitely
Stop
know
me.
that Hunter's
Yes, I'm
along
going
the
to.
right path.
It's this way.
Maybe
It's
you just
this
need
way.
water.
You're
We're
right.
a little
yes,
delusional.
You have way too much sun on you right now.
Yeah. You are
What do you think,
looking a
buddy?
little
Well, I rolled a
sunburned.
22 perception, but 11 survival. What does that give me?
Ah, you don't know who to follow. But why don't everybody roll me a fortitude save that needs to for heat?
But it's plus the 4 plus the yada yada for all of us, right? We all get
Your
plus
fort
4.
save plus 4.
14.
14. Krag, you take 4 points damage. Kaira, you take 1
This
point
is
of damage.
non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Jobu needs a refill from earlier. Says, for the love of God, Ben killed me with a boulder in under 2 seconds at Gen Con. You were all screwed.
It was pretty great. All right, Naridi, I'm assuming by your face that you're gonna take 3 points of damage. All right,
18.
I need to
18
heal
is a
myself.
pass.
By
So
the
you
way,
try-
we have,
I'm an idiot,
we
but
have a
I'm
lot
safe.
of new follows. I'm just going to shout out really
Please,
fast.
please.
Vera
Please.
Johnson Cookies, Exo Scarlet, Quemus?
Like squeamish?
Quemius?
Queamius.
Cool,
Ooh, that's good.
Cool Deadpool,
Yeah.
Nice.
and Dark Knight.
Yes,
Wonderful.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you so much
Thank you.
for
Don't forget to
following.
share.
Make sure to share.
And
Make
of
sure
course,
to share using
that
the
prize.
Twitter.
Tons
Spread
of
the
subs,
word.
tons of cheers. Looks like we
Jeez.
got,
Oh my gosh.
holy cow, Snake Eyes, Gary and Wolf, Cadence, J. Womack, Nord, The Real POTUS is gifting all over the place, Kaenius, Exo Scarlet,
Nice.
Kitsu, 723, Michael Arvander. These are just some of the
Yay.
names of the
Unreal.
subs.
Thank you.
Or resubs or gifts. Amazing, thank you for subbing. That
Yes.
helps us. And again, guys, if you're just tuning in, you're just following us or subbing for the first time, we are giving away things to you for free. And one of those is a handmade Dragon Baggin, extraordinarily
so
rare.
cute.
They finished up their Kickstarter, and they're all being processed and manufactured as we speak. So you'll be waiting for a while, but you'll get it for freezies, plus Brick Warriors and Sirenscape.
They're endangered. The dragon bagging.
Interface. Some browsers are not showing the share button, so you might have to.
Oh, you may have
to
to
know.
manually share, it sounds like.
Great.
Just take the link that's up there, copy that link, post it into a tweet. And on your tweet, use the hashtag dragons and things. It's that simple. You could say other words, that'd be great, but just use that hashtag and put the link of the show.
Thank
all
you
it
guys.
takes.
That's all
And
it
then you
takes.
can be
If you use the
in the
hashtag, then
running.
we can track your tweet. Otherwise, we have no idea that you tweeted, but it's awful nice of you.
Tweet, tweet.
So
Oh, the guy from Encino Man's playing Dungeons and Dragons.
And Matt
Sorry,
Mercer.
Pathfinder.
With Matt Mercer.
Matt
Mercer.
With Matt Mercer. Big Matt Mercer.
And Velkill.
And Vilcom.
So you travel. That was the hottest part of the day. So around 12:30 and 1:30, such heat was bearing down
So-
on you that
yeah.
you had to take that time.
Well, which way did Krag choose to go?
He's following you. You would not follow that. That looked like crazy. to you.
Sorry.
I'm just following Craig.
And you go ahead and you're on the correct path. Nothing seems too strange. The sun starts to set a little bit, so the heat goes away.
At some
Can
point,
you tell that to the cave right now?
to the actual room we're in.
Yeah, please.
At some
Heat
point,
goes away.
I would like to take a moment to talk to Krag. If he's not away from it, if prying
for it.
ears are there, it's fine. It
Go
doesn't-
for it.
Doesn't
Don't be
really
mean.
matter. I would look at Krag and say, son of Horus, I understand how you feel about me. We've had a difficult upbringing, but I am here on your quest. This is your decision. I follow your lead. I want you to know that I want what is best for the tribe. I'm with you. But I feel you've been reckless, and I feel there's concern for the rest of us in this party if that recklessness continues. And I would look towards Kira when I say that, and say, I don't. The tribe is only as strong as the youngest and most vulnerable amongst us, and you've chosen to take her on a quest involving becoming a man.
And you chose that haircut intentionally. That's what's mind-boggling to me.
That's
what blows
the
my
Mad
mind.
Mardigan haircut? You're gonna miss the Mad Mardigan haircut?
Oh my gosh!
It's
you're
not this hair,
awesome so
people.
much.
It's Mad
I love
Mardigan.
it.
It's so warm. I don't understand his choices.
So funny.
Okay, we're
and
moving.
I say, son of Flynn, you've always been one light with words. I hope that you're as light on your feet when the danger comes.
I'm sure Kaira will save you again next time. Don't worry about it.
As
We'll
she
be
did
fine.
all of us.
Yeah.
The child did well.
Yes, she did, Snatcher. Yes, she did.
May I say something?
Yes.
Hunter, you didn't have to come on this journey with us if you didn't want to.
She makes
I
a good
wanted
point.
to come on this journey.
What?
You are all very confused as to what I'm doing here. I am here for the betterment of the tribe.
I
would
hear
not
you.
do
So,
well.
If we're all
But I'm a
one,
part of the tribe.
If we're all one, you treat us with respect as one.
And I'm a princess.
Absolutely, I
damn it.
respect you.
Then respect Kaira.
I
and
shall
quit.
respect her on her name day, when she has earned respect, as each one of you have earned respect.
Then-
As Sir Krag is going out to earn his respect and place amongst the tribe. She has not earned her place
I
amongst the
punch
tribe as you have.
Do we
like I'd punch
know?
him.
Does he have any family, or is he's an only child?
Oh no,
Actually, he's got a great relationship with his father and grandfather.
Oh, good for him.
No, but as far as siblings,
He's an only child.
he's an only child.
However, Rady, that was a hell of a role play right there.
Yeah,
Good
that's
job, man. Like, normally I give out like fun things for
Oh, yeah,
that
he
to
gives
happen,
out.
but I would, but we don't do that on this show. So, congratulations.
Man. All right.
All right, so you walk.
Well, you're gonna
Oh,
have to just...
I don't know that he was done.
Oh, are
Go
you
ahead.
done,
Yeah,
or you
can
wanna
do
continue?
Whatever.
His relationship.
I understand. I understand. Do you have a sister? You don't. You don't have any siblings,
I do not.
especially one like this one.
No,
She's
no one has
special.
one like this
Yeah,
one.
She's very special.
Of
and
that we can agree.
Thank you.
cannot be controlled. Her wild spirit, it's hard to tame, and you can try all you want, but she's very bullheaded.
Will you make the hard decision for the betterment of the tribe, though, when
Oh,
it
you're gonna
comes
send me off?
when it comes time? Will you be able to sacrifice her for the good of the many, as you would yourself?
I'll sacrifice myself.
I know you will. Will you sacrifice one for the betterment of all? These are the questions that are asked on your journey. As they were asked of myself, as they were asked of Son of Flynn, of Katira?
Whoa.
Natiri.
Whoa.
Oh, that-
right?
Nariti.
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 It's okay.
Sorry, that's the difficult
No, it's
one.
okay. It's all right.
Kaira.
Daughter of...
Whatever you want to say.
Don't say. No, no,
Daughter
no.
of that. Daughter of that face.
Turtle.
Is it last name?
Look.
Tusana.
Here's the thing,
Daughter
man.
of Tusana.
I'm
Oh,
on
that's
this
easier.
this little quest. If you like it or
What did you
not.
say?
So, I don't have to answer
You
the
do not
questions
answer
to you.
me.
I don't answer to you.
Of course not.
Yeah. So I'll answer the questions when we get there.
Good.
So we're one,
We are
and
one.
let's go forward as one.
And we
I
agree.
follow your lead.
This is Krag's journey.
Not Hunter's.
Jim
journey.
Jam, this is so easy.
What?
Just shut up and they yell at each other for forever.
It's actually really fun. I feel very much in this. Excuse me, I'm on this journey, whether you like it or not. And if you were going to send me away, what could happen if I went back?
By
now?
herself.
By
yeah.
myself. By myself.
Michael Arvander says ambush.
Exactly. So you're just going to have to be okay with me being here. I'm not doing an awful
I
job.
I
I
stepped to
didn't
the
fall
side.
into the pit.
I stepped aside
You did.
and put my arm forward as if to allow them to pass.
And just because I don't have a name yet doesn't mean I'm not royalty.
Kaira.
So you're going to... Yes.
Kaira. We're one, and we're here for Krag. Looker
right.
agrees with us.
All right, I agree with you.
So you pass along. Your journey so far has been stressful and different, to say the least. However, the rest of the day passes without worry or woe. And you
Oh
go
God,
ahead-
don't bring woe into this. That's all you say.
Reference. I got that.
You go ahead and you get to a point where you see that night is falling and you need to make camp. Now, none of you have tents. All you really have are...
Bedrolls.
Somebody's got a tent.
Each other.
I also have a cot.
So Hunter sets up his tent and cot very
He's like the
prepared for
rich
this
kid
expedition.
Yeah.
that like gets.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just a
It's fine.
common.
Didn't want one.
To be fair, my parents are rather wealthy.
Yeah, but they're not
You didn't
royals.
get the Nimbus 2000.
They have 100 more gold than Krag's parents do.
They have 100 more gold.
Exactly.
They're also both alive.
He's
Oh,
Malfoy.
they're one more alive.
They're one more alive.
You're Malfoy.
The rest of you
However, I like-
roll
like,
out your
there's
bed
something about
rolls and you get prepared for the night of sleep.
Well,
Oh.
I bring up, should we press on for a bit in the night, since it's cool, and we could push on a little farther,
I like that plan. I'll do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
just for a little bit longer.
I say I don't feel the heat affected me as it did you.
Again,
This
we
is
are
your
all
call.
one.
You do know
That's
that
what I
rest
just said.
within
Oh,
the
you did, I
cool
did
would
finish it.
cure
Sorry.
all that
Whatever you did.
non-lethal damage.
Oh, yeah, that
So
too.
just if you guys take rest now, all of that is gone, and you feel fine. You know that you're gonna get to the meeting point before the actual heat of the day comes tomorrow. So if you go now, you'll go in the middle of the night in dark. There is a chance you will get lost, but also you would not really be avoiding as much heat as you think
Okay.
that you're avoiding.
Alrighty, before
Okay.
Picker gets to talk, I'll be like, brother, you know the Wheel Hill better, and your sister could use the rest. Let's camp now.
All right.
You know what's wisest.
So the stars are brighter
love my
than you.
roll.
My wingman.
Can I just say this is
I
really
love
cute?
my roll.
This is really cute.
I'm gonna bust open one of my rations.
There you go.
So I
Me
love
too. I have got rations.
What are you guys eating?
Hey, Krag.
I don't know. Did you give me rations?
Why don't you drink one of those Cure Light Wounds that I gave you? That's your meal.
For what?
No, I'm just saying. No rations. Maybe you send off your hunter.
I didn't
Go ahead and
come
roll
with
me a
rations?
survival check. Just see if you can get some bunny
Am
or
I not?
something.
Am I not allowed to take rations on my journey?
18.
Yeah, you
Take only what you
She
need.
goes ahead. She comes back with
Like your
two
tent. Your
rabbits.
god.
Look what I got!
2 rabbits for you to cook up.
Ah,
I'm holding them.
And
thank goodness we sent Kaira home as soon as she showed up.
so the cold refreshes your body as night takes hold, with bedrolls unfurled and a small fire going for light. Weariness begins to fade.
We prepare the rabbits and feast on rabbits.
Absolutely.
I look slightly less disapprovingly towards Kira.
Kaira.
Kira.
Kira.
He can't get anyone's
Okay.
name
Come on
right.
And do you just go to sleep? Is that what
Krag's
you do?
name.
No, wait. We need.
Yeah, but
we need.
we-
We need.
Yeah, we need people. We need to set a watch.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can my snake? Does
I'll-
my snake watch?
Do I need to sleep fully?
Like guardian wise?
Shut
Well,
up.
yeah,
I'm taking
you-
0 damage. I'm fine with taking first
Or
watch.
does it also have
So
to
it's the spellcasters. You have to have 8 hours of sleep.
they do.
I got
That
this.
is always how it works.
Then I sleep.
Yeah, the weather nor the fight has hurt me, so I'm not even bragging. I'm just saying I got lucky.
So,
So,
but you
I'll
do
take a nap.
still need
Or I'll-
sleep throughout the night. But you could
Sure.
take a first and
I'd like to
a
take first
last.
watch.
I'm sleeping.
I'll take second watch.
I'll
then.
take a watch.
You need
You got a
8
big
hours.
day tomorrow.
I need 8 hours.
You need 8
You don't
hours.
get to take a watch.
Well, we all need 8, but we don't need the
Right.
8 consecutive.
Right.
Yeah.
So all right. So tell me who's on first watch?
I got first.
First,
I'll
Second.
take last.
second, third.
Okay.
You're a spellcaster. You need consecutive. So
Okay, I'll take 4th.
Oh. Right. I have to take first or last. What do you?
I'll take last then. I was first, but whatever's easier.
I'll take first.
Who's on first?
First, second, third. That's what it'll be. You're
Favorite.
gonna put one person on watch. Okay. So go ahead and Kaira, roll me a perception check.
We should have had 2.
Darn it.
She's
12.
on the first watch.
12.
But her snake.
I have snake.
Ina, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Much better. Oh wow, it really does have it.
It's alive.
24.
He's a desert snake.
24.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
But my snake does.
Your shift passes
Oh,
without
thank the
word.
Lord.
All right.
Second watch.
He nuzzles you.
Is it a he or she?
8.
8. Yes.
You fell asleep
your
during your
night
watch.
passes also. No problem.
No, I don't believe that.
Go ahead.
I think I'm fourth, aren't I? Or am I
You're third.
I think you're
Yeah.
3rd.
Yeah.
Or
perception?
Krag's 3rd.
Okay, that'll work.
Big 22.
22.
22.
You.
You're sitting there by the fire, which you have stirred up ever so slightly throughout the night.
like a box of food.
Sorry.
The air around you is quiet. It's a silent night as you are sitting there paying attention. Every once in a while, your eyes droop. It is very difficult to stay awake when you are the only one awake. You look around, shake yourself out of it, and you look over to your best friend. Sleeping quietly, sleeping soundly. You are very proud of him at that moment.
Like a huge angel.
And as you are looking at him,
You guys make out.
you see a short creature covered in black drapes around its body, slowly approaching Krag with a kukri in its hand.
Oh!
And it looks
It's a goblin.
like this.
Oh, not a goblin. What is that?
Wait, can you bring that over here?
I can't bring it over there.
Glasses?
Bring it over there, Ben. I'm sorry.
I really want to see it.
Go ahead, everybody.
It's mostly
roll
cloaked.
me initiative.
Aren't we all asleep?
Yeah,
I mean, do,
You
I
are.
have a plus
I
something?
need
no!
initiative anyway.
I'm looking at the dude. Don't I
Damn.
have a plus something?
What am I doing? Initiative? I rolled a 1.
Me too.
Oh, yes.
So I have a 7.
Shit.
7.
Excuse me. Shoot.
I have 2.
I'm gonna listen for what Krag's is first
Two.
and then say
Oh
no,
my
21.
god, I suck tonight.
21. What's your initiative modifier?
But
Five.
you're really pretty.
5.
Oh, thank you.
That's all that matters in the desert.
Like you
Okay.
glow.
That's the problem. The
So?
predators can see her.
Okay.
No.
All right, what do you got?
14. But again,
14.
I saw the thing. I'd like to think there's some.
Dual talent.
Also with 14, but
Who's got
my
the better
modifier's 3. I think I do.
Here, what's 3?
Initiative
to
is
give up a
plus
feat.
3. So
Correct. Mine's 2. You're higher.
I figured for a 1.
Okay. And this thing is going to go there. Oh, I'm going to knock Krag off again. All right. And now you do have the drop on it. So what do you do?
I mean, first things first, I'm loud as can possibly be. Because I'm
And
not
what
that smart.
word
I
do
like
you
him.
scream?
How loud?
Enemy!
Oh! Krag, what word should he have screamed?
Rage? Because the thing.
What was
Rewind.
You
do it
scream,
again.
enemy! And Krag's like, enemy? It should have been ambush!
He wakes up to correct me.
and now, go ahead. It's Hunter's turn. Hunter, you've just heard enemy screamed as loud as could be. What do you do?
It's for you, Ben.
For my homies.
Draw my weapon and stand up.
Okay.
Well, picking up my weapon, I guess.
Yep.
And
And
pick
do
up
you-
my weapon,
You have
stand
drinking
up.
problem.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, I'm going to use a different die for this guy.
Ugh. These are the only things I've rolled low all night. 10.
10. You actually see this this creature. It's standing very, very close to Krag. And
I would yell. I would yell, "Get up, son of Horus!"
Are any of them wearing their armor?
Yes.
well, they're sleeping in it. That's fine.
I'm
They
gonna
would
watch
know how to
some.
do that, except
In
for
the desert.
in the desert.
Oh, I called you Jim.
But-
Who's wearing armor? I have a loincloth on.
I'm
I
assuming
have
your
studded
eyes
leather.
pop open as you see this creature. Dark blackness pervades its eye space. You see no eyes where they should be, and it is ready to attack your flat-footed AC as it comes down with its kukri. All right, does a 17 hit?
Yeah, just barely.
Okay, a 17 hits. All right, you take no
My flat foot is the
damage.
same as my.
No damage from the kukri, but
Do you have uncanny dodge?
gosh, I rolled minimum damage on everything.
I
You
do.
take 2 points
Then
of
he
damage.
can't be caught flat-footed if he's got uncanny
No,
dodge.
my flat-footed AC is the same as my. Yeah, it's the same as.
Does he have uncanny dodge?
I have uncanny
I
dodge.
think he does.
All right, you take no damage as it gives you it gets scared that you go ahead and you've heard the yells. It freaks out about that, and so it barely nicks you. It causes no damage, but I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Jack, do you want to read that comment, by the way?
I can read all the comments if you want. I'm very happy with all of them. Logan Nation 08, no one will get killed off. In the end, Kira and Hunter will fall for each other. Rhett will run off with Nariti, leaving Krag to be the bitter, angry loner we all know him as. Although they wrote ass, which I like. And then, my favorite, Brian Summer. I really thought that whole Rhett gazing at Krag as he slept was going to go another way.
Yeah,
Damn.
me too.
And then finally, Duchess of Dinos, bless your heart. Holy crap, Jack's girlfriend/wife, it is wife, makes beautiful gowns, and I've been following her on Instagram.
Yes, me too.
That is Firefly Path,
Yes.
and Firefly
Yes.
Path, excuse me, and
Love-
Diana has
yes.
worn one of my wife's gowns to Labyrinth Ball, which is this month.
There you
Sorry,
go.
Yes,
moving
it
on.
is.
Michael Jordan.
Which one?
All right,
Well,
you
I've never
are
worn it.
fine.
Haven't you? Did I make that up?
And
Never
now
mind.
did make
it
that
is your
That didn't
turn,
happen, sorry.
Krag,
But I
son
love
of Forest.
But we did meet
So-
at
Yes,
Labyrinth Ball.
we met at
Do
Labyrinth.
I get to
Maybe this year.
roll away and grab my weapon as I'm rolling, and
Sure.
then turn and
You are on the ground,
Yeah,
so
I
if you
told
want
you
to
that
make an
once.
attack while prone, you will take a minus to it, but you can go ahead and do that.
I told you that.
can I roll
Don't
up
touch
to like a
picture
knee, or I have to get
You're
full?
still going to take the penalty.
You're still going to
Okay,
take a penalty
That's
to
fine.
But you're going to look cool doing it.
If I do it,
I mean, you're.
Jump
I mean,
slide.
ah,
Jump slide.
there you go.
does a dirty 20?
it. A dirty
Wait,
20.
dirty 20. What's the penalty?
You take a -4 to it, but it
So-
is still going to hit.
That's
So
gonna
go
hit?
ahead and roll me damage.
This is weird rolling this damage.
Because you're not at full Krag.
12.
Yeah.
It's a 12.
All right, and all right, that is its turn. All right, you saw this thing. What do you do? What does
So,
Rhett do?
is it in a position where if I just throw my whole body at it and start striking both hands, it's going to endanger Krag, or he's like far enough away? He's not on top of him,
But
right?
right now, Krag he's got reach with his weapon, so
Right.
he is far enough away from it that he doesn't provoke.
All right.
So you can go ahead and go attack
I'm
it.
not good at not punching what I'm hitting.
Yep.
That's on top of the thing. So, okay. Again, just standard. I'm not going to use my Brawler's Flurry yet. I'm just going to go for a one-arm strike with my Gauntlet.
All right, go
if
ahead.
I may. That, oh God. That would be...
You are my friend.
That would be an 8. I rolled a
That
2.
is-
Rolled a 2.
That is not a hit.
That is me in the sand.
Kairo, what is it? What is it that you do? I mean, it is your turn. You are lying in bed. You hear enemy,
Yeah.
and then you hear oh, Eversh. All right, and now what do you do?
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
I would like to obviously attack it with my snake. I would like to. I want to see if I can do all this at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
I would like to attack it with my snake. I
Okay.
would like to take my long bow and shoot it, even though I'm close. Can I do that?
Yeah. You.
Will I
you
take
actually,
penalty, or is that okay?
Actually, when shooting from prone, you gain a positive.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. What do I gain?
You gain +4 when shooting
Awesome.
from prone.
I'm gonna do that, and then I would also like to.
Oh, never mind. That's your AC. When you are shooting from it, you go ahead and wait. It's
Sorry.
you don't take any negatives, but your AC goes up by 4.
My AC goes up. Awesome.
Kind of like partial cover or something.
Only
You're
against
laying down.
ranged. If it gets up to you, you're gonna take a -4 to your AC.
Okay, and then I would like to summon a creature. Can I do that? Or I
you
can't,
can't
right?
shoot
I
and
can't
summon.
shoot and summon.
You can't
All
shoot
right,
and
all right,
summon.
all right,
And
sorry.
you better know what creature you're summoning, because I can't do that for you.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So I'm gonna well, let's just do what I said first. So
Okay.
I'm gonna send my snake
Send your
to
snake
attack.
over to it, and you go
Yes.
ahead and you attack it.
Okay. 19,
19 is a hit.
and then 4. Right? D4.
Yep.
3. Minus 1.
So 2. And I also believe it has poison, right?
Yeah.
In its fangs. So
That
I have
snake
to
Yes.
roll
So what
a
is-
fortitude save. And 9
Oh, right,
I
sorry,
don't
don't
think
flag us.
passes, and so
Sorry, Twitch.
it
It's okay.
is
We sing songs all the
poisoned.
time.
Cool. Where are you looking? I don't know what's happening.
Don't worry
Well-
about it, I got it.
Did you fire this?
Bite.
There's
Yeah.
a bite.
The snake wraps around the arrow and flies
You
through.
must just
He just
know.
must
All right,
that.
go ahead.
Okay. For me.
Yep.
Oh, it's a leaner.
How
Reroll.
dare you? Leaner is.
Leaner wiener.
Oh shit.
Uh,
All right.
I haven't
So
cursed
it's a
at all,
5.
I don't think.
A 5.
Couldn't
Yeah,
get
that
it.
is a that's
got
a
you.
miss.
Yeah, I would
pretty
have
sure I
gotten
did.
it with the
I think I
leaner,
did
though.
once,
What
but
a
it's
bummer.
quieter.
All right, and so
And
now
of course, with my mouth full, even worse.
now it is Nariti's turn. Nariti, what do you do?
I'm going to cast Bless.
Bless. You bless the area, giving everyone what?
I think it was +1.
+1.
Wait, hold on. With courage, each ally gains a +1 to moral bonus on attack rolls and saving throws against. And it's also saving throws against fear effects.
There you go. Everybody gets a +1 to attack rolls or saving throws.
Awesome.
Perfect. And I believe that has a negative against me, right?
Yeah, I think it brings you down -1.
No, that's prayer.
That's prayer.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Not to be
So
confused with
now
bless.
it is Hunter's turn. Hunter, what do
Sorry,
you-
everything's pretty much still the same. This
Still the same.
little creature
Yeah,
is-
change.
I mean, he hit it pretty hard, but
Snake bit it.
Yeah.
He's got a
Like,
snake on his
points.
face.
I rage more!
okay.
What does
you
rage
You're
more
still
mean?
using the rage. He's raging more
I
than you.
get it, yeah.
Right, just a little bit,
Is
by
what,
1.
Is
You
what
got
it is. By
you
1.
got it. You got
So you rage and you go and attack.
it. Which I might as well power attack.
Okay.
He's calling me reckless. And he's here raging more all over the place.
15.
Raging more.
15 is.
Raging
Oh, can I
Cajun.
charge it, by the way?
Yes, you
Okay,
can charge
I
it.
so 17.
17 is a hit.
Great. 17.
This guy looks kind of scary. I don't really like him. From what I could tell over there.
Good perception check.
Ooh, terrible.
was it?
5 plus
Come
12,
closer.
17 points of damage.
17 points
Wow,
of damage.
You're just crushing
You
it.
go ahead
Oh.
and you
That's awesome.
slice this thing, and it is looking
Did you have
beat
+1?
up and hurt.
Attack, yes.
It looks ready to fall at any moment, but it's still got a little juice left in it.
That's gross.
Squeeze
It
the
cares
juice out.
nothing.
Drink it.
Cares nothing for you, and it cares nothing for you.
Mm-hmm.
It even doesn't care for your snake. It sees Krag and eyes him with intent, and steps forward right up to attack.
Save your shield.
Save
You have
shield.
saving shield?
No, I
Does
don't
a
have that.
dirty 20
I really
hit?
want it though.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 1 point of damage, and I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
You okay, buddy?
$21.
21.
Tell me
You
if that's
once
one.
again are fine, but you think this could have been very, very bad. And now it is your turn.
Now, I can't stand up and attack.
Oh, you were prone. I forgot about that. No, you are. You can stand up and take a 5-foot step, but it will get an attack of opportunity if you stand up.
Carolyn Weiss, by the way, says you can't wield a snake and a longbow at the same time. They're both 200 weapons.
Gross.
I don't know.
Can I do the same thing I did if I'm still prone? Can I kind of roll back and try to
Yeah,
take the
I'll let
penalty?
you roll and take the penalty to attack. Sure.
Come on, go. And not going to do it.
Okay, so you roll and try to attack, but nothing happens. Rhett, what do you
Does
do?
that move me away from it, though?
Yes, you are 10 feet away from it.
10 feet away. All right. My intent is to pin, not to kill.
Okay?
He's almost out. I'm going for the pin.
So you go to grapple
Correct.
this creature.
Let me know what I'm going to use for that. All right. What stat should I add? Let's see. Where's my grap?
Your CMB.
Got it. 6. So 18. To grapple.
18. Yeah, you go ahead and you have grabbed this creature. It's a lot smaller than you, so you've got it within your arms. Yeah, good job. What do you do?
Is there any way to push initiative towards someone? Like basically shove him in someone's way so they can jump initiative and get another attack? Did I just make something
no,
up?
but you can hold on to the person and say whatever, like what your intention is, but you can't push them in initiative order.
You can basically tell Lyra or
Kira.
sorry, Kira or
Kira.
whatever her name is. You can tell the two ladies or myself what to do because we're ahead of you.
All right.
Or we're after you.
Who wants first shot at my dancing partner? And then just
me.
like shove him out like that, like head first.
Okay, what do you do?
Well, I don't
She
want
kisses
to,
him.
because of the longbow and because I haven't been hitting
With a snake.
accurately the whole time, I don't want to accidentally hit my friend.
Okay,
So I'm gonna hit him.
you're gonna run up and hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
Okay. 16, I believe.
Is a hit.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
What are you hitting him with?
1d3.
With unarmed and
unarmed.
yeah,
1d3.
D3. Roll a D. What do you want
There's
to
a
roll on
D4.
D3? D4.
Okay, guys. Okay.
3.
3. Yeah, you punch it, and it is just enough to kill
You got
this
2
thing.
kills!
Again.
And then, what happens is the darkness inside of it starts quaking, shaking, bubbling up against its skin. You do not move. You stand there entranced by the motion as it explodes in a 10-foot radius, getting all of you within its grasp. You all take 5 points of damage,
Fire?
and I need you to make me a...
Yeah, is it fire? Because I
It's not a fire.
Darn.
It is
in my
a
mouth, isn't it?
sonic damage.
in my mouth.
Sonic.
And I
boom.
need you to make me a fortitude save.
Why'd I have to hug it?
23.
23, you
I'm
are
rolling
safe.
so bad today. I might die.
15.
15, you're okay.
13.
I need cure light
You're all
wounds.
right.
8.
Sonic Doom.
21.
21.
Nice.
Nariti, although you are far enough away, the sonic blast of this causes you to have a ringing in your ear, and you are deafened and cannot hear.
How long does that last, or is
Well,
it forever?
forever.
You have no idea.
We took damage from that, you said, or no?
Yes, you all took 5 points of
5
damage.
points of damage.
Okay. I only have cure light wounds. I can't channel that though.
Well, do they know that this causes deafness?
No.
I
We're
am
kinda gathering.
out of rage.
I gotta cure myself. I'm gonna be in
Okay.
trouble.
We're gathering together, and then we go to her because we know that she can
And
heal
then I'm
us.
looking and I
Then we
go,
say- And she can't hear us. We're trying to say, "Hey,
Like trying
are
to
you
show her.
okay?
Dying.
Are you okay?"
I'm
She
just
can't.
motioning like
And
I
after a
can't.
few seconds,
Oh.
starts to come back.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I actually
Not
did not hear you. I'm sorry.
okay.
I was in the moment.
Evil
my God.
Benjam.
There is no
I mean,
wheelbarrow.
it's here.
There is no wheelbarrow.
Okay, I'll channel. Oh no.
So
Are
this
you
thing,
okay?
this thing is gone.
Yes, I'm
All
alright
that
now.
remains are the items that it was carrying, the cloth that was surrounding it.
The juice of it on our faces.
I
It
need
is
to
gone.
cast
It's not
cure
even
light
the
wounds
juice.
on
It was
myself.
like
Yeah,
it was a
same.
sonic
So it's like hand
damage.
Are we doing that
sanitizer.
before the channel?
It was
I
a
don't have any more
sonic
channels.
damage that
I'm done.
went after it.
Brian Summer says, let's go to the scoreboard.
7.
2.5 hours in, and we beat up 4 dogs and a tiny guy. Hooray for our team.
Alright. So I
It was all Kaira.
I know I killed things.
I don't want to give Ben this gift, but someone said, President Voss said, throttle that dick. And then Crossbear18 said, did I miss something? What does throttle stand for?
Frodo!
Throttle, excuse me.
Bro.
I like
Frodo.
throttle. Throttle that.
You'll
dick
have to
sounds
watch
better.
the beginning of the
There was,
episode.
there was,
and get
there was
it
a whole
again
tale
right.
that got us to Frodo.
Wait,
chat told
wait.
Oh, there you go.
Did we had 12 points of damage? Is that what you said?
5.
5. Okay.
How
good.
did you get 12?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
put
she took
12.
12.
I put 12 down. I was just making sure I didn't accidentally.
It's Lucas Martinez says shooting snakes from your longbow is covered in the playtest.
Yes,
Do you want me
it
to
is.
give you cure light wounds? Because I have it.
I mean, sure,
Great.
yeah,
Is it a...
So 8.
great.
Oh, I bought some cure light wounds potions too. But we will heal in the morning as well.
if we'll survive.
That's true. If we survive.
I searched the body.
You searced the body, and I just went off.
What in the world?
You searched the body.
Did you see that I killed
I-
that?
He's one
I
step
wouldn't
ahead of me.
search.
Wait,
You
Always.
find a kukri.
Damn it! I was gonna search the body.
And
Sorry, what?
you find a kukri. You see that
Plus
there
one
were
kukri.
a couple of vials, but it seems that they are empty. There's not much on this creature.
Well, because it
and a
exploded when I
kukri.
kicked it.
I would hand it to Krag.
Oh.
You now have a kukri.
And I would hand him the
I've got
vials
that
too. I
all.
just say these are. I basically just hand him the things and say these
Okay.
are what the creature was
Can I
carrying.
detect magic on the kukri?
It is not magical.
All right.
Good call.
So that was weird. Is that kind of what usually happens?
Not on mine.
No,
I've
it's
never
never
seen
happened
this
this
creature
way.
before.
Something.
Are we on the right path?
No, I think
Is-
something or someone's after him.
Is there anything
I
left
think it's
of this
family
creature?
related.
No.
Any tissue
don't think
or
so?
Only
bone or-
the cloth of it, but there is no
Someone
skin
wants that hammer.
tissue. There, it
I'm
basically
gonna inspect
imploded
the,
upon
the,
itself.
the cloth. Does it look like an animal's pelt or what?
No, it's cloth, like almost clothing that you would wrap around yourself.
Is it in fine condition or poor condition? Is it rags? What's going on here?
I'm just watching Jamie's.
Yeah, I know. Jamie
Is
it is in poor condition. It's not something that that a lot of people would just wear out and about. It almost seems like street urchin clothes.
So while he's looking at that, I'm like talking to the group, and I'm like, guys, here's the thing. I think that maybe it has to be someone that wants that hammer, because if Krag doesn't come back, then who gets it?
I'm gonna.
Do we know who gets holds onto the hammer if he doesn't come back? Or is that just for him?
Probably never been asked.
Probably would pass to you.
Oh, well. So if we don't come back, we're screwed. Someone gets it. So they
On
want
your
all
name day.
I would look
have a
for
name day.
tracks, Ben.
But I don't want it. I want you to have it.
you look
I
for
just-
tracks. You go ahead and make me a survival
I
check.
just was wondering if we don't come back, and maybe this is all my fault. Like, if I hadn't come, this wouldn't be happening.
It's dark outside. You have no idea. I mean,
Am
So-
I the curse?
Ben,
It
how
could be there,
long
they could
till
not.
sunup?
I mean, it's not very long. You could go ahead and.
Have we had enough rest?
Yeah, you guys have had enough rest at this point.
Okay.
You can.
So
you
does
can
that
start to-
rage go on the next days, or?
Yes.
Okay.
How many hit points do
So
we
you
have?
go ahead and you start to collect up your gear. You think, well, we're all up now, so might as well
Light a torch.
how do you go to sleep after something like that?
I'm just worried that maybe I'm the curse.
I'm gonna
None
light.
of this
How
would have
many
been
hit points do we
happening
get
if
back?
I didn't
Fine.
come
How
with
many hit
you.
points from
Your
sleeping? You get your level plus
Your
your
only
con
curse is
modifier.
ruining his prophecy.
Level.
Don't worry about it.
2 plus
I'm gonna
con.
light a torch
If we both
Okay.
die on
and
this, though, someone
say.
gets
Do you have a torch on your
If we
inventory
both die,
sheet?
it's because Krag
Great.
survived.
it. No,
Great.
I mean, if we both
Then
die.
I'm gonna light a torch too.
I'm gonna
You-
say. I'm gonna look
You have
to.
He does it
Torches?
1 second faster.
Yeah, I
than
know
you
he
do it.
does.
I'm gonna look to the group and say, perhaps this creature left tracks.
Oh, but look, I can create fire.
Wait, I
I'll
need
look.
to sit with my spirit animal
Perception,
and do my
perception or
studies.
survival.
I look at Kira and I
Hello!
I
Is
go,
it a water
yeah,
bubble?
so can I.
Or
Guess
fire
what?
bubble?
My snake tracks.
Tracks what?
I'm not really sure.
The thing that you just killed?
No,
because
I don't want to
it's
go back
gone.
to that. I just, okay, fine. But
Can
I just say
can I
my
look
snake
around?
tracks.
Can I? What do you want? A perception
Survival
or a
check.
survival?
And can smell things.
Yeah. What did you roll? A 2? On your.
Now I know.
Like an 8 or something for tracking.
Okay. Well, yeah. I rolled a 1.
I mean, it's still like
So
you
one
look
more.
around.
One more.
You look around. It's the desert. The wind scourge wastes.
It's
I
the
mean,
desert.
it literally
Well, yeah.
has wind everywhere. So the wind wafts and goes
Yeah.
around and sweeps away any footprints
of
that could have
anything,
been
yeah.
there in the first place.
If he's lit a torch at this point and it's getting close to sunup, I'll just extinguish my torch and save it.
He does that 1 second faster.
Then I
than you
look
do.
and I'm like, oh damn it! And
All right, can we just go?
All right, no
Oh,
one's
turn.
sleeping, right? We gonna do this
Oh,
thing?
my snake girl's back there.
Yes, after I'm
Are
done
you tired,
studying.
Ina?
It's on your left arm, by the
Are
way.
you tired, Ina?
There you go. All right.
All right, wait. How much longer does
tired too.
Nariti need to
I
study?
just need an hour with my spirit animal.
Yeah. So
Says.
she.
So while we
nighttime?
eat,
Let's prepare while.
while we eat. Hey,
Good idea.
you-
Oh, wait! Hunting time!
What?
Where's the thing?
Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
I don't have survival.
Oh, not as good this time.
Oh wait, I do have. My God,
Hunt us some
I think
coffee.
I don't.
13.
Nope.
She goes ahead and she
Rat-
finds
rat?
some bugs.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna try.
You
no.
go
It's
ahead and
locust.
try.
I'm gonna try. Much better. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you come back and you've got, let's see, you've got an armadillo actually that curled up into a ball right in front of you, and so you go ahead and you were able to grab it, and
Does it have leprosy?
it does not have leprosy.
It's
Wait,
not.
let me see. Let me see if it's
Maybe
got
Krag
leprosy.
saved against leprosy.
It doesn't have leprosy.
So we can have armadillo with a side of bugs.
Yes, armadillo
I
with a side
like
of
it.
bugs.
Awesome.
It's delicious. A perfect meal for a
Oh,
barbarian.
oh, wait a second. Oh,
For a
wait.
growing barbarian.
Oh, wait. I can create water. Everyone has water.
Wait, no, you
You
can't.
can?
Oh, but I
feel
can.
like-
Oh,
it a
but I
bubble?
can. I create water.
She creates water.
I just like to. There you go.
Kaira.
Yeah.
Kaira.
Not Lyra.
creates
Are you
water.
related
Water
to
bubbles.
Lyra?
Yeah.
I don't know who that
Interesting.
is.
So did we rest
talk the
off
same.
those 5 points of damage, or that's
Oh, I do,
still
I do.
because we haven't
Well,
really
that
rested
is
since
still
it's
with you.
still
That
except
is
that Krag was
still
here.
with you.
Yeah.
All right,
Touche.
and you get to work. You get going on the next day. It's
do
a
this.
shorter walk. You obviously it hasn't reached the heat of the day. As you continue moving forward, you get to a point where the ground levels out into a flat landscape. Red boulders dot the view as far as the eye can see. The wind settles into a calm breeze as the smell of blooming cactus wafts into your nose. From a short distance off, you see a decaying willow tree, a desert willow. This must have at one point been the only tree within the wind-scourged waste, but now it is dead, and the husk lies only as a marker to the tribe. It is here that you find a pit leading straight down into the earth. It stretches across the sand 12 feet in diameter, but the darkness leading downward is immense. This is obviously where Arfad is supposed to meet you. But curiously, he is not here.
No, I didn't see that coming at all.
Logan Nation 08 says only Ashley could suggest an evil plan and not work, only to find out that evil plan benefits her character.
Fuzzy Wasn't says, now I'm looking forward to a sidetracked episode of... Well, this is not sidetracked, hang on. This is a backstory episode. But Marcus failing to get his wizard hat. It didn't... Let's be clear, he didn't fail. As he leaves, or the dark place of Alex World.
How dark is it gonna be?
So he's not here?
Hello?
That Storian says, if you send your
That's
snake into
funny.
attack and it misses, is that a reptile dysfunction?
Clever.
So,
Blair.
Clever.
guys, this is the place, right?
Yeah. I'm just really concerned. Okay, so like this whole time, I'm like, after last night's fight with the dark thing, that I couldn't see, I'm like really concerned that someone wants that hammer, and now that I've come on this journey, someone's trying to not just sabotage Krag, but trying to kill both of us so that they can have that, because now all the heirs are gone, and so I'm really starting to regret.
Are you saying this
coming.
out loud?
No, I'm thinking about it. I was just sharing how I'm feeling.
We must focus on the quest. It is about Krag. I would like to form a perimeter, and I'll do a perception check to see
Great.
what has befallen our...
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I'm like, okay.
Arfad.
Wait, I'm checking too.
Our current bit boss is Wild Ferret.
This is wrong.
Sneak it in there.
Wild Ferret?
Wild
You're
Ferret,
still the bit boss?
Oh, we met Wild Ferret. He's a really nice guy.
17.
Very nice.
Hi, Wild Ferret.
Okay, so you look
perception.
around, and you see a boulder.
I got a 23.
Yeah, you both are looking around, and you see a boulder the size of a bear.
It looks like a bear.
Interesting
About
shape.
Looks kind of like a bear.
boulder.
About 8 boulders.
A
the
bear
size,
boulder?
No,
Yeah.
it's
It's a bear boulder.
the size of a bear, and its structure.
Black or brown or
Kodiak.
grizzly?
Polar.
Its structure is cracked from top to bottom, leaving an area to peek through from the other side. And so if you go and inspect it, which
Yep.
okay,
Together.
so
That's so cute.
Together.
Like a
so you
totem
go
pole.
ahead and
romance.
you go around the other side,
Where's
and
my-
you see a clear indication of someone kneeling. I mean, it's the print is almost plastered into the ground. Right up against the boulder, right next to the crack. In the crook itself is a package in leather straps.
Ooh.
I can reach in and grab it. Where is it?
There's nothing there.
Was this anyone else's name day? None of this is familiar to me.
No.
This
I
is
don't
not
remember any
Nope.
of
anything
this.
I've had any experience with.
Thanks, Kira.
In the package,
Yeah, wait, hold on though. Backtracking real fast. Did we come to this to
you
this
came
tree?
to this point, yes,
But we don't
absolutely.
remember.
And your mentors were waiting for you, and they each gave you things to go into on the quest.
Got it.
Ah.
Okay,
But
and then the
here's
quest
what-
continued down the hole?
Yes.
Great. Are we in the hole with the boulder?
No.
No.
No, not
We're
yet.
outside.
No, you're
Sorry.
you're
Ben's not
on
doing
the
a great
exterior.
job painting a picture, so I
Right,
just feel
right.
like-
Not doing the best job that I
This
can.
is-
No,
attack
that
the
was
GM.
really
Always does
good.
well.
No, it's not
Yeah.
bad for your first time.
It's your first time on Dragon's
Pick on the GM. It always ends me.
No, I'm right there. I'm right there.
Much. Inside the package is a magic dagger. It is a.
How do they know it's magic?
It's written on the friggin' dagger, magical.
Okay, it's okay. Just keep going, Ben.
So it would be a plus
This
one.
belongs to magical.
Plus one
It's on
dagger.
the tag.
This belongs to magical.
And there are
called magical
5
spell.
potions in it. You want to do a spellcraft check?
Those aren't magical.
I
though,
think
are
I
they?
have spellcraft, don't I?
No, keep going.
I do.
You know, you write one thing in a book, and everybody just.
You
like,
said
yeah.
5. You said 5 potions.
5 potions.
Do we know what they are?
15?
15. There are 3 cure light wounds. There's a potion of owl's wisdom and a potion of bull's strength.
What? What's the last one?
Bull's strength.
What does
Cool.
wisdom do?
It's checked out.
Don't be. This is so much fun. You're doing a great job.
What
Yeah,
does Al's wisdom
except
do?
for Ninny Nanny over here is ruining every second I get. I'm gonna throw my dice at
No,
you.
because if you miss and it bounces
No,
off
I
of
actually
him.
really like what you're
Owl's
Now we
wisdom,
know what made evil
Pathfinder.
Jim Jam.
Pathfinder.
doing.
Yeah.
There's
We're
also
seeing it happen.
you could also roll me a survival check to try and figure out what has taken place. Right
Okay.
We can all do that?
Anybody with survival?
Wait, who's taking all the stuff?
Are we all up
Me.
there?
You are?
No, I'm assuming
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the three of
I
you,
grabbed the bag.
are around the hole, while these two scurried around to the other side of the rock to see what was
Bonus
going on
wisdom.
over there.
So,
Clerics, druids,
I guess what I'm
rangers.
asking is, this kneeling print.
Yes.
Not all of us see that.
No, only those two have seen that.
Great.
So
And-
you said survival?
Yeah.
Yep.
What'd you
Michael,
get?
Michael Jordan, that's survival.
17.
Okay.
I got 11.
You are not where you need to be in order to see this information. However,
9, 10, 11,
a 17. Let me make sure that is in.
Can I just say I
my
wouldn't know what that meant?
notes?
Was that
Yes.
Jordan's number?
So,
Okay.
Kaira, you see
I've made it a thing now.
two sets of footprints. This area has not been hit by the wind very much because you're outside of those areas. But two sets of footprints traverse the open desert landscape that you've been crossing. Although they were impossible to see before, it is evident that a larger humanoid figure and another slightly more mysterious set of steps walked the path before you within the past couple of days. A third and final set of footprints coming from the area in which your brother and his best friend are just at approach the hole in the ground in a wide gate, indicating quick movement.
Hey guys, come look at this.
All right.
So we go over there and we know
see
this.
all this.
We see this. We know
You see
this.
this? You know it.
We know it.
And we're good.
Footprints in the sand.
But there was only
But
one,
that
so
is
you
when,
were
that is when
carried.
Krag carried you.
Didymus
Carrie.
OKC says, the fun of being the GM, everyone ignores your narrative and makes bad jokes.
Hey, you get it.
And
You
welcome,
get it.
Didymus. If you have not shared on Twitter this episode with the hashtag dragons and things, well, it tells you on the screen at some point how to do that if you missed my words. You're going to win prizes. And one of those prizes is a dragon baggin.
Woo!
It will hold 100 die comfortably.
Dragon.
And there's currently
it's like a step-
pre-orders being taken, but you could win your very own tonight by sharing.
I flip and love it.
It's
I
so
love
cute.
it.
I
No.
Frodo love this thing so Frodoling much.
Frodo
Stop
love
trying to
it
make
too.
that happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
We told him to
Frodo
Gen
is
Con.
already
What's
happening.
happening?
It's already a shirt.
It's a T-shirt already.
No,
Frodo.
it's not.
It's streets ahead.
Jared has one ordered.
Have you not been in our Discord?
If they win a dragon bag tonight, do we get to name it?
So cool.
Frodo.
Yeah, Frodo.
Yeah, it's Frodo.
That's not what I choose per se, but yeah, it's fair.
So we have now all seen
The
two
footprints.
sets of footprints.
Right, but let's clear something up here real fast. Yours is named, mine is named, Jamie's
Oh,
is
talking about
named.
dragon bagging?
What
We're back
about
to
yours?
dragon
You don't
baggins.
have names for your dragon baggins yet.
Mine's named
Red.
Krag.
Yours name is Red and yours is Krag?
What?
Feels right.
Okay, great. This is awesome.
Okay.
All right.
So 2 sets of footprints
Yep.
Krag blue.
in the sand.
Yep, 2 sets of footprints.
That's it.
Well,
Can we, nature, if we do like a knowledge nature, can we figure out what the footprints of the creature?
Three
what
total sets of
creature-
footprints.
No, but what
3
the
total
humanoid,
sets
sorry, one
of
with the
footprints.
gate.
the
with the-
humanoid one that you talked about, can I figure out what kind of animal it was by knowing knowledge nature?
You could roll it.
so
Okay.
I'm guessing whatever creature came at us, it's more of them. Or something happened.
Is this like a
14.
goat-like gate where like a billy goat hit the rock and like cracked it?
No.
14?
No, the rock is cracked over
Okay,
time.
cool.
Oh, the rock. Okay, that was
14.
So, Lucas Martinez is saying, what shape are the
14?
potion bottles? Flavor
14.
text GM
14.
beer jam.
Tick-a-tam.
And to be clear, real Pocus
Mandela.
98. Hey, Ben Jam, finger paint us a picture.
Okay, I feel like I did my best finger painting. If you want
14.
more details, 14, you know nothing.
You know
Crossbearer
nothing,
18 says, if I
John
win the dragon bag
Snow.
as a symbol of goodwill and friendship towards Ben, I shall name it Sir Jonathan the Bold.
And therefore, you will never win the prize.
Would knowledge planes do anything?
So first, do you have because I have a lot of cure light wounds,
Go on.
and since we're one,
Yes. I heard someone say that once.
Yeah.
Everyone okay?
who needs a cure light wounds potion?
I mean, I'm
As
down
we
by
go
Right
forward.
five.
now.
I bought 3.
I've used all my cure lights.
So I give you a cure light wounds.
I have 4.
You have 4 potions, or you're down by 4? Your hit points are down by 4.
Well,
Or you have potions.
I have the ability of having cure light
Oh,
wounds
cool.
4 times.
Okay.
and you don't have any?
No, I don't.
I give you a
How many?
potion. I give you a potion.
I have 3 on me.
You have
I bought
3.
3, yeah.
You have none?
I have none, but do you
I
have
give
any?
you a
No, you
potion
need
as
to
well.
have one.
Dungeons
So
and
I-
Dino says Frodo love. #Frodo love.
So I have 2 now.
Does knowledge
and
knowledge
each of
planes
you
do
have
anything
1.
or no?
I'll take 1.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So
Thank
that's a
you.
D8. D8 plus 1 is what the potion is when you need
I'm going to hang on to it for now.
it. Yeah.
Well,
Perfect. Thank you.
So, Arafad?
Arfad.
Arfad?
Aardvark.
Know your mentor's name. Arfad.
Maybe you
The
should write it.
creature's gait, is this a
The one
horse?
that kept
Do
hitting
they
you.
get on a horse?
The long gate,
Yeah.
that is a human set of footprints coming from the boulder.
Coming from the boulder
Gate?
going down. Looks
Yes.
like there was kind of a skirmish and possibly retreated down in.
It doesn't look like a skirmish. You see 2 sets of footprints walking towards the hole, and then another set of footprints coming from the boulder over to the hole in a wider gate.
Got it.
So all footprints go to the hole.
Yes.
we
All
should go in
footprints
the
go to the
hole.
hole.
Great.
So,
I explained it greatly, I believe.
it was a
I mean,
finger
now it's
painting, though.
adequately, yeah.
Thank you so much, Ben. So can we decide what
It's
we're doing?
great. Why don't you go home now, all right? We got this.
Certainly, certainly. Jim, how do you do it?
Were you just telling Jim how easy it was?
It was so easy before. What happened?
They're asking. We're
So
asking to be.
our
There's
fan
a-
left the package for me, knowing that we would come, and left it here, but now he's gone down to get something. Some creatures that went down in there.
Does the package say anything? Like with the wrapping, did you unwrap it and it says something or anything?
It has all the core
All the things.
all the core rules written.
The only
And
thing that's written on it is
the
magic dagger.
Magical.
Oh, it had a tag.
Right.
So that
Nice
you weren't
big old
confused.
tag.
Maybe I'm missing a directive here, but the crack in the rock to go through. Have we gone through that
No,
yet?
no, it was just you could kneel there and look
could
Look
peek
through.
through it.
But we'd have to
And
go
put it-
individually is the point.
No,
It's a 12-foot hole in the ground.
No, we.
Oh, okay.
That was just where
So
the
we're going
package
in.
was. All right. Well, I follow Krag.
You're going in the hole, just jumping right in. Okay.
Anyone want to
You
throw some
jump
fire
in.
or light?
Wait, jumping in.
You just tell me I go in the hole.
Well, isn't it? Aren't there stairs?
There's no stairs.
Okay. Well,
it's
we
a
did-
hole in the
that's
ground.
not dumb.
Wait.
Light
I'll
a
light
torch.
a torch.
Wait, no,
throw
no,
it
I
down
have
there.
This torch is that much longer.
I was saying it first.
The torch is that much longer. The flame's that much taller.
God. I was just about to do that.
Even I
So
gotta
he
admit, it's a
drops
hell
the
of a
torch
torch.
down, and it definitely falls a good distance.
It's a beautiful
But
thing.
you can see
I gotta
it
admit.
at the bottom. You would presume it's anywhere from 20 to 40, maybe
How-
50 feet.
What's your rope?
Who got that silk rope?
I have 50 feet of rope.
I have 50 feet of hemp rope. Who's
I have 50
Mine
feet of
is
rope.
silk rope.
You have 51 feet of
I don't
I
have
have
one.
51. You're right. You're right. I was being
I am
biased.
Spartacus.
I don't have. I
So
don't
would
have
I know? Would I know who the strongest is here?
I mean,
You.
yes, you
one of
would.
By what?
Oh my gosh!
That's 2 more than what I have.
Uh,
So
What do you got, Rhett?
Oh,
18.
I'm not very
he
strong.
and I are together, but he's stronger.
Are you?
So
Are you 19?
what does that mean? Would that mean
oh, you're
I'm
19?
very little.
Wait, you're stronger than both of us?
No, I'm a 10.
you
No,
want?
no,
do
it's
you want to
like
hold?
Rady.
You want to hold the
Rady
rope
is 19.
Well, I
and
was
lower
gonna-
us? Lower us down.
I was going to say, why don't we just tie it around the boulder and tie a couple
Really?
rope together and go down.
That way it could
How far
stay,
down
yeah.
is the rope?
Helicopter?
I mean, how far down is the
40?
The torch is 30
Did
to
I
40
just
feet.
say that?
Yes, you did.
30
40.
to 40.
40?
20 to 40, you said.
How far is the boulder from the hole?
10 feet.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, that gets us to 50.
15 feet.
Yeah, I see what he did there. You get a
Ew.
5-foot drop.
Ew.
So,
Fine.
so tie your rope
It
around the
would,
boulder, and then tie your rope to his rope and drop it
I
down.
don't know how a silk rope ties to a hemp rope.
With a knot.
Well,
Oh, Jared! Jared gets +5.
Peanut gallery.
That was great.
Yes.
Jared just leveled up.
Bug is flying overhead.
Yeah, very nice.
Good
Let's
job,
do it.
Jared. All right,
Let's
here we
do
go.
it.
So you roll me a survival check to see how well you tie this knot.
17. 17.
Yeah, so you go ahead and you tie up a
a
nice
good old
knot
knot.
around the boulder. You tie it together and you toss it down.
So, sorry, just to be clear, so we're inventory, because I know Krag will do this.
Okay.
Whose ropes did we use on this so that we know? We used your rope and then
my rope.
Okay, so I have 51 feet of rope left.
Right.
really do have
and
51.
after you've used the torches, they're gone. Like they burn up. right? So you don't have them
So
anymore.
wait.
But
But
then
I
at the
can
bottom,
create
he can
fire.
grab it.
She can do
No.
fire.
I can
I
create
can
fire.
do light. I can do light.
Yep.
Right. But the torches burn up, so you mark them off of your inventory, is what I'm
Well,
saying.
what I'm asking is, how quickly do they burn up, Ben? Over 2 hours?
Real fast. The wood's dry out here in the Windscourge ways.
Cool. Well, then I lost a torch.
So I look for a rock around. Is there like a small little rock?
I can also create fire, and I show you.
Joe,
flint
who
and
needs a
tinder.
refill, says, "Do you not grasp? He just wants to kill someone with a boulder. He practiced all last weekend."
Mrs. Quigley wants to know where's the rope prop, Ben.
Jason Bowman has it.
So,
Question answered. Asked and
Oh
answered.
yeah, the stinky rope.
Okay,
Can I
so
look for a rock and throw it down and cast light on it?
yeah,
So
it
I'm
does
gonna
the same
go-
thing as the
You
torch.
should cast light on it before you throw it.
no, but I thought the torch is down there.
Yeah, the torch is down
So
there.
I'm
My
about to
light
go.
stays on forever.
I
Okay.
imagine I'm about to go
Okay.
To the bathroom?
and then
Yeah, you're about to throw the torch down. He already threw
no,
the
no,
torch
no,
down.
no. I'm about to climb down the rope
Okay,
now.
you're about
and
to
then
climb
he's-
down the rope. What happens? Do you climb down the rope?
Well, he
I
usually
start,
goes
but I'm
first.
figuring
That's your
he's
quest.
gonna. I figure he would go before me, wouldn't he?
Oh my god.
He actually is allowing you to go first.
Yeah, I did that yesterday. Remember, I went like this and let you
So
go
go.
lead after he started hammering on me.
Go.
Weird.
And so then I went after you.
Yeah, so I start going
So
down into
you
the.
go down one by one to the bottom of the rope. Roll me a climb check.
Oh, butter.
You're first, Krag. Who's next?
First.
20 on the die.
Okay.
Wow.
Natural 20. Real good climber.
And we can add the.
Wait, what's the
20,
order down?
24.
Perfect.
Wait for me
You're going
too.
in climb. Okay, I got this 2.
Hey, what's the
Oh, God.
order real fast?
1,
Two.
2.
3.
Thank you.
Then is it Naridi and then Hunter follows up,
Like
or
what-
is Naridi
like,
last?
We wouldn't all go and
Yeah, I think you would. I think you would.
Well, would
like
Hunter?
one at a time,
Would Hunter
or are we
follow
just
us?
gonna go
It's okay
right on top
because
of each other?
once I'm
I'm
on
going,
the rope,
I'm
I'm just gonna topple all of you down there. I'll tell you that right now.
So
I rolled a 2.
So what happens is that
Well, I'm with Krag. Wouldn't we go down one at a time?
I don't think you specifically said that, and so
Oh,
I
I'm
think
sorry,
This is
Genie.
the- this is
I'm
the
sorry,
man-
oh great Genie of the lamp.
This is
Sure,
the man.
sure.
I think
You
you're
know
all
what?
crawling
You know
down
what?
the thing.
We actually
She
crawled
falls
on
after her
top of
brother.
each other.
You
Yeah.
climb down
We're
on
on top of each other.
Yeah.
And we all
She
got
falls
together.
down, and you crash, and you're all dead. You're all dead.
We are the boulder. We were always the boulder.
In the stream, we're all dead. All right, no. So you're
Sometimes
about,
the boulder's us.
you're about. Here's the reason why you would crawl down together. You don't know what's down there. So you want to send Krag down by himself?
Yeah,
or do you
it's
wanna-
his quest.
No,
Okay.
I went with him.
Okay, so look there.
Yeah, he's right. She's right behind him because.
But I also got a nat 20, like
All right, so
natural.
you guys start making your way down.
Yeah.
You
Doesn't
start
matter,
crawling
we're all
down.
natural.
You, Krag, make it down. All right, Kaira's still at the bottom. Then you have Rhett that's following right behind. And then Naridi jumps on the rope and falls the entire
I
way, knocking
slide.
down him. And she slides down the rope.
I also got a 2. I got 4 total.
Okay,
so yeah,
so-
we were
Wow,
both
2 of
just
them
tumbling
could-
over.
The
Yeah.
three of you,
Yeah.
first Naridi falls into
Oh,
Wait, I want to
Rhett.
catch her.
Rhett falls down into
Yeah.
Kaira, and you pile onto the ground.
Ugh.
All of you are going to take...
It was 40 feet, you said?
Yeah.
No,
20
it
to
ends
40.
up being 30 feet. I said in between 20 and 40, so
30.
there you go.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so you're gonna end up taking 4 points of damage.
Yes, kids.
You're gonna take 9 points of damage, and you're gonna take 2 points of damage. How about that?
What's an 11 get me for climb rope?
You're fine.
Mm.
Alright, well,
DC-10.
I'm gonna just use the cure light wounds that I have because I need to
I think
not.
we're missing a golden opportunity here for all of us to lock eyes and crap together.
Right now?
For dominance.
This is the wrong
All right,
time.
I'm drinking one of my cure light wounds.
Me too.
I'm gonna have to do that too.
Okay,
man.
So,
fine.
the bottom
Rudy
of
and I
the
are like,
cavern,
let's help him.
the bottom of the cavern is 30
1
feet
d8.
down. The flickering light from an ever-burning torch is the only light to guide your pathway forward. The chamber is quite small, with rounded edges that slope quickly up. The smooth walls feel like polished marble, which leads you to believe this would be extremely difficult to climb. The only way is forward.
Well, then we
I mean,
gotta
or back
go
up the
with-
rope.
Yeah.
Cure light wounds is 1d8, correct?
Plus
Plus
2.
one.
Plus.
Plus one.
Plus
That's
one.
crazy.
Oh, I
Who would
found
toss
plus
a rope
2.
in
Mine is plus
kerosene?
2.
Yeah.
Mine was +2 too.
Yeah, I have a
D
+2.
+2.
Yeah.
I need to drink 2
But I'm gonna need
because
they're
I
level
rolled
two.
I'll probably need more.
Did you guys know that a lot of people have been cheering this episode?
How many?
Cheering so much.
Luna Steel Song, Kitsu723, The Ginger Kid, Barrier 75, Michael Arvander, Snake Eye 0820, The Wild Ferret, The Real Post 98, Sarah BC1, some of the more notable ones here.
Thank you.
Michael Arvander
Yay.
200, The Wild Ferret 1001,
Wow.
Kitsu 254, and Luna Steel Song 135. And if we missed some of your other bits, just do more bits.
And
then
make
we'll
sure to
stream
share
them
this
again.
episode so we can give you bits of prizes.
Yay!
Yeah.
We'll give him the whole prize.
We'll give you the
Yeah.
whole
Not
darn
just
thing.
that.
the
Like,
We'll give you Brick Warrior bits.
Gotta share
Brick
on
Warrior
Twitter.
And the dragon baggage.
share on Twitter with the
Eventually-
hashtag dragons and things, and a winner will be announced at the end of the episode.
And if any of that is confusing, it will come up in the info cam, which is above. Who's that above? Alex?
Above me?
Above Alex. And it's eventually it will
I'm
come
not
up
Alex right now. Though.
So
There. Or
Nariti.
The
Nariti.
wild ferret says, I think
Here
I'm
we go.
leaning to hashtag Team Hunter.
Whoa.
And Scott Danusa says, declare dominance, Krag. We want a Krag crap. This is not the time, Scott.
No, it's not.
It's not the time right
Logan
now.
Nation says Krag goes to crap on the cavern floor. Hunter beats him to it and leaves a barbarian-sized crap on the floor. Krag gets stage fright and no longer needs to go.
Then
You
we
missed
all
your chance.
fall on it because we're tumbling down.
That's disgusting. But I can create water.
All right.
I would just
So-
make poop go everywhere.
What do you guys do?
I didn't think about it until I just said it.
That's like the overflow poop toilet water. It's all over the.
He's my brother. I love him.
So nasty.
All right, moving on.
I pick up my torch.
Yeah.
And I
How much
extinguish it.
Yeah, how much longer does that torch have?
It's dead now. Oh, it's so dead.
All right, I can
burnt to a
cast
crisp.
light.
For his, he's got an hour left.
Who wants
Because
light?
here's the deal, there are no trees in the Windscourge waste, right? So wood is hard to come by, so your torches are made of
We
dry
just all come
brush.
to this one willow and just
Yeah.
break them off.
That's why the willow's dead.
That's why the willow's dead.
our fault.
No, it's this dry brush that you've wrapped up into cloth, and it burns up like that.
We've had eons of practice. I'm sure we've got this down
I
to
have
a.
light.
No, it's gone.
We will let light.
Nariti.
Hey!
Nariti.
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 All right,
That
so
level
you
like global
So what
warming,
shall
you
I
guys.
light?
cast light on
Light my
what?
pole.
I don't know. Who wants to be lit up?
Hashtag.
No.
Light up this
Light up
body.
Krag.
No. What do you want me to light up?
My weapon.
All right. I cast light on his weapon.
How now? Is there a tunnel we're in now?
What's interesting is that that is, I mean, besides the event at the meeting tent, that's really the first interaction that you two have had this entire time. Like, the distance between you guys has been notable.
I've noticed
except
it.
for right then when she offers to do that for you. I'm not, like, this is something that's happened in game because of you guys, but I'm finding it very interesting.
I noted it 1 second before you did.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's wrong. He knows everything. Okay. So
It's
noted.
Do you look
Here's
at
the
her
thing.
lovingly? Do you? I mean, what's the deal there? Did she
Do
light
you
up? Did
assert
she?
your dominance?
Did she light up your pole before?
Wow. We're gonna move on along.
Chat wants to know.
You're not even looking at chat right
Hasn't
now.
even responded to them yet.
Are we just living out Ben's fanfic?
No, but
Who do
honestly,
you wanna
like,
kill?
Or Lyra's fanfic
Wait,
because
wait,
she
wait.
just went.
Sure, Ben. Our eyes lock.
No, I want to
And
know. I want to know how you feel about that because, like, don't downplay.
I feel that there's still hope for us.
Okay.
That the flame is still there. There you, is that what you want?
I'm wondering what you want.
I said what I want before. When we talked. I'm a man of few words.
And you're just gonna make it happen.
We're making it happen. We're gonna make it happen. My pole weapon's all lit up, and I'm gonna make it happen, Ben.
All right.
As is his bard dash.
All right.
All right, you big ass lightning bug. Let's show us the way. Let's go.
So tell me order. Tell me order.
Breaking up the tension.
I'm in the front
I'm with him,
with my weapon at the ready.
but I'll be
I
behind him.
need to be behind, in the middle somewhere.
I would. I'd put my hand on her shoulder and I'd say, "Child, perhaps a ranged fighter should be in the back."
He's got a point. Okay, but I don't want to be all the way in the back.
Where the healer can go.
No. Me,
It's Krag's.
me, what do you call him, Gunner?
Gatherer? Kira, you don't have to save Gatherer every time. by the
So-
way. You can let him fight a couple fights.
Me,
Okay.
you,
Right.
Can we travel
Don't
next
know
to each
that
other
was
or
my
no?
name.
No.
no, Naridi.
Single
Rady.
file.
Single file. Got it. Yeah, I'll go right behind him.
So me, him,
I know you.
Naridi,
Thank you.
And your hair glows.
Kaira,
Thank you.
and then
Red.
Rhett's in
And
the
my
back.
eyes.
You want me in the
my
back?
eyes do too.
Alright,
Yeah.
Protecting her backside.
A thin, curving pathway leads single file, zigzagging this way and that. It steadily declines at an almost imperceptible rate. Protruding rocks occasionally block the way, causing you to twist and wiggle your body. Finally, the way opens into a wide cavern. Light bounces around the room, creating a soft orange glow. This seemingly carved stone room has been polished to reflect the torches hanging at the crux of the room.
I start collecting those torches.
They're up at the
You
crux.
can't. You can't.
Use your rope.
Warm
Mama here
air
had
still
his right
pervades
there.
the space, but it's reasonably bearable. Sitting square in the center is a small wooden totem bearing nature carvings.
We're almost done.
Finally, in a square script is a statement,
Oh no.
and this is on the floor. Perceive those with real power. History reveals the protectors. The poisons of the world aren't always easily noticed. Now, those of you that have passed your test of the totem, you know that this is not the totem that he seeks.
Instinctively reach to stop Kaira from trying to go and touch it.
Okay?
It's basically a dad chop, like when you're driving.
I
Like
look,
just
I,
like,
look,
nope.
I look back at Rhett and give him a nod.
What do you do?
Well, move on.
I
Yeah.
say, this is not the totem you seek.
No, I'm looking. I'm still looking for Arfad down here.
You see no traces of Arpad.
This is where it ends.
It seems that this is where the room ends.
Who wants to circle up and do a
I
perception
start-
check?
Yeah.
Yep.
Circle up.
1.
You are
I'm
blind.
out.
You're blind for 2 turns.
Yeah, right.
25.
Nice. Nice.
Really?
19.
Did I get any victorious stuff when I killed all the things? Oh, I did?
So,
24.
you see those of you that have passed the DC, you notice that this looks like
I've
it
run out of
would
numbers.
actually twist and turn this totem. It's definitely covered with a whole bunch of nature types of things. You can go and inspect it if you would like.
It's a Rubik's
I
totem.
have knowledge-
stop her again before she touches it.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Would knowledge
Okay.
nature do anything?
All right.
Not your
If
quest.
you would like to roll me a knowledge nature, you
I have
can.
knowledge nature too. Can I do it?
Stop her from grabbing
What's
it.
better? What's better looking at it? Perception or knowledge nature?
It's not.
Well, here's
Not your
just
quest.
you can roll me a perception check or a knowledge nature. That's fine.
I keep forgetting.
17 perception.
Okay. As you're looking, you see on the ground in front of you is written in this script this statement.
Yeah.
The one thing that stands out about it is that every word that begins with P is capitalized. On the totem itself, from top to bottom, is row 1 has 3 things on it. It has a scorpion, a rattlesnake, or Jimson weed. That is a plant, and if you would like to know more about it, we can give you that. On the second row is a meerkat, a roadrunner, or an armadillo. On the third row, there's a mountain lion, badger, and bobcat. And on the final row, there is a sand boa snake, a hawk, and a camel spider. And also, if you would like to roll me a couple of things, you can roll me a knowledge nature on anything, or you can roll me a knowledge history. So let's start with the knowledge history, if any of you have it.
Nope.
No.
Although I do have local, which in theory it's the desert.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Knowledge local will work for this.
17.
17. This phrase is not correct. This is actually something that you are taught about in historical barbarian history. It should read barbarian history.
Yeah.
It should read,
Yeah.
see those with real strength.
See something you can take.
History reveals the heroes. The evils of the world aren't always easily noticed. However, other words have been replaced with these P words. It is from a statement from the Battle of the Nine Tribes, where the major tribes in it were the Bleeding Yak barbarians, the Screaming Hawks, and the Lion-Hearted. Those were the three majors, and there were a bunch of other tribes that warred against each other, and the Bleeding Yaks came out victorious. That is what you know.
So each word that I know in this saying that we've all been taught, there are certain words that are replaced with a P word that are not correct in that statement.
Yes. Would you like to know what those words are again?
I would love to know that.
Perceive.
Okay.
Power.
Okay.
Protectors. Poisons.
Okay, great. Can you go through all the things again? Because I want to find what perceives, what powers.
What the animals are, I think, is what she's asking. I'd like to know that as well.
Row 1 is a scorpion, rattlesnake, or Jimson weed.
Okay, can you tell me more about Jimson weed?
Yes, Jimson weed is a plant. It is poisonous, and it has a very specific color to it. It's a creamy white color, but it is poisonous.
Okay, the weed, and then what's next?
What are the next three animals or?
The next row is a meerkat, a roadrunner, and an armadillo.
That's power. Was P for the next one's power?
Runner, that's correct. That it was power. And the next one is protectors. What are the next three animals, please?
Mountain lion, badger, and bobcat.
Ooh, that was a tough one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a tough one. Okay,
Alright.
mountain lion probably.
Protector, I don't know, that's tough. And then I would say badger.
You would?
And then poisons. What's the final one, please?
Sand boa, hawk, camel spider.
There's a spider.
That said, we don't know that they're in the right order because they do move.
There's a spider.
Hawk, I'm sorry,
Camel
sand boa,
spider?
hawk,
They're
and what was the
terrifying.
spider?
Camel spider.
They will
Thank you.
kill you. They actually
What's
kill you. They're this big. I know how to.
You want to hear the statement again that's written on the floor?
You find them in the
Perceive
sand.
those with real power.
Oh, okay.
History reveals the protectors. The
Definitely
poisons of the world
Hang
aren't
on. Perceive those with real power. History what?
History reveals the protectors. The poisons of the world aren't always easily noticed.
Are any of these protect armadillo because it protects itself? I'd like to present a theory to Krag.
Okay.
Look,
The weed is poison.
we were both okay at school.
Just okay.
Just okay.
Just okay.
We're not talking about Seeker over there. But you and I did okay. Here's my thought. It's out of order. We can move them around. We've got perceived power, protectors, poisons. I think that it's off by one. I think that poisons goes to the weed. I think that power goes to the mountain lion. Thank you, Kingerin. I think the protectors goes to the armadillo, and I think that what's the last one? Power. Wait, did I already say that? And poisons goes to the weed. I already said that. And then perceive. Oh, perceive.
Hawk.
Hawk.
What are your thoughts?
I think that's pretty solid. And I kind of thinking to myself, remembering like looking at his paper in school.
All right,
Yeah,
look.
no, I mean they're little leather like bound things that you have written upon, and yeah, that would be a cool moment that in the past you are in whatever intelligent sort of class there is for barbarians.
Minimal.
Minimal, but you are learning about the history of your tribe, and you're looking over and cheating off of Rhett's paper.
At barbarian school, we were solid C students.
I like that. That was Jay Womack. I hate to ask you, but do you want to ask Scooper like what he thinks?
Sure.
I'm just curious, more so about the totem. Is the totem magical?
Can I detect magic on it?
It is not magical.
No, it's not.
And the totem itself spins, or can we pick up the pieces of the
twists.
totem? Each row twists.
Each row
So we have to
But
line
it doesn't pick
Line
up.
it
We have to line it up.
Line it up with those creatures. Someone do it, or I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Oh wait, Krag, you got to do this.
If you think it's right,
I
you're
think
the one
it's
who has
right
to do it.
because it's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can't read my
It only
handwriting.
makes
No,
sense.
I read the writing. I think that's right.
Sweet. And where do you face these things? There's 3 separate sides, right? And the way that you walked in had the words right in front of it.
I think you would stand on the words and line it up with the words.
Perfect.
Straight ahead.
And so tell me what order they go in.
Great idea.
Well, what's the top?
Steve is Hawk.
The top is scorpion, rattlesnake.
But what's the top
Jimson.
totem?
The scorpion, rattlesnake,
rattlesnake.
Jimson weed.
So that needs
That's
to
the
go to poisons.
Okay. Then the second one is meerkat, roadrunner, armadillo.
That needs
Armadillo.
protectors.
Okay.
Protectors.
Then mountain lion, badger, bobcat.
Mountain lion.
Then sand boa, hawk, and camel spider.
Hawk.
As you
I
do
stand
that,
back.
they line up and they start to shake.
Fuck.
The whole totem shakes
Darn it.
and starts to sink into the ground. And it seems like you have passed this test of the totem.
Wow, we did good.
As you do it,
A++.
however, from the hole pops out a giant bug, a
Ew.
huge centipede wiggling up out of it.
Oh.
One followed by another, followed by another,
no.
and another,
How big
and
is giant?
another, and they look comparatively size-wise to a human.
Yikes.
That's
Ew.
the human. That's the centipede. Go ahead and roll me initiative.
Could be worse, guys. Could be a millipede.
Oh,
Ugh.
oh no.
I was ill prepared. I was caught off guard. I was not expecting this at all. 6.
13.
Okay, so we've got a 6,
I miss Alex.
6,
Who's Alex?
a
About to use my
13,
Alex
Spent a long
dice.
time trying to figure puzzles out.
What do we got?
games, And then, like,
19 for
I'm just gonna go to the
19
FAQ.
for
I'm just gonna
Hunter.
Go to the,
Red,
go to
how
the
about you?
walkthrough. Skyrim.
Dirty 20, baby.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Oh, one better than Hunter.
Ooh.
The tribe is 1.
The tribe is 1.
Only when.
And what do we got for Naridi?
W-O-N.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Crag rolls.
Yeah,
And
they're
with
awful
a
rolls.
surprise round comes these giant
Keep rolling
centipedes.
twos,
They wiggle
fours.
up out of the ground, and
There's a lot
certainly,
of surprise rounds happening here.
yeah, I love surprise rounds, right? They
And-
wiggle up out of the ground. You are all
hot.
standing around this this totem, so each one is going to take each one of you.
No.
And so the first attack on Nariti gets
No.
a 8. Does that hit?
No.
The second one on Rhett gets a 11. It's your flat-footed AC.
Oh, no.
Yikes.
Mine doesn't hit.
You got an 11?
11.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Caught flat.
Does not hit. You can't be caught flat-footed, so it's going against your regular AC. Does a 16 hit?
It's a tie, so yeah.
So yes, and you are going to take 1 point of damage
And roll a save.
and roll me a save.
Yeah, which
Fortitude, please.
I didn't plan that one.
Brian Summer says now they're sorry they skipped Miss Cathos' 3rd period ancient cave riddles class.
What kind of save?
Fortitude.
15.
15. Yes, you are able to save against it. And now comes...
What did I feel?
It bit right into your
feel
flesh.
something coursing in the-
And you feel that there is liquid ooze coming from its teeth, trying to sink and pierce into your skin, but you are fine. Here it comes at Ka'ira. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you are going to take 4 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save.
11.
11. You take 2 points of dexterity damage.
Oof.
That ain't great.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Not good.
What happens to my snake?
Didn't bite your snake, did it? And now it's coming after you, Hunter. A 10. Can't be caught flat-footed, so I do not think that hits, correct?
That does not hit.
Okay, and now it is your turn, Rhett. What do you do?
I might need Krag to help me out with a little bit of math on this, but I'm going to go with a full Brawler's,
that for?
Brawler's Flurry, in which I'm using basically both my gauntlet and my offhand.
Perfect.
You had 5.
So go ahead,
5
you
and
do
5.
that.
So do I roll both
Yes.
hands?
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Okay, and that's
I had-
against
I know I
my
had
melee,
that, but
correct?
I
Which
Yep.
I have 6, and then I think that's my other
It was
hand.
for something that we got.
Yeah.
Oh, it was because she gave us.
So I've
it
got
doesn't apply.
a 19
24.
The first one hits.
24, and then a 10, 16.
That one also hits. So go ahead and roll me damage for each.
So the damage here is crossed out, though. Is
Yeah,
that crossed out
it
for a
printed out
reason?
wrong. So what
your
you're gonna take
homebrew
is
is-
1d6 plus your strength.
Great.
That's for your offhand.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
shit.
your
darn.
gauntlet is gonna be 1d4 plus your strength.
Fantastic. So, I'm sorry, you said 1d6 plus my strength?
Yes.
21,
Okay.
and my offhand is d6 plus... d6 plus...
Yeah, if it changes like that.
You take
my
no
off-
penalties, so it's plus your strength.
So again, plus 4. No, sorry, not 18. You're adding.
You did 21 points
No,
of
no,
damage on your
Did
first
I do
one.
that wrong?
No. Plus 4. Right?
Yeah, so he rolls a 1d4
What did you
plus
roll?
1.
No, D6. What'd you roll on the first one? What'd you roll?
4? I think it was 4, yeah.
So 8.
18, 19,
4,
20,
8, and then what you roll on this next one?
And
1d4.
then 7.
7. So you
So
do
he
15
got-
points of damage, and your fist plants straight through this bug. You go, and the squashing noise crushes this thing from its interior and exterior. You see it shake, wiggle, wobble, and it is dead.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
I'm doing a perception?
Roll me a perception check.
Copy that.
I'm not doing
Oof.
so hard.
That's a 3 plus a... Yikes, that's an 8.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Yep.
Okay,
Except
you're
the
too
dead
busy
bug.
Just a
punching.
bug.
You're too busy punching
Another
to
bug
see.
hunt.
Go ahead, Hunter. You go ahead and what do? You got a big bug right in front of you.
Oh, it's right in front of me?
Absolutely.
So I ain't charging this thing, am I?
Oh no.
Guess what?
What?
I rage more!
All right, so you rage.
Yeah, I use auspicious mark. No,
More. You use more auspicious mark.
I use more. And I power attack.
Okay,
21 to hit.
that hits.
Ooh. 9 plus 12.
Oh yeah, and you squash this bug. I mean, you chop it into tiny little pieces. Roll me a perception check.
I shall. Because these have been going real well today, just so you know. The perceptions have been just
Right.
stellar. And why not? 14.
14.
Because that guy's killing it for attack roll.
You don't see anything.
Well, crap.
Okay.
Too much gore in my
Kaira.
eyes.
Yeah, the
Right.
blood is just splattering.
So-
All. I mean, it's not blood. It's more
Bug
like
blood. Bug juice.
oozy bug juice, green splatter all over the place.
So,
Kaira, it's your turn. It's right in front of
yeah,
you.
I'm gonna send my snake to attack it, and then I'm also going to use my longbow.
If you use your longbow, I will attack you first and get an attack of opportunity.
How about a short spear?
If you would have to draw it, and then
Fine.
I'm
Unarmed?
Why don't you do what we've been
I'm
trying to
closest.
teach you for forever, which is take a 5-foot step back and then shoot it.
Great, I like that plan.
Just remember those words for the future.
Word up.
5-foot step
I know,
back.
I always forget. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Now would be the time to use a point blank shot.
Where's that?
Second page, just so you're doing it.
I'm gonna point blank shot.
You do point blank shot, adding 1 to attack and damage.
Okay.
Or -1 to attack, +1 to damage.
Okay, cool. First I'm gonna do the Enos. Okay?
No, point blank shot is +1
Plus
to
1 on attack and damage rolls.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Alright. 16?
So Ina goes in and bites it and bites hard and goes ahead and
2.
rolls 2 points of damage.
Good snack.
You back up, take a shot. It cannot be poisoned.
Where's my face?
I'd like to know that craft services on Barbarian Night is chunks of meat, and I'm really excited about that, by the way. So
Okay,
thank you and
14,
props. That was
14,
very well thought out.
That's on him.
Yeah.
14 is also a hit. Roll damage.
Okay. So since I'm doing a point blank shot
You add +1 to it.
with what?
1d8
D8.
+1. 2 points of damage. All right, that arrow, it sinks into its skin, and it's got an arrow in it. It's wiggling around and
Help,
looks
help, 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 help,
angry.
help!
And now it is Krag, son of Horus's
Oh, no,
turn.
we're in
What do
trouble.
you do?
I attack the thing in front of me.
How? It's right up in your business.
I take a 5-foot step back and
Sweet.
So you learn from
attack
me.
it.
You learn from me. That's just how it goes.
18.
18 is a hit. Roll damage. Oh, actually, Ashley, go ahead and roll me a perception check as well.
7.
Okay.
9.
Oh my god, no one sees
9.
anything.
Yeah, you
That's
go
a 9.
ahead and you pierce this thing through the skull. It just pops out right the other end, and it is dead. All right, and now it is my turn. On my turn, 3 more pop up out of the hole that
Oh
you
my
could have
gosh.
seen beforehand.
If we'd only
They are
had perception.
going to go ahead and replace the 3 that are dead.
Wait,
And
no.
I didn't get a perception roll.
Replace the 3 that are
yeah,
dead.
you want to make a perception roll?
You
just
see
saw
3 of them.
Yeah, you see 3.
You see 3 more come
There
up
they
out
are.
of the hole.
17.
All right, and here they're all getting attacks on you on Rady.
Oh, you just crit.
The first one of the night.
DT13
How
has followed.
wonderful for me! Makes me so happy. You are going to take 10 points of damage, and I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
I might die.
So angry.
There's some spice coming from over there.
15?
15. You feel just fine.
Thank you.
Well,
All
except
right.
for the
Well,
10
except-
points
yeah,
of damage.
except
Except for the
Like,
10 points of
very
damage as it
alive.
goes ahead and it takes a nasty bite right into your shoulder, and it looks like it's just going to stay right on top of you. Here it comes at you, Rhett.
Hey, what's up?
You're going to, that's not going to hit. It comes at Krag. That's also the same number and not going to hit. It comes at Lyra, a 16. Is that going to hit? Kira.
Era.
Is a
Yes.
16 hit?
Yes.
All right, and you take 2 points of damage. Go ahead and roll me another fortitude save.
I'm not rolling well.
Make that save.
Don't roll like Krag. Oh, you rolled like Krag.
7.
Take 1 more point of dexterity damage.
It's in the family.
Here it comes at you, Hunter, with a 15 on the die. I
That hits.
believe that hits you.
That hits because I
And
am
you are going
raging.
to take 1 point of damage and roll me a fortitude save.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Nat 20 on
Nat
fortitude
20,
save.
you feel absolutely fine.
Hunter rolls 1 more than a nat 20.
One
so
more
it's a 21.
It's a 21. Love
It's a
it.
nat
All right.
21.
And now it is Nariti's turn.
Can I cast Cure Light Wounds on myself while this thing is on me or no?
Well, you
good
can take a
stuff.
5-foot step back. The on you
Even
is just a
though-
flavor text. So it unlatches. You can.
Oh, okay. So I take a 5-foot step back and I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay, you go ahead and cast Cure Light Wounds. That is your round right
Okay.
there. So, Rhett, what do you do?
You know, I'd already used the fancy stuff. I'm just gonna go for a 1 hit with my old gauntlet.
Okay, you go ahead and you punch.
That I do. 17 plus. Sorry, this is plus my.
Plus, where's your gauntlet? Your spike
There we go. My
gauntlet.
melee 6.
It hits.
23.
It hits. You said 17.
Yes.
Does it?
Plus,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
6.
1d4.
1d4. Nope. Yep. 3.
3. You do 3 points of damage. And I think we all have realized now that if you don't find a way to cover up that hole,
He
Just
doesn't
gonna
get,
keep
he
going.
doesn't get a bonus. He doesn't get a plus. He rolled
no,
a
he
3.
gets plus his strength.
3 plus 4, so 7.
7. So you crush that thing, and its body flops onto the other one. But like I said, I think we all realize now if you
I
don't
don't
find a
realize
way
that.
to cover up this hole, they're gonna keep coming out.
Do we realize that?
Yes.
don't realize it.
Yes.
I just told you that.
Yes.
Go
do we need-
ahead.
my
You still have a
hand
move
over.
action.
I mean,
Plus 1.
unless. So, I got a choice. I can either roll perception to see if there's anything around here that I, like a boulder I can kick into this hole.
Yeah.
Or that we can all kick into this hole, or is that obvious? Do I need to roll perception to look around me for something big? Or is it
You
pretty
saw
clear?
nothing in the room.
Lovely. All right, I'm just gonna yell, "We gotta fill this hole!" And I'd like to roll perception to see if there's anything that looks like I could use it
Perfect.
in this room.
Go ahead.
Don't say that's what she said. All right, I heard you laugh.
It's already been said.
Let's
just
see.
mentally.
13
magic
plus.
dagger does?
I got an 18 on perception for looking for something to.
You just killed a whole bunch of bodies.
Well, that's true. We could just shove them in there.
I mean, didn't they fall back in anyway?
No, I
we
mean
went
the
out.
hole itself is pretty small. It's just where the totem came in. They were able to squish and squeeze their way
All
up
right.
in there.
Let's start shoving in bodies.
Ew.
So you say that.
Yeah.
You don't. You can go ahead and you try tossing one
Yeah,
in
if
there.
I still have that action,
Wait,
I'd like to.
tossing one? I thought these things were like bigger
They're
than humans.
huge. Yeah, they're huge, but they're able to squish down and.
We got
they're
dead
bugs.
ones. I mean-
But the dead ones, he's
Yeah, but like
dragging
how
over.
heavy is this thing?
So I was
He's
just about
strong.
to do it.
We're
Go
small
ahead and roll
barbarians.
me.
I
He's
know,
strong.
but I'm.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check
You got
in
it.
order
You
to
said
do this
throw it.
with 1.
Okay.
I'm not doing well.
So, oh god. I got a 1, so plus
Oh
4,
no!
so 5.
Yeah, you try and pull
Like,
this
let's
thing.
pick him up.
You grab
Pull
it.
something in
You
your
grab
back.
it by one of its little legs and you pull it. You rip it off, and it just spurts all over your face.
Story of my life.
It spurts. All right, and now it is Hunter's turn. Hunter, what do you do?
I yell, fire in the hole! And then I slice at the one that's in front of me.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Fire.
I believe that
I
in
can't
France
cast fire.
they have a ride that.
You fart in the hole.
I think I finally made it.
All right.
Please don't tell me y'all
Well,
Krag
I would have
crap
done
in
a
the
raging
hole.
power attack.
Yep.
So 11.
No, that is a miss. Thank goodness. Holy cow.
Holy cow.
All right, and now it's Kaira's turn. Kaira,
Put
it
cow in
just
the hole.
it stepped up to you, so it just took a 5-foot step up, and it's in your
Well, I'm
business
gonna
again.
step back.
Okay, so you step back,
Yes.
and
I learned
what do you
this
do?
time. I'm gonna. Well, I need my snake to attack it again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna.
Ina
do-
attacks. Go ahead and roll me an attack for Ina.
Okay. 12.
12 is a miss.
Cool. And then I'm gonna do my. What is it called? Point blank shot. I didn't get it.
11.
11 is also a miss. Krag, son of Horus, your turn.
Oh my gosh.
There's another one in front of me.
There's another one right in front of
We
you.
have so many.
Same as it ever was.
I have. How many do I have for? How many do I have?
I'm attacking.
How many did you take?
Okay, you go ahead and you
I
hit
step
it.
back. Do I have to step back this time, or is
Probably fired.
Yeah, you do.
it? Okay.
It jumps up. Every single time it steps
Yeah, you
up, it
probably
gets
fired
right
10.
up in your business.
Oh. 19.
19 is a hit.
J. Womack 94 says, Krag, crap in the hole to fill it.
Ew. That's a lot of poop, though.
11.
There's a lot of
11.
us. We're all barbarians.
Yeah, you go ahead and you also
We're all the
crush
same clan.
this thing. You've taken a move action and
Can
a
I-
standard action.
Who goes first?
Cannot do anything else.
Get a roll.
All right,
Initiative.
and now it is my turn. I go ahead. None of them actually come up this round, but you know that some of them are directly on their way. I'm going to have one that's still stepping up and attacking Rady again. Does a 14 hit?
For flat-footed, right?
No.
No.
No, regular?
Yes.
I am at 14.
Okay. You take 5 points of damage.
Stop.
And I'm going to need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Stop. I have no heals.
Scott Denozo says, I think Rady is liking this barbarian thing. I'm feeling that.
Barbarian thing is pretty awesome.
16.
16. You once again feel like you've warded off
Oh,
anything that
thank
could
God.
be. Maybe it's your.
It's my hawk.
It's your hawk. It's your very kind of angelic sort of ways that are warding off this evil. And then we have one that's attacking Kaira. Attacking. Does a 15 hit your AC?
Yep.
Okay. You take 4 points of damage, and I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Okay. 18 on the die.
Yep.
That's
You
a save.
finally shake
Finally.
off this terrible,
Just building up an immunity. It's
terrible
arcane power.
thing. All right,
gosh.
and the last one is coming at Hunter, and 18 on the die, so that's gonna hit. You're gonna take 3 points of damage. Fortitude save, please.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Yeah, you feel fine. You feel like man,
He
oh
goes
man.
20s.
Yeah.
All right.
Where's my 20?
Now, top of the round. Oh, actually, it's Nariti's turn.
I need to take a 5-foot step back and drink my last potion.
Okay, take a 5-foot step back. You drink your potion. Now it is Rhett's turn. Rhett, what do? There is a hole in front of you. There are no centipedes around you, but you look around. There is one on Kaira. There is one on Nariti. There is one on Hunter. I don't know if you care about that one, but there is also a hole in the ground that
Wow,
needs to be
harsh.
filled.
We're one, Ben.
I asked. I
We're
said I
one.
don't
He did
know.
say.
Yeah,
He
it's
did
not
say.
my choice. It's his.
I'm gonna call this meta, call it what you will. I'm gonna have to ask the GM's advice on something. I have martial flexibility, which means that I can take on action, a move, get the benefit of a combat feat that I don't normally have.
Right. There's a lot of them. What do you want to do?
In this case, I would basically just be able. I'd like to be able to vault far enough over to tackle the one off of Kaira.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay,
Is that
so
an
you want to
acrobatic?
like do an improved bull rush or
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's okay. Go
That's
ahead.
sweet. Is that a feat? What is that?
I have 4 a day. It's a martial flexibility.
Oh, it's a brawler
I've,
trait. Wow,
yeah,
that's cool.
I have 4
So
a day.
go ahead and
Needs to
roll
close
me
his
a
hole.
attack
Wait,
roll
that's
with
neat.
your C and B.
Got it.
Close the hole.
All right, that's a 17 with 6.
Yeah, you take
Michael
the thing
Jordan!
and you tackle it
23?
right to the ground. It is now grappled within your grasp.
Nice.
Logan Nation
Thank
8
you.
says the most impressive thing so far tonight was how in the story Rhett was. He sat there with a giant hunk of meat in his fork for a good 45 seconds, listening intently
That's true.
until he finally took a bite.
That's true.
Yeah.
And now it is Hunter's turn. Hunter, what do you do? Raging power attack!
Raging power attack! More!
More!
Ah, son of a biscuit.
like
9
fruit.
plus, or 6 plus 9, 15.
Yes, that is a hit.
Sweet.
Hey, don't worry. I think you shouldn't even worry about it.
Bro.
Brian Summer says, take all of Jim Jam's hopes and
8
dreams
plus
for the
12,
show
20.
and stuff
Yeah,
them
you
down the
crush
hole.
it once again. You just destroy this thing. You
And then I'm
also
going to take
have
a move action.
Move action.
I'm going to run up there
Okay.
to the hole,
Okay.
and can I put my foot on it?
It's a little bit wider than your foot, but you can it's
Put your butt in it.
about this
And
wide.
poop. We were talking about that
My
earlier.
bum is in the hole.
I take my cock
Classic.
Your what?
and I shove it in there. My rolled
I heard
up
it
cock.
too. I heard it
You
too.
take your cot,
Yep.
your rolled up cot,
Your big old
Yep.
cock.
and you shove it in the hole.
Yep.
Roll me a strength check to
Hold
see
on,
how
hold
well-
on. He's in a rage, and he's doing all this in a rage.
He's so smart, man. He is a.
One better than Krag.
After you, Ben.
Brutal.
17 strength check.
Yeah, you just rip the cot out of your bag, said you just shove it
In
into
a
the
rage.
hole.
Poison out.
In a
I'm
rage.
In a rage.
No, because that's like,
That's too many actions probably.
Sounds like
It
a glory
actually
hole.
is too many actions, but I'm gonna let you have it.
You get
because I
one more
like it.
action.
Okay.
No.
Everyone.
All right,
I
and now
get
it's
one more
Kaira's
action.
turn.
I'm gonna cure light
Always.
wounds.
Okay, you step back
Yes.
and do cure light wounds on
Yes.
yourself.
Awesome. 8 plus 10.
All right, Krag, son of Horus, it is your turn.
Back.
is there a thing?
There's
so
one
he
on
jammed
me.
that in
One
there.
down.
There is nothing on you right now.
But he
There
I
is
saw
one
him
on each
jam
of
the
the girls.
cot. I saw him jam a cot.
You saw him. You see
I can
this.
see
you
how
know
that
it.
word
Wait,
was
it's not
troublesome.
on
for
Yes.
me.
Kaira because I tackled it, right?
Oh, right,
I
correct.
rushed
Yes,
it.
it
So
was
I'm holding one of those
It is.
dudes.
It is
Thank you.
with Rhett.
You're welcome.
So
But it looks like the
there's
hole
one
is-
on Rady,
Yeah.
and there.
The hole
and
is
there's
plugged.
Holding
It looks like it's a plugged hole.
By the cot. It's full of cot.
By the
I
cot.
It was a good
am
idea.
flanking. Can I flank with Nariti and go over and attack the one that's been attacking her?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, so Brian Summer
Yes.
points out, did Rhett just do the first successful jump slide, basically?
He jumped over it. He never slid.
But he
I
did
mean, but
it. He did
basically a
it.
slide.
He jumped over it and tackled
I mean,
it. He
Quigley
never
could.
slid.
No,
Quigley
didn't I
definitely
do-
couldn't do it. You have to say the word jump slide for it to be a jump slide.
Maybe that's our problem. We keep
The
calling
truth
it a jump
comes out from that side.
I'm attacking Ben.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are calling it bull
With
rush
flanking.
from now on.
Well, technically, she's not flanking because she doesn't even have a weapon now. So she's not flanking. But if she were to draw a weapon, yes, she would be.
So I'm not flanking.
No.
She's flicking.
Mother at
Just kind of
13.
standing there.
13 does not hit. All right, and now
She's
it's my
not-
turn. It's going to turn and try to attack you. It will miss. There is another one. Now it's going to try
Yeah.
and it's going to
I'm
try
playing
and
Buck and Bronco
reverse
with that
the
guy.
grapple. So
Yeah.
you're controlling it. It's going to try and take control.
Feels right.
But it is unable to do so. So you have it in your grasps, and now the other ones are trying to break up out of this,
You get out of here.
What?
and they do not. They fail to do so.
I mean,
And
need to
it's
get
an
out of here.
expensive cot.
it's an expensive
It's
pot.
the
And
top of the
now
line.
it is Nariti's turn. Nariti, what do you do?
To be fair, my blankets are included in that.
Right.
It's right in front of me.
It is right in front of you, and Krag is on the other side of you.
I guess, can I take a 5-foot step back and draw my morning star?
Yeah, you can draw without provoking.
Oh, okay. Then I like to do that and try and hit it.
Okay, you draw and you try and hit.
Morningstar sounds pretty.
Did you roll a
I'm rolling 2s and 4s, so I rolled a
Cool.
4.
No, you go to take a swipe at it. However, it misses, but it does help out Krag because it puts him
You're
in a
going
flanking
here.
position. Now it
Timeout.
is Rhett's
Timeout
turn.
box.
It
Sorry,
is Rhett's
it's your
turn.
All right, I'm still on top of this damn thing.
Mad
Yep.
at you.
Jump slide.
Yeah, I mean that's all I can do. It's just,
So go ahead and roll to hold on to the grapple. So
Okay.
you get a major plus to this, but you still need to roll it in case you roll a 1.
I got a 14.
Okay, so
So
yeah, you
he's still in
maintain the grapple. You have it. Now you can just punch
All
away.
right, I'd like to just punch in his face, please, with
Yeah,
my gauntlet
absolutely.
with my +6 melee. So, we got a 6, so a 12.
Yeah, well, with it in
With-
a
oh, yeah,
grapple
plus the grapple.
condition and you punch
Okay.
it, it actually is a hit. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll your damage.
It doesn't like that, and that's a +6. 6.
6.
Oh,
and
sorry, 6.
plus 4?
Plus
10.
4. And you crush this
You're killing
bug.
all of
It
those bugs. How many
is,
bugs is that for you?
He
Dead.
killed 2.
I think 3.
She's killed 2 or 3.
and
No, I'm thinking
Yeah,
of the
I
hyenas.
and now there is
Oh.
one remaining. It is Hunter's turn. You can see that the cot is trying to be pushed up. What do you do?
My God!
I get out of rage,
Okay.
which I know fatigues me,
Yep.
but I take out my flint and tinder and light the cot on fire.
Oh,
Okay.
damn!
So you
Wow.
light the cot on fire. It lights up. It starts to burn. It
It's
doesn't
gonna take
like,
a while to,
It's
like,
going to take a little
fully burn,
while,
yeah.
but you think that you've come up with a very, very good plan. Kaira, it is your turn. There is none of these things are around you. However, there is one in between Krag and Nariti. What do you do?
Send my snake.
Okay, you send the
To
snake
attack.
over to attack. Go ahead and roll me an attack with Ina.
Nope.
Ina misses.
Yeah,
Now
sure.
roll an attack for yourself.
No.
You miss as well. Krag, son of Horus, what do you do?
I'm poking it.
Okay,
Step back
you
and poking
step
this
back
thing.
and poke it.
And I'm flanking.
You are
Yes.
flanking.
18.
That is a hit.
Oh.
Die.
Get him, get him, get him.
9.
9. You crush this centipede
God.
as well, and it falls to the ground. The fire starts to burn more and more and more, and you can see and you hear that these bugs start crawling away very quickly. As you look around the room, you notice that now a door has opened up on the other side of the cavern from which you entered after this descended. It must have tripped something to open a door.
Go.
Oh, we set the thing.
It went down.
We
And then you
thing
did
with
it,
the thing,
and
then
it
the
opened
thing,
the door.
But it let the... and
Right. Now, if you ask around, this is once again not how the test of the totems have gone.
You guys didn't fight bugs?
I look at Kira.
Ooh.
And she looks awful. Like, real bad.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
really not doing well.
You might have to refresh that.
Well, we have to wait for me to channel, because that's
No,
all
I
I've
think
got.
it goes
No.
beyond that.
I think it's beyond.
I
I
think
don't
it-
got.
Can I do a heal check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a heal check.
Oh yeah, I have heal check too.
So I got 19. What do I know?
She's pretty bad off. It
What is
looks.
it though?
It's not necessarily that she is damaged, but her ability to see at distances, her ability to. She's kind of shaking, so anything that requires her to use her hands to do something very quickly, like aiming a bow, seems to be damaged in a way that the shaking will continue to do this.
Well, it's really odd that the things that I was given before I left for this journey, I have some potions of lesser restoration.
Yeah, you went to Quack.
Oh really?
And Quack was like,
You
"Here
got-
you go," and
So I give her one of these. Here, drink this. This should make you feel better.
there you go. You gain 1d4 to any particular skill ability.
1.
And is
Yeah.
that all she needed?
Oh,
Absolutely not.
What were you
No.
down?
Down the hole.
Yeah, what are you down to?
What am I down to? 1?
No, you're fine. I mean, you're ultimately fine. You're just your main stat is taking a hit.
Right. So she is down basically a little bit. Everything that she does with dexterity is going to take a -1 from my side of the table right now.
It's okay. Oh, man. Sorry, it's a -1.
When
Sorry.
does that heal up?
You'll be done. You'll be good in 2 days.
Oh, 2 days? Oh, because 2 points point
Exactly.
a day. I mean, so this is a choice. Do I burn the second one?
Have to make it.
I don't know.
I look at you, Krag, and I say, now you see the hard choices.
Don't burn it.
We look to
Don't
you as
burn
the
it.
leader.
Yeah, no, don't
What
burn
do we
it.
Don't burn
do?
it. I'm okay. Don't burn it. If I get worse, you can burn it. Because in 2 days I'll be fine.
All right, we probably press on then.
Yeah, let's move on.
So you press on.
Yes.
Thank you.
You go down the walkway. The further into the earth that the walkway delves, the more red-hued that it becomes. The air becomes stagnant. It opens, not very far off, into a similar room as the first. The only difference, actually there are 2 differences. The only difference is between being there's a pool of water that sits in the back left corner. Across the room, there are also roots from something hanging down and going into the rock. But the pool of water is a soft water flowing from an unknown spring. In the center of the room is another totem. It might have once been covered with beautiful depictions of nature settings, similar to the first, but it has been scratched beyond repair by claws or nails. As I said before, across the room where the exit in the previous room sat is a gnarled root of some unidentified plant surface side. On the floor reads in the same script as before, "An unopened mine is insanity, baptized by horrors within."
Why is it always with the horrors?
I think it was horrors.
House of Horrors.
Horrors.
Welcome to the House of Horrors.
Nariti, can you check to see if the pool is magic from here
unopened
without
mind
tripping
is
anything?
Yes.
An unopened mind is
Your
insanity,
call.
baptized by horrors within.
Can I
asked it-
detect?
Sorry.
Sorry. Can I detect magic on the water?
There is magic on the water.
Okay.
Is there any way to find out what the magic is, or like spellcraft? Would that work?
I mean, you could go ahead and detect for long enough, and it could give off a strong or weak aura.
Okay, let me detect then.
It goes ahead and it gives off a fairly strong aura. It seems to be of divine magic.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It's divine magic.
It's divine.
So should we drink it?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But
I'll be the
It
first
might
one to
make
say
me
this
feel
could be
better.
what Kaira needs, but I don't know how to test that without, killing one of us.
but it's divine, right?
It is. We just don't know
just
what.
What do you do?
We don't know what's in it.
So once more, the totem
Mhm.
looks like it
Just
can be
dab.
spun.
Yes.
Dab.
But it's
It
all
does.
So it's all
scratched
scratched
up.
off.
It's all scratched up.
An unopened mind is insanity, baptized
Baptized
by,
by horrors within.
Ooh, that sounds scary. Sorry, it just hit.
Would
Is there
knowledge?
is there a cup?
There is no cup.
Silver
Does
You
anyone
had
have a
empty
cup?
vials. You had empty vials. Someone had empty vials.
He
Oh,
does.
yeah, we
He
do.
does.
Would knowledge, religion do anything with the water?
Nope.
Divine magic, nothing.
Nope.
What else is in the room, Ben? Vines.
So
There's the roots in the back right, or back where the door was. There is the water, and there's the totem.
I feel
How
some.
deep is the water? Sorry.
How deep's the water?
It's not very deep. Looks
little
like
pool.
it drains away. It's a small,
it's
simple
magical.
pool.
So does anyone have a cup?
I
You
have
do.
three
You have
vials.
vials.
Hold on. Does anyone have a cup?
You do. You have
You have
vials.
No one has a
Vials.
cup.
You do. You have
I'll
vials.
learn this lesson later about a big manly cup.
Oh
I have
my
no cups,
God.
but
Oh,
I have
that's
the
right.
vials.
His
I'll take
cup
some
got
water.
You have
destroyed.
vials.
He's all-
I
Okay.
take some water to the totem and I pour water on the totem to see if it does
Uh,
anything to the totem or
No, I mean, how are you pouring it on the totem?
pour, just
Like you just
pouring
over
it
the top?
on there and then kind of like seeing if
scratches rub away or if
But
it's
you
just
touch it.
surface. Sure, I touch it.
Wait, you touch
As
the
you
glass
touch
or you
it,
touch the...
As he touches it, the rest of you see that Krag goes comatose
No.
in his stance as he's waiting right there. Krag, your eyes scan the room, and all of a sudden, your friends that were once around you are shadowy demons with red eyes glaring straight at you. And we'll pick it up there next time.
Oh.
That's right.
No.
We have to end our session right here in the midst of the test of the totem.
Boo.
I know, boo, boo, so much boo. But we'll pick it up next week. It's going to be a lot of fun once we figure out what's going on with this mystery. Now, if you are one of the many who has shared this episode on Twitter using the hashtag dragons and things, you are entered to win wonderful prizes. What are those wonderful prizes, you ask? Well, once again, it's a dragon baggin'. We all have them, we all love them, we all use them. They are fantastic. Once again, let me read you some of these statistics about these daggum dragon baggins. They hold up to 100 dice comfortably. They are super cute and cuddly and very protective of your shared hoard. There's 2 manufactured colors available, and the rainbow color is handmade. If we get enough pre-orders, we can have the rainbow color manufactured as well, so the cost comes down. These are for those of you ordering it. There are also Bagthulus, Bagthulu dice, and dragon dice that you can pre-order too. All you have to do that is go to the Dragon Baggin site, which isn't on my sheet. Jared, do we have that information? No, but I do have that information. I just need my phone.
Isn't it when?
It's in our info cam
It's in our info
whole time.
cam
Yeah.
the entire time. So make sure you look at that. I also can just bring it up here real fast, if you don't mind me doing so. Along with that, we do have a Sirenscape card, a $20 value coming at you for free. And also Brick Warriors, tiny little pack that you're gonna love. If you go over to brickwarriors.com, you can get 10% off your order of $10 or more by using the code BrickKrag. Also, if you go over to tabletoploot.com, they are still our sponsors. You can get 10% off dice using the hashtag DatDragonShow. And finally, on Open Gaming Store, you can get 10% off your order as well if you use the code Dragons and Things over at Open Gaming Store. So finally, let me just...
I think I wanted to just make a quick note, Ben, that when you said that these are protective of your dice, something that occurred to me, we all took ours all the way to Indianapolis.
Yes, I said that earlier.
And I had no issues, and mine still looks like brand new. These are very durable.
Oh, absolutely.
And they have a cool little hook on the back too, where you could like hang them up.
They can fly.
I never noticed they can fly.
Yeah, 40
So,
Gen Con.
Yeah.
the URLs are Dragon Baggins, that's dragon, as you would spell it, BAGONS.backerkit.com, or you can find them at facebook.com/Wayward Masquerade, which is WAYWARD On Twitter, they are Wayward Mask. That's just the Q up to Q. And on Instagram, they are at Wayward Masquerade. Or you can go to waywardmasquerade.tumblr.com. So those
You
are
can find them anywhere.
You can find them all over the place.
So
Those are
many
Dragon
places.
Baggins.
Just
Dragon Baggins
anywhere.
everywhere.
Google search dragon
I
bag.
mean, they're all over the place. As I am looking at it, we have a total number of 27 shares! Congratulations, 27 shares. So, Jack, as our special guest, and one that will be back next week. I still think you should go ahead and roll us our prize dice, and just because of the wonderful role play of the relationship between you two, guys, I really was really proud of everybody. You guys all came in with very distinct relationships to Krag, and I thought you guys did a very fantastic job for this.
And it was all a
little
secret.
Backstory. And it was all a
And
secret.
it was all a secret.
He didn't know.
He had no
I didn't know
idea.
anything.
And he was
know
very
that.
angry, but it turned out to be a good secret, didn't
I
it?
pulled up and Jared said, he doesn't know. And I didn't know that, and I thought that was very exciting.
Yeah.
So
This
yeah.
was Krag, This Is Your Life.
All right, I rolled A.
Oh, so close.
Okay, one more time. I got a 31. We're going to go one more time.
Oh, there you go.
Is that 4?
Yeah.
4.
All right.
Fourth
Early
share
party.
of our show.
Share.
We are gonna get your name up make sure to message the page anywhere on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. Message away of how we can get these prizes to you, and we will ship them out, sign them. I don't know, we don't really have anything to sign, so maybe we would sign the Sirenscape card or something like that.
Don't we have,
but make sure
postcards?
to message us.
That Dragon Show postcards.
One
Flyers.
more
Flyers.
thing. Stay tuned after the
Have
broadcast because
Still.
we're gonna raid another show. You know what? We are friends with the people over at Saving Throws Show. They right now they are doing one of their off stories, a little offshoot from their wild card show, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid them. We're gonna be like, we're raiding.
But what does that mean, Ben, for some of the people new to Twitch? Are
For
you
some of the
aware?
people new to Twitch, I'm gonna tell you what a raid means, and I'm gonna tell you I have no idea.
Is it like a barbarian raid?
Basically, all the people that are enjoying our show, we want them to go over and also enjoy other tabletop role-playing shows, and we think that Saving Throw Show does a great job. And when you go over there, basically what's going to happen is you're going to stay in this channel, we're going to type a magic word, and all of a sudden you're going to be watching their show and chatting with their chat.
Whoa.
And
That's
what you
cool.
want to do is you want to type raid. Just say that you're raiding them from dragons and things. And they will know. And so all of our fans going over there will say, we're raiding you, love dragons and things. And then watch their show and enjoy it. And let them know that we sent you and that all tabletop role-playing is awesome. So that's a big thing.
Because as a community, the tabletop community, one of the things that we knew but also saw even more at Gen Con is that this is a community that loves and accepts everybody that's within it. And we don't ever want to feel like competition to other people. We want to go ahead and spread that love and really, you know, inform everyone around us that we are all a part of the tabletop community no matter what, and we all want to just encourage and love on one another. And raiding is a way to do that. So if you are still here and wouldn't mind hanging around to raid, hey, it's a good time. They have a lot of fun over there too. I personally listen to their show, so you guys will love it. And it looks like we have a winner. If I can get a drum roll! Actually, let me get a feast. So like,
Food!
Earther
Raid!
X, you are the winner at Earther X.
All right.
Congratulations, you have won our
Yeah,
amazing prize from Dragon Baggin', Sirenscape, and also Brick Warriors. Just message the page. You will get it as soon as we possibly can.
We got star, resubbed, Furash resubbed, Bubber Not followed, Luna Steel Song, Kitsu, Ginger Kid, Barrier 75, 20 bits, Michael Arvander, 200, Snake Eye 028, 7 bits, Wild Ferret, going up to 1301, Real Post 98, 20, Sarah BC, 1, 100 bits, Dat Storian used 10, Furash, throwing 349 all the way from Germany.
Woo.
Thank you all so
Nice.
much. We're sorry if we missed your names. We try to call them out,
Yeah.
and we love you all. Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Ben, anything else?
Yeah.
you
Just thank you so much to Paizo for making a game that we love and we love to play. Thank you so much to every single one of our sponsors. I really think we labeled them all out, so I'm not going to do it again. But if you sponsor the show, know that we love you. Thank you so much for everything that we do. You can find us anywhere on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure to follow it because each and every single one of them has different content. So go ahead and do that, and make sure to tune in next week as we find out what happens with this mysterious mystery.
And now tonight, we raid!
Raid!
We'll see you guys next week. Bye!